They can't get rid of Arclight because if they do, it affects every ritual deck on the planet.
I mean, maybe in game one.
Yeah, that's why.
But if they do get rid of Arclight,
yeah, meaning that
then
you
like
already
it's a
search
good
through
ban.
The RB traps, and you can understand
But
that when your
you know,
opponents
it hits
sets
every
the
ritual
last
deck on
hand,
the planet. So
potentially
they
he
need
has
to
the
have
next
just
phase
ban
as
Habakiri.
a potential
But if they
threat.
ban Habakiri, then Mitsu's kind of cooked.
And right now,
So
we can
they
see
need to
that
figure out what they
Manuel
want to do.
can combo off and probably go for.
I think they should ban
the win
Arclight,
in this turn,
but also
can
I
also
don't think
afford
they should
just
ban Arclight because
gaining one
there's
more
no
turn
replacement for
since
Arclight.
Mateo doesn't have a real playable card in his
So if they want to ban
hand, and
Arclight, they
generally
need to
speaking,
make a
Arsenal
replacement.
Right now, and in
I
any
don't think
case,
TCG
Manuel
cares about
is in
collateral
a very,
damage.
very
No, they
good
don't.
hand.
Yeah.
But so like
I
Arclight
really
being
feel
banned
like
is very
that,
possible.
in this situation,
It's a
having
very
counter
possible
trap on
thing,
the Fuvalos,
and I think
puts
it
so
should
far
happen
ahead in the
regardless
game.
of if
And,
Dogmatica will be unplayable or
I
not.
mean, I really feel like that this deck, besides being
But
consistent,
I
it's
feel like there
super
does need to be
unexpected.
some form of
It's
replacement.
refreshing to see for sure.
Reggie banded us.
It pushes Yummy. It
And we
pushes
need to see
Yummy
any
out of the
Mega Phantom
meta since
Whispers
Draco
yet,
Tail would
because it's
demolish it
just
without
the
Arclight.
RP package essentially. So
That's debatable because I
He
feel
also
like they
worked out
already
the,
demolished them with
combo with the
Arclight.
field spell, what we witnessed.
Welcome in.
Maybe not as explosive as
I just sent you the invite.
archetypes, but
Yeah,
it
okay,
does
I
the
got it.
job, and as we've mentioned,
Let's go.
There you go.
we have a lot of interruptions available to us with the driller.
Even worse.
But in this case,
Like,
we're just
if they
trying
get
to
rid of
push
Arclight, it is even
damage,
worse because Yummy's
I
whole
think
plan against Draco
now
Tail is to
going
just
back
gatekeep Arclight,
to
just protect that shit. Now Draco Tail can go like,
our extra deck.
Fallen in the Virtuous, pop that shit. I don't know. Draco Tail's pretty good, huh?
Should negate the
Game
judge.
three.
They ruled
And
Makareka
it's
could
because
protect
it
against
gains
Exciton when it
attack,
can't, and it cost me my
you have to
invite.
basically
I've had
No
that happen
way.
before. I was the one.
That's,
No, that's reasonable
yeah,
because it's
it
like
stacks up
Hugin,
really
I
quick.
guess, I don't know. It's like
So I
a
think it's
different to
already over
Hugin, but it's
4,000,
also
and that
not.
is it indeed.
That was ruled with
It
for
is
me as
Manuel
well, that
with
Makareka can protect the
RB
board wipe,
taking the match,
but it
of
actually
all
can't.
things, wow.
Like,
I
we all
mean,
know
we
that
were
now,
blessed,
but at the
by
time, it was like,
back-to-back,
yeah,
Oh,
good
okay,
Makareka.
matches in this round 6.
But we all know
For
now,
anyone who
like,
might have
no,
missed it in
that's
the
not
main
what
future
happens.
match,
But I think
we
it's a very
saw
easy thing to get wrong.
clash
Fair enough.
between,
I
you know,
understand.
Esteban
I
Rey
also
with
agree.
the Zorkus
Should you negate the
deck,
judge
eventually
next time?
losing out
Yeah,
to
that's
his
true.
opponent,
I had a
who
rule
sold K9,
for me as well
and
where
now we're
apparently
back
I could dodge
RB.
Duraswem's send by booking
X1.
my own
I
monster.
mean, both matches had one underdog and one of
You can't
those
actually
meta
do that.
decks, but yeah, we can call them.
That doesn't actually
And
work.
as
But
we saw,
again, at the time,
apparently it
we
was
didn't know that.
1-1, right?
Yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
It just kind
in
of
fact,
reads
a
like that's
very,
how it
very
should
difficult
work.
matchup against K9 Vanquish, but RB showcased
Hugo
why
can't protect
it
against
needs to be
Exciton. Yeah,
up there.
Hugo can't
No, I
protect
mean, it was
against
very
Exciton.
interesting, especially because advancing in X1 record.
But
it's, you know,
Makareka
quite a
feels
big
like
thing,
it should be
still,
different
3 more
because
rounds
it
remaining
like
for the day.
tributes or
So
some shit.
congratulations to Manuel, but in the meantime, let's hit it from Sep.
Isn't
for
it,
the
So it
uh,
feels like
sorry,
it
go
should
on.
be different, but it's not. Has there been any
It's-
Genesis features?
Thank you so
Nope.
much. Yes, we had a very exciting
It's
backup
similar
feature
to
match
like
there
the
indeed, but I
Mitsurugi
will
guys,
go
right?
back
When they're on
to
the
our
field, like
main featured
Kusanagi
match where we
and
saw
Yeah,
Esteban
it's
with
like
the Orcus
it's
deck
the same, but
competing
it's also
against Mateo
different. I don't
with
know.
his
It's
Vanquish
just a
Soul
weird
deck,
shit.
and I would say let's get
Right.
into
It's just
the
weird.
first clip that I've selected here, and that sees the opener of
Neo's
Mateo
Spatial
there
Glowmos
in
can
the first
activate when
game,
attacked
and it was
face
quite
down.
the opener, to be honest, because we saw him having full
It
access
can't, right?
to all of his
'Cause it's
K9
when attack
cards,
is
even the
declared.
dominance impulse on that Vanquish Soul
Was there a
Holisu
judge call
was
earlier?
not able to really stop
No.
him too much, and eventually he was just getting more and more resources out.
Oh,
and I
did
think
it just
that is
finish
going to
round
be a
6?
main factor here
Yeah, round
in
just
the
finished.
tournament today
Oh, so I
and
assume
throughout
K9
the
V-
entire
RB
tournament.
won.
K9
RB
cards
won that
are
match.
Wait,
back,
RB
ladies
won?
and gentlemen. In Lyon,
Yeah, RB won.
0 K9 cards
Okay,
in
it did
all
go
the top
first. I will
8,
say
but
that. It did
now,
go first.
completely
Yeah, RB went
different
first
tournament.
against
YCS
a
Bologna, the
fairly bricked
players
up
are
hand, and they
really
won.
trying to find a different take on the format, and I walked through the top tables and saw the players there. Vanquish Soul came
Okay,
out
let's do
all
a
of
little bit
sudden,
more
out of
ladder
nowhere
while we're
again,
waiting.
just after having a completely different format with this deck.
Yeah, they're
seemed
still doing
very, very
interviews,
With
but just
Mitsu's
more
counter
like
deck.
It's just absolutely there. We
replays.
see the Vanquish Soul
RB's the
K9
best
guys.
deck, let's
We see
go.
also Christian K9
Ritual
with a
Beast? I
decent
love
bit of
Ritual Beast.
representation as well. And even
I
all
love
of the
Ritual
other decks,
Beast.
just for Izuna, for example, and the
Rippos,
Leaves, which is
that's
small
a good one.
package, So many decks just
Red
trying to
Buzz is
include
good.
a little
Wait.
bit extra K9
That's way
cards
better than
are
fucking
once
really
again in the
bad. I'm
center
not
stage,
joking.
and I would not be surprised
Buzz
if we
is way
see
better.
multiple decks in this tournament in the top 8. I mean, after this opener here, we don't even need to watch much more from the first game, because it was all after looking into the hand with the Noroi going into the direction of Matteo.
At least there's ads in downtime when nothing's happening.
Here, we are considering whether we want to deal.
Oh yeah, I should
our
do some
opponent's
ads.
monster. The Nash Knight, of course, there,
What's
and Nash Knight is
Gears
able
again?
to take an opponent's monster.
Yeah, you're
so
good
that was
at
our
them.
main piece of interruption here, which we decided to use on the Gears here, which I thought
Just don't live in a
was
first
sort
world
of
country,
interesting,
bro.
because the
Just
was not really a
subscribe.
problem at that particular
I don't
moment,
get
because
the
usually
problem here.
against
Just
Arcus,
subscribe.
It's smart to clear their one monster, because
Or
when you
download
clear
an
that
ad
one
block.
monster, being an Arcus monster,
Really
of
bad
course,
is up there with
it
Trash
means
Bin
that they
11.
cannot
Is
go
there better
into their
one than Trash Bin
Galatea
11?
Eye. Here, though, in that very particular case,
Hello,
as we
Ars. How's it
see,
going?
the orchestrated Babel was already in hand.
Oh, I
and
saw
the
your
other
7 stream
target,
streak.
the World Crown
7 stream
addition
streak.
to
Never
that
mind.
also
I assume a
was already in
Pokemon
hand,
stream
meaning
broke your
that
previous
the Blink
streak.
1 that usually is pretty scary. We're
Oh,
not
thank you,
doing
Lil Z,
particularly
for the follow
much
as
here,
well.
and therefore I was rather surprised when we used the Nash Knight on this here. And
Larry,
here
huh?
we do have now the World Wand to the graveyard, and that actually was somewhat
It's
of a
sent on
surprise to
discard.
see.
Okay, okay,
We're
okay. Thank
reading
God.
it on Matteo's end, because
Do they actually have
Mate-
like really good
Marcello
production
called it
for
a
the
secret
fucking?
effect. I also
The
almost
interviews in
didn't remember
NA
it,
are
but when
carried
you
by
send the
Kangas.
World Wand to the graveyard, you can actually summon the World Crown from the hand, which we ended up doing. We were able to go into a Typhon, but when you see all of those cards on the side of Matteo, with additional
I just
4
found
cards, I
out
believe, also in the
that this
hand,
Meow
it
song
was clear
for my
quite
regime
quickly
is
that
Ev
that
and
first
Polka
game
by
would be going
Miku.
to Matteo, bringing us to the second
Miku
game,
version
which
as
I'll
well.
bring up here right there, and the second game.
That's why it's so
Esteban
good.
on the first turn, just setting a card and passing afterwards. Wasn't the start he was hoping for to turn it around, and then we got to a game state where
Orm.
it was the turn of Esteban again, turn 3. We got to activate our King Sarcophagus, and the interesting decision from Matteo was he did decide to use the Ash Blossom. We can still see it there underneath.
I
the
love
jungle
needing
in the
free hand
graveyard.
traps to stop
We used
Yesu.
Ash Blossom on King
I do.
Sarcophagus, while our opponents still
I
had
do.
2 more
What do you
cards
mean
remaining
free?
in hand.
Just have the
So
2 best ones.
technically, he could have still just kept on discarding cards to activate the effect of King Sarcophagus further. So
The
I
way the
was
cat looks at me is
somewhat
cute.
surprised to
It's a
see
cute
that happening,
cat.
because we could have just, with the Valen on the field, waited to see what is coming out there from the
Right.
King Sarcophagus.
Impulse
But
is
we wanted
cheating.
to
Impulse
deny
is
it
one of my
immediately.
favorite
Esteban
cards.
kept on going,
It's also
discarded
really
another
awful,
card,
and I
invested
hate this
another
card
card
with
from
a
the
burning
hand to
passion.
then eventually, of course, get to that. Now set.
I don't like Impulse.
It's too expensive.
Imseti, which then was set by the Valen, of
Impulse
course. So the
does not let me
combination
play
of
Kingsmith
Valen
cards.
and the Ash Blossom in the end
Yeah.
was enough to stop the
I
turn
can't play
of
White Forest
Esteban
cards
once
because of
again.
Impulse.
And after that,
Yeah,
I only
banger
have
hand.
one more highlight. to
You just
present
need one
to
hand
you,
turn to stop
because
Gyusu.
this
If
was
it's
the
Bestial
finishing
Baldrake
touches then of the match, as
and- or
Matteo
Maxi.
really summons the Jiaolong over the
Chat, what
Zeus,
do I
albeit
ash
the
against
remaining
Monarchs?
Or Gamma.
very little cards on the side of Esteban that they were cleared by the Zeus after attacking over the Sedum Seti. One thing that's very important here, we were wondering, or some people may have been wondering, why the King Sarcophagus effect was not used when the Sedum Seti was attacked.
It's Gamma.
Easy
It's
explanation for
Gamma.
that.
Okay.
The effect
I mean,
of
that was
King
my third
Sarcophagus,
guess
which you
afterwards.
can see
So
here so
you
big
got
on the
me.
screen.
Wait, Ash
The King
Pantheism?
Sarcophagus only can be used at the beginning of the damage step when the monster is set,
Right,
and the
hold
Yamseti there was still set
Let me
by the
spectate
Valen.
Kabajar.
It's too
Okay.
late to use the
Oop,
effect of
not.
King Sarcophagus when it's being attacked. Therefore, we could not use King Sarcophagus.
Ash the
now.
UR.
Zeus
They're
could
all
go
URs.
through. Zeus cleared up the entire field, and I mean, we now have the Jiaolong, we have the
Ash the
Vanquish
painful
start,
choice.
and that's
Okay,
really
I'm gonna
all
draw
it
it
needs.
instead.
Big
Oh, you have a
combo
replay?
afterwards. All we need
Okay,
is
I guess I could look
secure
at the replay.
this swift
Well, okay,
and
I'll look at the
clean
replay
2-0
after,
victory in favor of Matteo. So Matteo now
Okay,
Bow,
draw.
bow.
6-0 record, and I can tell
No
you,
way, this is
he's
Monarch.
not the
Spot
only
on.
Vanquish Soul duelist out there doing well with the deck. The deck is making a word for itself here in Bologna this
Prime
weekend, and I
Monarch.
would not be surprised.
I don't
after
have a
winning the
starter. I
European
don't know what I'm
Championship
doing
already,
here.
If it is time again for Vanquish Soul to possibly take another title here this weekend at YCS Bologna. But we will see that throughout the rest of the tournament. We will be back with round 7 very shortly, so we'll go on a short break now, but see you soon.
Set 1. Cool. Top deck Dormouse.
You know, these are all valid
Is
strategies. I don't know why I thought of.
I don't
about
think
those.
that's Dormouse.
With the release
voice of the Chronicle stack.
Max C, I have great news for you, sir.
Honestly, they might get mogged
Do
by
I
Ash
even
next
summon
game.
this? Do I normal summon wizard and attack?
We're going to give you a couple more
No.
ground stories to fully use their potential.
They might
I'll
even
believe
play
you.
into
We're going
Nib.
to start off with basically the hardest
Actually, no,
monster
wait,
stack.
you might get mogged. Holy shit,
course.
because of they could like end phase.
Nothing works in this.
Oh wait,
deck.
this
It's
is
basically
kind of
material
fucked.
for every fusion monster. Fallen of Albus.
I just won't do
want
anything. It's
a
fine.
card, this card. You basically
Prime Monarch.
have the entire deck working.
Wait, this is
around
actually
whatever
kinda
this
crazy.
card says.
Bow, bow.
Search for a card that mentions Fallen of Albus or something like that.
They
and
might have
then you
designed this
for
card with this
basically every
specific
brand
interaction in
fusion
mind.
monster.
Where you,
But
oh, never
of
mind.
course, this card also
I thought it
has
did
a
something.
crazy effect when it's normal or special summoned. You can discard a card and then fuse, of course, with itself as material and monsters from your opposing side.
Is that
And let me tell you one
is that
thing.
that guy?
You can use
The
this
hell?
card on the opposing turn. If you set it up on their
sure.
turn, there are plenty of opportunities in the deck. So setting up a Call of the Haunted plus Fallen of Albus in your graveyard, that's already a crazy interruption on the opposing turn.
I think people see this card as just their way to resolve Branded Fusion, but it is so much more than that, because also playing into fields, just having this as a normal summon even, is applying a lot of pressure to your opponent, and especially now with also the new fusion monster, the dragon that devours the
ADOS
and
can be
actually
sent
it's even more
by
powerful because that one can use 2 monsters
Magician
on the opponent's field,
Souls?
so this
That's
card
crazy.
went up even more
Oh
in the
wow, I
field.
did not even think
But,
about that.
Yeah, you already explained that plenty.
That's probably
If
intentional
you
too.
are playing versus Dragon decks, you have Alba Lenatus in your
That's
action
so
deck.
good.
Tribute
That just
summon.
takes away Fallen of Albus, and every
Into
Dragon monster on the field, you can just, if you're playing
sent
versus
to-
Blue Eyes, you can just
Oh,
fuse
on
away everything.
Aether.
You can. And of course, the most powerful spell card of the deck. Branded Fusion, the card you always want to resolve. Every combo kind of cycles around and just trying to get to Branded Fusion, trying to resolve
Druis
Branded
it?
Fusion.
Okay.
And with that card, of course, you're always going to send that Fallen of Albus, and you're going to try to think about the best option to get out of your extra deck, because sometimes on your opening first combo, it will be the standard procedures of just going Albion, going the Ballion.
We'd still have Master Plan.
Mirror Jade,
Master Plan can come
just
back.
as your boss monster.
I don't know why they're
Can
edging
be,
Spiral
when you're playing
players.
into fields especially, can be a bit more versatile.
Do you feel it's like a
because
new Soul
sometimes
thing?
You want to summon out other
Like-
fusion monsters. For example, you want to summon out
Huh?
Titaniclad. Usually you only see Titaniclad.
I guess what I'm trying to say with these souls,
when your opponent has
like,
a
it's
monster
only a
with lot
specific
of attack
brand of
points,
players
Titaniclad
playing, like,
can actually get a lot of
Infer
attack
Noble,
points itself
but since it's like one of those like
over
FTK decks
opponent's big
that like
monsters, for example.
If
Joshua
you've ever
complained
played
about.
versus Lunalight, and then they have a Liger Dancer,
They just hit
Lunalight
that
Liger Dancer on the field, which also threatens to destroy everything you have with 3,800 attack points. Titaniclad is just an easy out to this powerful card, so that is very strong. If you're now thinking, hey, okay, Branded Fusion, incredible card, but I only play 2, in fact.
Infer Noble
that's
was so
not
fucking
the
cool. Let's
only
go.
Oh,
one in your deck. You have other cards like Aluba, the Jester of Despia, that just searches out Branded
No, I
Fusion.
mean
But
I
that's also
don't
not all
disagree
does.
that
This
like
card is in
certain
your
decks are
graveyard.
probably fine
It also
or like outdated.
kind of sets up
But I
a
feel
bit
like
of
TCG is
interruption
pretty
or
aggressive
protection
in hitting
rather.
like
If your
these
fusion
like
monsters get
crazy
destroyed, you
combo
can
decks.
summon it back on the opposing turn,
Josh
and then
hates
you
fun,
gain a
really.
Like, we
power
have
on the
Electromite
other
Band,
side.
for
If your
example.
opponent summons an Access Code Talker, destroys your fusion monsters, and then wants to attack for 5,300 damage, for example,
Release the Hulk.
Jester of Despia, and just negate the Access Code Talker. I learned that the hard way.
Oliver really, when it comes out from the graveyard, has been a surprise to many players, so it shouldn't be a surprise to you when there is Aluba around. Be cautious with those fusion monsters that could possibly leave the field. Main way to get to Aluber in the deck is, of course, branded opening. And I think everyone, when they see branded opening, they think, okay, this card essentially summon out that Aluber, which is the most obvious and the common used way. But
Hence, but why don't they want it to be playable though? Like,
combos from time to time
you
with
can't
the
just say,
branded opening.
I don't
Because
want this to be
branded
playable.
opening,
There's a reason for that.
example, can also
I
give you
imagine it's
access
because it
to
can
the
like
guiding
it's
Quem
part of these
Vicious
combo
and
slot
summoning
piles.
out Quem
Like
on
it's
top
like a
of the
trend
already
anyway.
established maybe branded fusion combo
Release
with
number
the
86
Number
from jail.
86.
Let's go.
is providing you with
Which one's
so
number
much
86?
more interruptions. Also, branded opening is of course providing you with that graveyard protection effect
Release number
for your
8.
They regret
fusion
making
monsters
pen.
as
They
well.
still
So
print
if your
pens.
opponent activates Raigeki onto your field of a Mirror Jade and more fusion monsters, guess what? Branded opening is there to protect your field.
And not only that, if your opponent...
Yeah,
plays
Scarecrow's
more
another
summon
example of
symbols
like
to
the
this card,
FTK
because
deck
they
that got like
special
mogged
summon
super
Aluba,
hard.
Jester of Despia from your deck, you can activate the other effect, or you can resolve it in a different way by just adding it to your hand. You don't have to special summon
Fine.
to
Yeah,
the field, and then you can just normal summon it and don't give them a draw. But let's now get into the fusion part of the deck. One of the best fusion monsters that the deck has is Albion, the branded dragon. A card that on fusion summon lets you fuse again by
was super fun. People will say the same about Pendulum and Infernoble and Spiral.
Yeah,
Like it's like
so good in that part of the effect.
you can't just make it pick and choose an exception. There's definitely a trend here.
What makes it so strong? Of course, getting your fusion summons going, the whole deck evolves around. You will always somehow be able
playing
to
to
fusion summon,
nib.
but then in the end phase, which is the so crucial phase for the brand.
There was Enneacraft in the China YCS. They got destroyed by Arthur Lion though. they like set 5, then Arthalion bounces all 5.
Set more interruptions to your spell and trap zone with that effect is so good.
This deck needs more starters. Maybe we do need to play a Chi-Chi. I've been bricking half my games.
Alright, I'll
today.
check out your replay, Art. Thank you for the redeem.
Gives you a lot of play versus your opponent. It can, for example, also summon out another.
Allure, we're maxed out on Allure.
Yeah.
This is Plushy's list.
Of course, the one that you're always trying to go
Where's
for, Mirror Jade.
Art, can you give me your replay redeem?
Dragon, and that one is actually so
Your
good
replay
because it is not
credentials?
only
Maybe I don't
providing
have
you
it in
with that
this,
so important banishment effect. You do not target, you just banish one of your
This ice
opponent's
cream?
monsters
Yay,
by
ice cream.
sending one of your cards from the extra deck to the graveyard, to one of your fusion monsters, and then your opponent is kind of forced to react to it, but
Mallows
also
mirror?
they can't really know what you're trying to banish as
Toy
you're not
box.
targeting, so it is really good because it can really be catching your opponent by surprise.
An aircraft will
They go
flourish
after the
once
card they don't
Mitsu
expect
is
you to go after,
annihilated.
so
I
that
can
part is
only
really good.
hope
And
that you're
you might
correct.
be thinking, I have to give up a resource in my extra deck for that. I have to put a card from my extra deck into the graveyard. But as we just explained, for example, the Albion, but also other cards within the branded
Okay,
deck
thank you.
have good applications.
You know what, let me
and effects in the
unfriend somebody so I
graveyard.
can,
For
like-
example, sending the Albion will give you value in the end phase. Sending Titanic Lad, which we talked about, also gives you value in the graveyard. But what about sending, for example, a card like Rinfram already, which gives you immediate impact on the opponent's turn, even by using its quick effect there?
That is just another form of interruption.
Bro,
Of course,
I'm his only
Jade,
follower.
The Iceblade Dragon can be used in the graveyard or any other time it leaves the field under its owner's control. In the
Unfriend
it can destroy
Tasuku.
all monsters your opponent controls.
Yeah, he won't
Which
return
is
my
pretty
calls.
powerful
Fuck
because
you.
it will just always destroy them all. Like, if that card activates, your opponent already has to plan, in the end phase what's going to happen. In the end phase, I will lose my monsters, so how do I build my field the best way around that? Which is a pretty tough thing to do, because how do you build a field when you know it is going to be destroyed in the end phase eventually?
Oh, this is main phase
those
in.
are the basic cards, but I hope we could give you some background on those cards. Maybe you learn a thing or two about those branded cards in this video, and we will catch you for another branded video soon here on the channel.
First one? Okay. Oh, Novell. Hit him up on X. Actually, you know what? He might say hi. He might actually reply back.
Joined us at the World Championship Series in Paris, or came to YCS Lille. You guys might recognize behind me. Fine.
I just saw him on the
Asking for
billboard in
collab?
Shibuya when I was there. Base?
Okay, there's the language barrier when it comes to collab.
The World Championship Series, it was Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl themed. But today they're showing off on a
I'll challenge him to a
bracelet
royal
with
battle.
brand new
How about
range
that?
featuring the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I'll get destroyed by his punk list.
Hi,
And what better way to talk about
Hi,
Fire
Jankmaker,
Chaos
welcome in.
than be dripped out in
Oh yeah,
that
he
Fire
should have held
Chaos.
on
Now
to the
I'm joined
Phantasme.
by one of the guys from the team. Would you like to
Can
introduce
Genmu translate?
yourself and tell us a
Genmu
little bit
i-
about Fire Chaos to the people who
Genmu
don't
is
know?
not proficient in Japanese.
So my name is Luby. You call me Luby because no one can pronounce my name. We're from Copenhagen.
Flash Mage is legal? Yup, so this is still technically a combo.
You didn't read Phantasme? Oh, do you mean you trigger its discard effect to negate targeting?
Briefly last time. But it's a pleasure to be back here in Bologna, where we're now.
What kind of
celebrating the
combo
release
is
of our
this?
new
Hold on.
Blue Eyes White Dragon t-shirt.
There's
and
Splash
I'm sure to win
Mage.
as well, this one.
Summon a guy.
Now, while we're continuing this interview, Louis is going to actually distress the shirt that he's currently wearing. So we'll let him do that, and I'll
He redeemed
throw
the
some
thing, it was in my
questions your
chat.
way about this. Now, the last time we saw you, obviously, we had the iconic Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl. We're now seeing the Blue Eyes White Dragon. What
How do
is
I
it
combo
that
from
drew
here?
you
KBJ's chat is
beyond the
cheaper
fact that it's
for the
one of
redeem.
iconic monsters?
But I don't know if KBJ was. Actually, I should have said that if it's
because
like.
I have an incredible creative director, one of the founders of the brand. I'm a co-founder as well.
Oh my god.
We work together a lot here. to really
Ransom?
achieve this dream.
Ransom for oh
Really
right, the
effective.
freaking field spell
I
banishes
cannot
from
take
deck.
credit for it. His dog's name actually is a Shiba Inu named Yami Yogi, so that's how much he loves this. So this has been like a dream of him to chase for quite some time now. And essentially we spent a full year trying to
Ransom Field Dormouse, yeah, I forgot.
Which is actually incredible for us.
Does it not show? It shows for me, it doesn't show for Reggie.
Able to work with a name like Konami's, which is just
Dormouse.
amazing for us, really.
Now this is
Maybe bothered the Griffin lock? Yeah, it's kind of weird. I was expecting people to pivot to the Bow Griffin stuff when Appaloosa got
So
down.
on Monday we're doing the worldwide release.
No one's doing it though.
So for us, it's always about.
I guess because it doesn't matter too much because everyone's on Malice.
That's why we were at the World Championships. We were in Lille, now we're here in Bologna. And we're giving people the first chance to see the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Fantastic music. You're really.
Before the actual
Is this?
worldwide phase.
Oh yes, it could. Yes.
And we want the players to get the first chance.
Wait, Lubellion. Fantastic
We know
might
that
be
it's
good.
always good to be a part of the community and the event so people can see. And people can come and get their hands on this over the weekend. And like you just said, you will be able to get your hands worldwide on Monday online, so make sure you guys do check that out and get your hands on some of this amazing merch. Maybe you'll distress it a bit like this, where we're hearing the rending of cloth while we try and do this, but I'm quite pleased to be doing this. Admittedly, it is over the top of my shirt that I wear under my suit, but I think I'm pulling it off out of
Okay.
it.
I think you're pulling it off very well, sir. Do you want to know why I'm doing this, actually?
Go on, tell us why.
Oh my
2 sets of toys, yeah.
Beyond me just not really liking sleeves, personally. That's it.
Oh my goodness.
We do believe
There's no
that
locker
wearing
room of
garments,
merch.
which we see as garments, not just merchandise. We want people to be able to kind of interpret them as their own. So I'm taking this beyond many levels of what people normally do. But essentially,
This
you should be
seems
able to
pretty
wear a Binders
premature.
piece and wear it in whatever way that you define it. So basically, the wearer defines garment, and that's one of our key mottos, actually.
I think that's wonderful and a great way of doing it, and we get to see you really personalize it fully to your liking.
Maybe too much so.
I mean, there we go, fully ripped off sleeve. And there we go. That's how distressing works. And you can do this all for yourself. But thank you so much for talking to us. Make sure if you guys are here in Bologna, you guys swing by the fight.
Wait.
Come see their lovely setup here. And try some of these amazing shirts.
Hold on. This is a quick effect, right?
So thank you for talking to me. It's always a pleasure.
Do you banish cards? Banish one Cyberus monster. I actually want to do that.
Why didn't
But
he
what will you
use
do?
IP
Let's find
mask?
out the next time we see you guys. Stick around. We've got loads more great coverage coming your way here at YCS Bologna.
I'm gonna bash one is extra with a crypto. I've got Dormouse, it's fine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go, Hungry Burger.
Bash back. This'll do. Just bash the toy box? Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, it doesn't seem like he'll come back from this.
Wizard. Battle phase,
No Hungry
kill,
Burger?
banish.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, we're good. Yippee! Trying to speedrun the clan. I mean, every time I tried to play something bad, I've asked garbage and stun and shit. So I guess we've got to play something good now.
This is so much
Until Azamina comes
advantage.
out.
What the hell? What the helly?
Jankmaker has an epic cool replay. Anime, yeah, 9000. Good name. Thank you for the follow. I heckin' love anime. If you're enjoying the slop. Which one?
So I overgot it.
Top
No, you
first.
never know.
Okay.
You never know what your opponent will top.
Renate, thank you for the follow. If you're enjoying slop, we love slop. I'm a pig, I love slop. Appreciate it. What is this, Jankmaker? What are we doing playing cards with 2 text boxes on them? Against Malice.
Well done. Fierce
we'll
clash,
skip
comeback,
this
skin of teeth, astonishing. The
Hey,
finale.
You and
The
I?
Travis Omni Plus. Fair enough. Fair enough. Wait, hold on. Did I follow you? I'll know if I look at my profile. I didn't follow you, fuck.
Back cut. Dual assembler.
That sounds like one of the Cyber Structure deck cards.
What is this shit? Okay, you know what? I'm interested.
Wait, is Malice the Malice player playing Dual Worm? There's no way.
We just summoned a dual Assembler with Splash Mage.
It has a banish effect, so I'm sure that's what the person's thought process was.
Let break hook, hold up. Summon a token, alright? Make IP, yeah?
Oh my god, he has the AI spell!
How did we go? How did we go from Dormouse into IP Heat Soul Pass? How did we do that? His second
Alright, we just mog him with Odd Eyes.
Purple Poison Magician. Summon Skull.
Oh my god.
We win the thing. MTB.
Already familiar with the basic
Add March
of the
Home.
Chronicles deck, the Fallen, the Virtuous, all
No banish because there's no malice on the field.
Tutorial on some more cards in those decks that
March,
are
Let's go stalk another viewer.
as the other ones were. Yeah, indeed. I'll be on the
Banish, White Rabbit,
I want to talk about, and
White Rabbit,
actually
set
has its main
GW
purpose
TB11,
either in the hand
of
or in
course.
the graveyard, because when you activate its effect,
IP, are we gonna make Crypta off of this?
from your deck as a cost, which is really important. Then
We're making Allied Code at
when you put it
Ignister.
back into the deck, you get to draw a card, or even when
Sure.
you activate the effect from the graveyard, you still put back the Albion Bashar deck, but you're not to get
Exceed
to draw
the...
cards. But the important part of the effect has already resolved. You already found that branded card of the graveyard is very important to get branded retribution, or sometimes branded.
What is you and AI do?
Someone's
Just token, right?
Sometimes you actually
Oh
need the
my
extra
goodness.
copy of Fallen Albus in the graveyard as well to bring it back on the opponent's turn.
Two guys, Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon.
Also a major thing about this, in the graveyard and in the deck, it is considered to be Fallen of
Please summon
Albus.
Odd Eyes Rebellion. I'm gonna be so hyped.
Fallen of Albus.
Odd Eyes Rebellion.
Odd Eyes Fusion
You can't
gets negated, unfortunately.
Welcome back to your coverage here on
Doesn't
YCS
Echo stop you from
Bologna
summoning? Yup.
2025.
Sure does.
In front of me, I have yet
We
another
spying? Yeah.
feature match for you.
We're spying.
To
Battle
kick things
phase
off
crash
with
this
Leah
idiot.
Liebida
This triggers
and
this.
Joshua
Okay.
Schmidt. So, we're going to do a high roll to you guys first.
Gain
Who would like
attack.
to roll first? Joshua's going to roll first.
54
10.
damage?
That's that world champion level. Okay, and then we get
What?
Gonna go first.
That's amazing.
Joshua Schmidt is going to be going first in our round 7 feature match. I'm going to hand you guys over to your amazing
this guy.
commentators to take you through this next match. Gentlemen, take it away.
No, why did that do so much damage?
You saw it. Everybody is
Beat
happy.
Malice.
I hear
good job.
Joshua. Yeah,
Into
maybe
feature
that's
match,
like the next
still
feature match.
undefeated in the tournament. Maybe
The
this
next
is his
feature is
tournament
starting
this
soon,
season
so I
to
won't start
put
another
some
game.
success to his name again.
Yeah,
because
I
so
think
far
we
this
heard
season,
Josh.
In the first YCS, he
Josh,
wasn't
is
able
Josh
to
still
get
in?
into
Oh my
the
god, this guy's
top
playing
60
Neo
tour.
Spatial.
Maybe
Hold
now,
on.
with a different deck, some different luck again.
Secret was hitting
and
him
of
really
course,
hard.
him
I wish a
having some
woman would
previous
do that to me.
success in Bologna as well, with being a YCS champion of YCS Bologna 2 years ago
Alright,
already.
sounded.
That could be the recipe for success here this time around.
Yeah, absolutely. And 2 years ago, it was with a very interesting strategy. Nobody saw that coming, and still he won the entire
I
event.
want to see the
And
conclusion of
time,
this
This is
Neospatian
not like
duel.
the main strategies
but-
that we are used to see, and it's going
Josh
to
is
be very
gonna be
interesting.
on stream pretty
because
soon,
the
I'm
matchup,
seeing.
yeah, it's a matchup
Jaja.
that we had
Yeah, Jaja.
earlier this season, and it's going to be very interesting to see those two
I'm
decks
gonna drink
coming
while they're yapping,
back
one sec.
on stage.
Yeah, because on the other hand, we have Leah, and Leah actually is the main deck building.
What was
and
the
testing
other
partner
scale?
for
I know the
Yuna,
red
which we know
scale
from the World
gives you
Championship,
1200.
of course. And, I can
Oh,
tell you,
it was
usually the mastermind behind
Iris
the
that
decks
gives
of
me
Yuna is
double
running.
damage
So
on the
that
Dark
could already be a
Spellcaster.
hint for you what she might be bringing here, but that will be
Yeah,
interesting
yeah.
to
So
see
Iris applied
playing
its
those
effect
decks.
to the
How
big
against each
level
other.
7.
Yeah, I'm super excited
And
to see this
then,
because we're seeing what was considered exactly as you said
So you,
previously.
you,
a
you
deck
deal double damage, and then
like
red
Drum
magician
Circle.
guy, violet, purple, whatever, gives it 1200 attack.
Something that kind of fell out of people's decks, might give you a little bit of a hint on that one. And it was one of these decks that really did have a nice little bit of an underdog story coming back into the fold.
Okay.
So we're about to see exactly both of those go head
I think
to
I
head
saw
and
Dale
exactly
do the
see two
6-7.
amazing duelists go head to head. So let's take it over to the feature table and let's see exactly what we have for you in store this round.
Round 7. Thank God it Thank God it ain't round 6.
Why are you trying to make a good replay?
It's Jaja!
Jaja.
Jaja on
Well,
Vanquish
will it be
Canine
Joshua
against Malice.
Oh my
Joshua Schmidt here winning again, or can Leah stop the winning streak of the champion of so
That
many
is Josh
Who
deck
won
if
the
I've ever
roll?
seen
We
one.
shall see. Joshua did win the die roll already.
Absolutely.
I've
and this
heard
is a very
Vanquish
good
K9
sign
is well
considering
positioned,
the
so
deck he's playing
I'm
Yeah,
not
that's a decent
now.
deck.
And I mean, yeah, we'll just see it very
I think people
soon
overreacted
as
a
well.
bit much on the
Yeah,
ban list.
the Vanquish
Just
K9
open
is
Raisin, you know?
very,
If you're
very
good at the
of
game,
course, in
you
this
will
meta
open
game.
Raisin.
A lot of players saw that maybe
Oh,
it
there we
wasn't
go.
the best, but still,
There we go,
at
yeah.
If you're
one,
as
we
good
see
as
the
Josh, you'll
Raisin.
open Raisin.
Who cares, but that card is limited. If you just open it, it's so easy. And Joshua shows us how it's to be
Do
done.
you impulse this?
You
Is
don't
the
have
question.
to question whether it is limited when it is just in your hand.
And that's
Impulse?
very
That
interesting
doesn't
because,
work.
usually we
That's
want
an
to start by
impulse.
the Noroi, which is of course a very, very
BS
good
K9
card
with one
going
round is
into the
rough. You
opponent
just play more
because you have the ability
K9.
to not
It's
only
like
special
not a
summon
big
monster
deal.
from the
Play-
deck, but also
Play
checking
Noroi.
the
Noroi's really
hand,
good.
but here
Yeah,
we
Noroi is-
start by the resin. So we'll see if
They
we
need to
are
open
able to
imperm
get
for
access
for them to
also
not get
the,
butt fucked.
K9 strategy in this tournament.
Fuwawa.
Very, very
Okay.
good start, being able to get access to one of the best monsters.
Fuwawa against
Okay,
Vanquish
Mo
Soul.
Charlie Full
Me when I
lost.
hand loop
Decent
myself.
answer
He could be
from
farming
Leah's
detail.
side
Ah,
here.
there we
Will that be
go.
answered
Okay,
from
yeah.
Joshua in any way,
That is the
or
well
Can we
positioning.
resolve that also powerful card? Seems like it is resolving.
Like if it was versus Mitsuyami,
Yeah, I
then
feel
I'd
this
be like,
position,
fuck.
you're not that
the
worried
fuck
about
do I do?
Full. Yes, it will start to give a bit more advantage.
And
You start to dive a little
Impa.
bit deeper into the second part of the Vanquish Soul strategy. Also, if
Okay,
you go
any
into Rock
Borgers?
Just-
Can I see a Borger real quick?
As well.
Okay.
You only play like
I
one
mean,
Borger, I
That
think.
is good to stop the race.
Yeah.
But that also brings us down to only 3 cards in hand.
Oh, I
If
see,
Joshua
yeah.
decides
Now
not
he's
to
gotta
play into the
go
Voltron Fulos here, maybe Leah is
into
lacking
Rock.
range in that.
and that plays
Yeah,
into
but that's
Fua.
a very difficult choice, to be honest, because I mean the
Okay,
resin is not
Vanquish Soul
big of
starts
an
pretty good.
interruption, so you have to do something. And the Vanquish
Should be
Soul
only Malice and
field
not Malice
spell is, of
Bastille.
course, a very good
They
way to get
like
access
to
the
throw
engine
in
because, of course,
second
we'll
words
be able to
sometimes
search,
for no reason.
example, the Holy Issue, which is such a great card if we get the attributes in hand to just take control or special summon from the deck. So yeah, we will see in a minute what Joshua chooses. But yeah, what will you do in this situation? Because if you stop there, I mean, you might not have enough interruptions to just stop the opponent. But if you
Play
keep
Saranias and
going,
put Malice
you
Bastille.
might
Sarania,
make
nah,
the
they play
opponent
exactly
draw a lot
one
of
Bull
good
Drake,
cards.
so
The
it's a
thing is,
Bastille
for
deck
the
now.
deck that Joshua is playing, for the Vanquish Soul deck, it is able to put up interruptions without special summoning from the deck, as we can just find a way to search for example, the Caesar Valiers or the Borger to draw into more
Add
interruptions that we can use from our
Borger?
hands.
Alright,
So
I'm
I feel like
Borging it.
Vanquish Soul K9 is one of the decks that can be okay into Mold Charmy Full.
Borger, bounce on it.
Partly the reason
You impulse
why
this?
Joshua has
Impulsing
brought it
this
to
isn't
tournament.
bad.
Yeah,
Because it
exactly
can
as you said,
destroy it.
especially with this Vanquish Soul Borger.
It's
coming
not
on board, so
terrible.
We already know that Borger is probably one of the best kind of advantage cards, getting that a bit more hand advantage, being able to draw during your turn and then draw during your opponent's turn as well. Again, will really kind of limit the field presence of the Leah as well. And I think that's something we want to be trying to focus
Reveal
on. As you mentioned,
Shifter.
there are 2 cards from Leah's hand already.
I don't think that's
no.
gonna be
We'll
used
starting
this
their turn
game.
forecast.
I don't think we're gonna use that willingly. But does Josh know he's against Malice? That's the question,
That
right?
is quite hard because Leah knows that it's coming, but she can't do anything about it. Does she really care though?
Nah, I mean,
with
yeah.
the Malice deck in her
I guess you can
hands.
pause and then
that's
draw
very
again
interesting
and then
because
shift
the
it.
fact that you are able to draw another card might just
Oh.
make you think twice about the rest of your strategy. If you
Yep,
draw
Brock.
interruption, then you can just wait and stay on this Borger, but here we choose to go into the Link one, so you just give the opponent another draw, but it
Add
makes
back
you
the
have
Borger.
another interruption because you will
Shifter
be able
makes
to
the
special
lines
summon the Raisin on your
crunchier.
opponent's turn, and it is going to be a very good interruption.
Okay, Borger into the hand.
I-
Anything else, Joshua?
you know,
or will
yeah.
that be all? Because one thing that was so popular for the Vanquish Soul strategy back at the European Championship, for example, was the trap card of the deck.
Yep.
But
True.
this deck has developed, as so many decks do, and Vanquish Soul Snow Devil actually.
What do you
decided
mean, bro?
it's
How
not
does
necessarily
Josh
auto
open
include into
triple
the main
limited
deck
card?
anymore, but there is a card that an auto include, and can you believe
Me,
it?
just
Joshua
open
Schmidt is
Raisin
actually drawn
Steak.
into both
Just
the
do
limited
it.
Move your
run
avatar
and
to the
the
bottom
stake
left like see
yourself.
So I
Josh.
think this is very interesting as well because he's revealing a K9 Noroi, and
sure.
doing so, it means that he ultimately made the decision
Really?
between normal
Does
K9
anyone
and
really
Noroi
want me to
or
move
normal
so they
Sonic
can see
Raisin,
Josh?
and valued the Raisin well above the Noroi, which is actually
someone
very, very
else
interesting to see this develop. But
pipes
we also gotta
in,
remember,
pipes
the more
up, and
we
wants
do this,
to
the more
see-
we summon from the deck, the more we summon from the extra deck, the more advantage
You
we
can
get
like
giving
see
back
him.
to
It's
Leah
like
as
the
well.
blunt
And
is like
Joshua
covering his like.
very well equipped with exactly what
I
he
am a
knows,
Josh
exactly what he
fanboy.
wants
I
be
need to
doing.
look at
And I
my
feel
Oshi
trying to
at all
minimise
That's
the
true,
amount of advantage to give
Josh.
Leah back on this one might really help his strategy.
And I think Joshua also is very well equipped with knowledge about what Leah is playing. Because Leah and Yuna, you usually see them in doubles, and you know that they're usually bringing the Malice deck and working on that deck consistently to make it better.
Fine,
So
if you guys
Joshua
want to be
just
like,
made the smart
okay,
decision
I will
to not even
reduce.
use V-Dimension Shifter, but have it
Okay,
as
let me.
dark
If I
monster
fuck
that you
this
can
up,
build off of
it's your
all
fault.
visual
All right.
effects instead,
I'll blame
leaving it
you.
in the hand there.
But still, this is a very difficult situation to be in there, because Leah will have a lot of cards
Josh
in hand.
didn't
We have to
use
try
the
to
shift up,
deal
by the
with
way.
this situation.
I think he knows his
So
malice, so
it's
there's no
not
point.
one for
There.
Joshua.
We're
Ain't gotta
tiny.
have stuff like
to
Izuna.
just summon out the Holly Sue and then
Put him
bring
on
it
rock.
back into
Cool.
her hand, because that is what Stake Your Soul, of course, has to do. So our field here is only that, and we have another
There.
infinite opponent.
Normal dumb mouse.
We're
Normal dumb
tiny.
mouse.
That Joshua will lack
Normal
eventually
chessy
some monsters on the
cat.
field, but we just searched for Holly Sue, so at least that one can't possibly come back on the
Oh, yeah,
field.
he'll move his head
Normal
back.
summon Chessy Cat, and Joshua's
He'll
like,
move-
yeah, I
he'll
kind
be
of
like,
knew that already.
Lots
That
on
is your
Chessy
deck.
Cat.
That deck has been in your hands for ages now, but there is Ash Blossom and Joy Spring for it.
Yeah, this is a very good way to use Ash Blossom, because of course against the Malice strategy,
Don't
you
worry,
have a lot of
I
ways to use
can
the Ash
revert it
Blossom.
back. I just
Using
figured
a
it out.
Chessy Cat, it removes
OBS is
two-
kind of
First of
cool
all,
for this.
you remove 2 cards from the opponent's hand,
Impulse
because
on
you
Holly
don't get to
Sue
draw
is
the
so
cards, and on top of
good.
that,
Oh,
you remove the
he's
ability
cooked.
to just extend
Warm.
with another monster, and here we can see the impulse, and that is absolutely huge here. I mean, the Holy Sue
next.
is gone,
Top
the
left.
Link one is gone, and now I just wonder what can Josh do, because we are going to go into the game state where there is 3 bodies on the field with the Chessy Cat
Epic
as well
Malice
as the 2 other
moment.
monsters, and now we can just go into Link's replays and get access to the field spell.
Never heard
with
anyone say
the
OBS.
ransom.
I've
And,
been
I mean,
having a
this is
good
very
time with
situation
OBS.
to be in.
Totally, the moment you get to
Maybe
the
because I don't
freeze and
use
Malice is
Ash too
usually
much
where
from
you
it.
start
I just like
to
use
accumulating
it
advantage.
in a
Now
very
we have
basic
the juice
way.
from sending the Rock of the Vanquishers as well. It was so important that
So
we
there's
used
nothing
it
like
Still in
complicated
here,
I need to
still
troubleshoot.
confident.
because destroying the Holly Sue there is crucial.
I guess he might have Izuna.
I told you, it is pretty hard to be in this
Maybe.
situation,
I
and
think
now
if
we
you
can
have
see that
Izuna, you
everything
use it
is
now.
going
Yeah, he's gone.
well for Leah. Does Josh has anything else to try to protect himself?
He has
Damn.
And it is going to be a very
Poor Jaja.
convincing game 1 here for Leah and the Maddie strategy. I mean, I was a bit concerned because, I mean, this matchup is a bit hard for the Maddie strategy going second. Of course, you have some tools. You have the Impulse, which is pretty good. But if the Vanquish strategy is going on, I mean,
Josh
it's
lost to
so hard
Professor
to stop.
Snape. I don't think
But here,
Snape looks like
Fulos,
that.
It makes Josh have to make
Does
a
Snape
choice,
have long
literally,
hair?
And he decided
I
not
don't
to
know,
take
Harry
it.
Potter.
Kinda. It's
Access
not
to the
that.
Venus, but
It's like
wasn't
shoulder
enough.
length.
Thanks to the
It does
infinite
reach his
impermanence,
shoulders or something.
Cutting access to the resin and the
Young
Young
Snape.
Snape.
and
I'm not
on
much.
top of
I
that,
don't, I
we
don't
had
really
the
know
Impulse
Harry
and
Potter.
everything with the Bestial to just get access to the 3 bodies on the field. Very, very impressive there. And what can I say? I mean,
Let's recap the last 20 minutes for Leah. You look at the pairings. You see you're playing Joshua Schmidt, previous world champions. You're like, okay, that's going to be a hard one. Then you go, sit down at the table. You're like, okay, let's be calm, let's be calm. Judges come over. You going on the featured match. So that's the next step there. And then you sit down, lose the die rolls. You're like, okay, that's going to be a challenge now. And then you just win game 1 impressively like that. So that's a way to get into this action here now.
Yeah, exactly that. But you're currently at this stage right now. We're at round 7. You're also undefeated. You shouldn't be fearing anybody. Everything should be a challenge. You are ready to take on headfirst. Both of these duelists, as we've already seen, are well equipped. Joshua is no fool. He knows exactly what's going to happen.
Only one
now.
deck and a
He
side
is
deck.
no stranger to
Yeah.
being 1 game down as well. And
bring
it's
one
not
and a
over
side deck.
until that final duel is closed. So it's going to be amazing to see what both these duelists start to side in. It's going to be very interesting to see how Joshua approaches this now. Like you said, previously he had a bit of an idea of what he may be
You think
facing, but
Josh
now
will
he knows
side
exactly what he's
Imperial
gonna be
Iron
up against.
Wall?
And I think we might be able to start seeing some cards coming from the side deck that could really enhance his strategy against this particular matchup. And as we've already mentioned, K9 Vanquish is quite a good matchup against the Malice Bestial kind of lineup, and this is going to give him a little bit more advantage going into this game.
Absolutely. We shall see whether he will be able to turn this around, because he desperately needs a game 2 win
Bring
here
in
to
6
stay
decks.
in this match,
Do that like
to possibly
Master
stay
Duel
undefeated.
Conquest
So
thing
we
he
shall
used to
find
do
out,
with
is that going to be
Jesse.
possible? Game 2 starts now.
Lock in? Yeah, lock in. That's true.
Bring
You're
6
right. He
decks
is one of the
implies
big.
people will have cards with 6 decks.
And it's actually going to be
I
very
like
interesting
share all my
because,
staples
yes,
between my
going
decks.
first
I
with
don't have
strategy
a
is
staple
very
set
good,
for each
but
deck.
going
That's
second,
so
you
annoying. You're
have
right.
to
Oh
get
my god.
the
Yes,
hands
I do
on
that
those
too.
cards.
Like, I think
The
most
Dominus
people
Impulse,
do.
very good, of course. And
Normal
all
people will
those
share their
non-engine cards,
staples.
which will prevent Joshua from getting his engine rolling. A good start
Jokel
would
revealed
be
Jokel.
Dinoroy,
Yeah.
of course, because
Jacket.
Dinoroy will let you see what's in your opposite end.
I'm the
And,
Jokel,
oh,
baby.
That's very interesting. Jokel
Mega Man.
revealing another one. This is not the best thing, but it lets you get access to your
Are we
KR
not
engine
Jokel
and
searching
two level
fast?
5s, more importantly, and we are going to go
Is it like to dodge
into-
draw?
I guess he doesn't want to play into
the
draw.
rank 5 right now, so it
I guess
might
you,
be
yeah,
very
you still
hard.
get to
Yes.
like lantern this way,
That is
right?
the
Oh,
Ripper, so
okay.
possible
We didn't see
motion
that.
full loss. Would have come down
Ash,
before that, of course.
You
so
just
we
like
don't have to
say
deal with
okay,
this
then
card
normal
that
raisin
time
again
around,
because you're
but
goaded?
There is Ash
Would you
Blossom and
negate
Jar
that?
Spring, which can
Good
just
question.
be negated though, as it is in effect
Absolutely.
activating from the hands. Are we going to do that?
Alright, that's
Feels
fine.
so
normal
easy,
raisin.
right?
You see, I told you. I told you. Just say okay,
Oh,
normal
are you
raisin.
kidding me?
Yeah,
He's
it does
just
feel a
that
little bit
good.
on this one, but I think
He's just that good.
probably more-
That shit's at 1.
I mean, I almost forgot. Game 1, we opened Razen and Stake Your Soul and did not win, but we just opened
How
the
is Josh
Razen
6-0?
again here.
Just
Leah-
open
Leah's got
raisin.
the speed
Very
face.
important.
Every game.
Depending on what else the rest of your hand kind of contains, being able to actually use up the Ash Blossom on the Ripper does allow your other cards to be
The
a little
hits
bit
to
more free,
Vanquish
especially when
Soul
you have so
don't
many
matter
power
if
cards
you
in the
just
form of
open them.
Razen and of course Stake Your Soul. It's going to be very, very important to see how this starts to build up from here.
I think
but
this is
I
over.
very doubt
That's
that
what I
Leo is
thought
finishing
game
this hand
1.
as well.
And then it wasn't.
Some people call that the world champion
How do
difference,
you do
right?
that?
Just
How do you
opening
bumble
those
game on
one-offs
kick?
one at a time here in both games.
She's
Impulse
doing
on
very,
Holy
yeah,
Spirit.
specifically you.
It might be more important than
Once
the
you
first
said
one,
lock in,
though. Oh, Leah is still looking at her
you didn't
hand,
want to
though. Is there
disappoint me.
another thing coming
I hate
down
TCG
here?
RNG,
Maybe a
it's
fantastic
rigged.
rank Phantasma here on
Actually,
that
there's
link,
no
so you
RNG
never
in
know.
TCG
But I think this is what's
because
really
it's a
important to keep
manual
Ripper around, though,
game.
because now
There's
you
no
know you
numbers
have a
being
protection from
generated.
something along those
It's
lines.
just by pure
Absolutely,
skill and
now,
luck.
Josh is just going to get access to probably,
That Raisin, what do you
another
summon off
fire
of
in
Holy
hand,
Sur?
thanks to the Raisin, and he's going to be
Mad
able
Love
to
or
probably get
Caesar?
the search out of Jiaolong. Yeah, we are going to special summon the Holy Sur.
Oh, you
and,
steal, yeah,
What is
either or.
great that on resolution we are going to be able to just special summon from the deck and then special summon the Jiaolong from hand, and all of a sudden we get access
Mad
to a
Gyat.
whole lot of Vanquish
In
Soul cards,
TCG,
a
you're
whole
supposed
lot
to
of
cheat. That's
attributes,
true,
and this
actually.
is where
Thank you,
it starts
Robert.
being difficult for
Thank
many
you,
strategy,
Robert.
because of course you're gonna get access to a
So
lot
here,
of
I should be
interruptions and a
card
lot of
stacking
ways to
in my
deal
deck.
with the field
No,
presence
you heard
of the Madi
there's no
strategy.
RNG.
And,
That's all
the
you
first
have.
steps, they are pretty hard for Madi strategy, going into a field, an established field, so it's gonna be very interesting to see if there is another interaction on the side of Leo.
And now that we have the Vanquish Soul start again, as we had it in game 1 already, post-siding,
I think I'm gonna
debate
put
about
different
Vanquish
scented
Soul
perfumes
Snow
on all my
Devil might
cards
become a
though.
completely different one again. As that card
Yeah, I learned
does
that
not really
one.
find its way into the main deck anymore that much, but siding it as a very, very powerful going first option is way more appealing and might be something that Joshua has chosen to do here in this tournament.
Bugger, draw
For the
one.
moment though, just going through the Vanquish Soul motions, that is our Borger. We're revealing a Dark, meaning we draw another card. With this very deck, with the Vanquish Soul deck, he managed to go all the way to top 16 at the European Championship, falling just short to qualify for the World Championship.
Come to a
Not
game
only
with
in Muscle,
5
but in
different
the TCG as
perfumes.
well, but
Lay out my mat,
this
lay
time
out my
maybe
deck
we
box,
can
and
go
then just
beyond
lay out
top
my
16.
5 different perfumes.
Yeah, exactly. That strong determination, never give up, never keep the top going. Want to be pushing not one more further, but trying to go all the way to be the YCS Bologna champion. And this is exactly what he's
Nibiru,
going to need to do in order
negates.
to achieve
Yup.
that.
So that is going to be Nibiru, the primal being, but there is, of course, the Ripper. So very
XCD
well done
Ripper,
from
XCD.
Joshua, not negating the Ash Blossom. Puts up a huge field
It's
that
correct
Nibiru
to
doesn't do
Nibiru
anything.
there, because now you can
but
use March Hair and
Pyrotechnic
stuff
stays
without
in
it getting
hand,
negated.
Of course.
Yeah, of course, and we are going to get so much card advantage over
That is
here
not the
thanks
field
to
spell.
Borger.
That is the field
But,
spell.
we know that there is a card in Leah's hand. Wow, that's not what you want to put.
Understandable.
Well, it is a Malice spell card.
Is there a rule
Oh.
against keeping your
Malice
deck
and
in a
Underground
scented
that we're
deck
activating into
box?
the
I
field
don't
spells,
know,
of
but I don't
course.
want to
Yeah,
cover
not
my
the
Nier
best way to start
Automata
things out, to be
Mana
honest,
Moon
because,
Limited
you
Edition
would
deck
rather
box with
start
perfume.
With, like a better normal summon or something like that, because I mean, yeah, you are still going to banish something from the deck, but as soon as it hits the field, it is going to be destroyed or taken. The Dormouse is not gonna stay long on Leah's field, to be honest.
Dormouse banished, and I mean one
Holly
thing,
soon, steal it's
he
over.
not
Did he set the
activate
trap? I
effect
wasn't
like
looking.
starting
Does he
the
have the
phase.
trap?
Kinda
I assume he does.
I mean, he should. He has
signalizing,
2
though, maybe
Vanquish
that
Soul
the one
monsters on
set
board
card
and
we
field
have
spell.
chose
Yeah,
to set
I wasn't
there
looking when
is just
at the
already
end
the
phase.
hard drawn Vanquished Snow Devil very possibly. And I mean,
But yeah, I wasn't
this
looking
drawing
Dara
once
Mouse.
against
I'm
Jealous is so powerful. As like, if you can stop them,
Do you just like
before they
steal
go
this
into the
Dara
link
Mouse?
free, which you can do with that trap so easily.
Just had a.
they have
Do you mind if
sometimes
I
a very
wait till
hard
they're sighting
time, or
North?
Joshua
to look
already
at the-
considering to use a trap card here?
I mean,
Replay?
yeah, this Dormouse is not gonna stay very long, I can tell you that. But it is very, very,
Khaleesi
very hard,
isn't
of
summoning
course, for
anything.
Many
You just
strategy
steal
to
Dara
just
Mouse.
have those bodies.
Alright,
My
that's
Dara
on the
Mouse
field
now.
to have some tools,
Oh no, it was summoning
against
from
that,
deck
but
still.
Here we are going to use, of
Oh,
course,
okay.
the Holy
Malice
Seal.
in the mirror.
Is it going to be
Malice
to
through the
special
looking
summon?
glass.
Yeah, it is going
Negate
to be the
Holy
case.
Seal.
We have, of course,
Okay,
the
we need
card that
this.
we saw before, the Malice in the mirror.
Yeah, that's
which
fine. Just go.
sometimes
Okay.
is not played in the
Banish
deck
Mach
when you are
Hair.
going second,
That doesn't
because
do
it is not
much.
that much
Okay.
of a good card, but here it will help a little bit. We are going to
Okay, on
banish
res,
the
rock
Mach
summon
Hair.
Raisin.
I mean, that's not going to give that much of an advantage. But
Or
still.
yeah, you just rock
But
summon
it's still good
Raisin.
that we
Get
didn't
the
have to banish
Caesar,
the
pop that shit.
Dormouse here, because Dormouse would not be able to come back as it already did. But now
Yep, rock.
Joshua considering whether he wants to go after this. Now the rock. What are we going to bring out? That is Razen, but Razen not in the column of the Dormouse here at the moment. Carefully from the summoned into the zone where already the Holly Zoo is in. But there is Caesar Valius, which is just an easy answer still to that Dormouse. So as you were already guessing, that Dormouse probably will not stay around to use its effect here.
And one thing which is of course very good is that the Raisin is in the other Link monster zone. So when Leah will go into something like, for example, a Lingoribo or something like that, I mean, it will get destroyed on the spot.
There we have it, all three.
I
there.
think
That
I
is
saw
bye
Wizard
bye
in the
Dormouse.
hand.
You're now in the graveyard.
Okay.
It will be
But
hard to get back
it looks
from
like-
there. 3 cards remaining in hand for Leah. Okay, the March here is one of them
What do you
that we
search
already
off the
know
mirror
of.
if you banish?
Only one card is unknown because
monster.
remember there is
Rabbit.
the Nibiru still in hand, so it's gonna be very hard. I can hardly imagine Leah winning there. It's gonna be yeah, very, very difficult.
Okay, Malice in the Mirror now proves to be a
Get
pretty
White
decent
Rabbit
card to
here.
banish there, as we can
We have
here
not normal
banish the
summon.
Dormouse, and we have not, as you say, normal summon, so that should just be White Rabbit, I would imagine.
Yeah, Josh is
Yes,
playing
so-
BS.
We could go Chassis Cat as well if the last card in hand also has a Malice, but it is the White
I'm
Rabbit.
guessing
Link
the
one
idea.
and
I mean,
Linger.
Shadow pointed it out. Sorry, go on, KBJ.
It's intense. Leah decides to go for
I'm not
the
saying
Link one,
anything.
which will be
Oh,
the
my bad.
Lingoribo. And that's
Linger to check the trap card, but there's a Raisin. So you, on like res, you
It
just
does
pop
trade
that
off with the
shit
trap
and
card, which I think
then
is
trap
very,
card
very
and win the
important.
game.
It now kind of puts a little bit of pressure on Josh, and the last card being that Wizard is going to really kind of make Josh think a little bit more on this one here.
Yeah, of
Normal
course,
rabbit.
we use
No,
the
he's going
Raisin
first.
effects, as we just said before,
Um,
and now we are normal
I
summoning
think the idea
White
is
Rabbit,
it
but,
farms Draco Tail.
I guess the trap
I mean,
card
there's
will
other
get activated.
reasons.
can use the trap card here. Wizard at Ignister was revealed to be the last unknown
But
card
like, that's
in
like
hand,
the.
though. And Wizard at Ignister is the same as back at
I'm
Ignister.
sure
You
Joshua has
need
other
an
reasons,
extra
but I
monster
don't
on
know.
the
But
field
that
to
one
use the
seems more
effect, so
like
that would be
obvious
the
to me.
card that we
Especially
cannot
with Draco
use
Tail
right
being so
away.
popular in the past YCSs.
If we just stop it right here, right now, feels like a good moment. If this is Vanquish Soul Snow Devil, Joshua maybe now.
Okay,
just
trap.
use it.
Yep. That's it. Can't use Wizard because there's no extra deck monster.
It is, of course. It just makes sense, but it is bad, as we did not set it. And Leah immediately picks up all the cards, tried hard to play into this field, but
I
it
think the
is
punish there was a Bestial,
Joshua
right?
Schmidt taking that second game, so we have the pleasure to watch them for another game here as well.
Yeah, exactly.
What do
This
you
is gonna
do
be very,
though?
very
Is
important
there
to now
anything
see Leah,
you
because
just make
for
lizard
the first
dose?
time in this duel, Leah is going to be able to go first and show what
But, like,
Malice
there's
wants
nothing to
try and
banish.
achieve. On the flip side of that, this is where Josh really needs to start to think about what he could
I
bring in
guess.
to increase
know,
his chances
actually.
of being able to interact
Splash
with
Mage.
Leah's field.
Is there Artifact
Flash
Lancer?
Mage.
Is there Chaos Hunter? Because I also saw
With a
Chaos
Bestial?
Hunter
Oh,
actually picking up in popularity. Of course, in
Bestial's not
Vanquish,
enough, I guess
it's
you're
even
right.
stronger as it is a
Even
dark
the Bestial was a
attribute
Cyberse
that can
monster.
reveal for your Vanquish Soul effects as well. So
Splash
that
needs two
could
Cyberse.
possibly an option in the
True.
side
Yeah.
of Joshua. Don't know. Not
Bum
much
Mage,
to
yeah,
do
yeah.
with
Bum
that,
Mage
but
does
it is
not
in there, but
accept
that is something that you
Bestials.
could consider. I remember back
Alright, let
at
me,
the European Championship that a lot of Vanquish Soul players were playing that card and
Also,
playing that card
it
very
was White
successfully
Rabbit,
as well,
no
with the deck
effect,
being in
which
both
is
spots
kinda
at the
weird.
finals there, playing it out there with Lorenzo, ultimately winning that tournament. But on the other hand,
I didn't know I could just minimize
I
this.
told you that Leah has
pretty
been
good.
working on this Malice deck non-stop for the last couple of months together with Yuna, and they kept on finding solutions.
Why do they ban
kept
Splash
on
Mage?
finding
Because
new
it turned 2
approaches
bodies
to
into
how to
5 bodies.
counter cards like Artifact Lancer and Chaos Hunter. At this point,
Oh, like
I think they
GWC?
mentioned
Had
we
a-
have like
yeah, probably.
14 starters that don't care about Artifact Lancer. They're actually doing like really innovative things, which I hope that we can see here, because that's not just only a Malice Bestial deck, but there's more to it. So not going to say it just yet, but if you pay close attention to what they have been doing in the last couple of weeks,
Worm, I forgot to
will
pin you.
know that there is something else in there which we may see.
It's the link 2 for Cybers. Yeah, well, they have too many, so we gotta get rid of some of them.
Yeah, they'll print more anyway.
They'll print Splash Mage too.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm half joking, but like they're gonna. Every fucking core set has a fucking anime character that gets glazed.
If Beyond the Pendulum can get an evolution, it's second Splash Mage.
Take control if you don't choose to special summon the Raisin, but instead take control. I mean, you just lose access to, for example, the.
They made Hulk too. They made Exceed the Pendulum. They can make a Tidal Splash Mage. Tidal Mage.
Tidal Splash Mage. Yeah.
So I think this is some very, very.
Oh my god.
Torrent Mage.
Still, the Izuna is very
Wave Mage.
The Mali strategy. So it's gonna be very interesting to see if
Wave Wizard. There you go.
And, just
Wave Wizard at Ignista. Why not?
This full Mali field.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
Joshua Schmidt has a special relationship to Cyber's archetypes. Is that relationship going to continue here, as he will have to
It's
go
a Link
second
5 that
against
turns into a second
Malice
Link
deck
5.
Leah
Yeah,
in
why
game
not?
3. I am excited. I am ready to see whether Leah can just profit off of that going
Unman
first
Hulk
ability.
one.
Yeah, I don't think I'm
Hulk
gonna get to the
I
replay in
think-
time
Go into
because
the
I'm
action
fucking
again.
slow.
Game 3 comes now.
Oh, I'm so sad. All right, sorry, Yarth. I'll get to your replay after.
Gushing Mage. Yes. I love when my mages gush.
Oh no. That's a crazy anime, by the
Indeed,
way.
the two players are already
Gushing
last
over
fist
magical
bump for
girls? I
this
really like
game
that anime.
3,
That was
and we're
great.
indeed going to see the Mali strategy going first. So it's going to be very interesting because there are multiple ways, of course, to interact and to try to go through.
I'm sure there's some kind of yummy combo you can do with like gravity
And
controller on the Hulk
is to
or
activate
some
Gold
shit.
Sarcophagus. So once again, not the best starter right now, of course.
It summons
but
any
still,
tuna,
you
so
can go
yeah,
full
why
combo
not?
with it.
I mean, deep breath that you're taking there, right? Because a very, very awkward response to
Actually,
that
no, that's
would
two
have been
tuners. That
out of
doesn't work. Never mind.
Egglancia,
But
it was not there, so that's already a good start for Leah, because we can sort of already rule that card out. I think in
They
Vanquish,
unbanned Gup,
Chaos
and
Hunter
you
just
want them
makes
to
so much
unban
more
Hulk?
sense, so you're really expecting that rather. And there is, we talked about limited cards on the side of
Why doesn't
Joshua
Josh
with
just
him
open
opening
Lancia?
Razin
Because he's
multiple
got Raisin
times.
instead.
Leah now, not opening
He's
it,
got
but
Holly
also has
Sue,
her
don't worry.
limited card on the field here.
He's got
So
Holly
that is
Sue
very,
Raisin.
very important. Gold Sarcophagus just did 3 hand interaction checks. It checked Chaos Santa, it checked Artifact Lancer, and it also checked one that we haven't mentioned there, that is Molchummy Meows. For the pure fact that you're
Wawa!
activating your
Do we see
Dormouse.
a
So
Blussy?
if Joshua has it, he might be very,
No.
very tasty, but he does have a different Molchummy on this one.
And that's very strong. The full Valos, of course, very strong against the Mali strategy. Of course, you can go for a half field, but you have to make a choice, to make a
Yeah,
decision.
Toro.
And
Do you think he's a self-draw?
That is very good, of
She's-
course, because
sorry,
the
my
Vanquish
bad.
strategy
Roll.
likes to have a lot of
yeah.
attributes in hand.
Roll and front
when
bed.
you just have this full Valos
I mean, do
going,
you side
know
roll
that you
against a
have more
Vanquish Soul
chances
going
to just get access to
fast?
this Olysue, for
Maybe,
example,
actually.
or this Izuna.
I mean, it's only fair, right? Leah had
Like,
Full Veloz in
Droll
game 2.
backing
Joshua
up an
now has it in
Unbreakable
game
Blood is
3.
pretty cringe.
Trust, it'll
It's
draw into
tilting
Meows.
with max
And
speed.
Leah
It'll draw into
debating
Meows.
on what kind of field we're putting up
I should add that
against
to my Gen
Huh.
tweet.
Full
Getting
Veloz.
Droll
I mean, it
on a
depends
full
on the
board
cards
is
that
more
you have in
tilting
hand.
than
Of
getting
course,
max
if you
seed.
have a lot of hand interaction, then you can just sit on a small field and just end, you know, with like the
Adds
Ransom,
Fua
for
or
example,
Meows.
and,
Yeah, I
the
guess you
spell
could
card
side
that
it
we saw
in.
right before, and you also have the access
Just to
to
prevent
the
that.
NTP
I don't
yourself,
know there.
which is kind
Also
of a decent
stops
way
you
to
from
interact with
backing
your
it
opponent.
up.
And if on top of that you have access to the Impulse, for example, or some Ash Blossom,
I mean, it's not terrible
already
into the matchup
very
anyway.
good. But if you don't have access to Impulse, Ash Blossom, or your non-engine, then you are kind of forced to go into more plays, and that's where it becomes dangerous.
So Leah carefully considering. I mean, we saw they need another monster if we want to get to that Link free. So is there a normal summon we can use for that
Normal
purpose?
summon
Seems like
March
that is currently
Hair.
the plan, but it feels to be an awkward one.
Ransom
maybe.
pass. Ransom with
I
the
think
negate.
that's all right. I mean, that card would have also been decent
be
in the
fine.
hand, but it will be used alongside the 2 other monsters to
Ransom.
most likely go into that Red Ransom there. And there it is. Joshua.
Then you go end of main Holy Sue. Come on, Josh, do it. You know you want to. Oh, grabbing the field spell? No, we've mistaken the field spell, I think.
And now it comes to
We've
the
done it again?
decision
Yep,
of,
okay.
yeah, do you choose to keep going?
Negate and
go
banish
all
one?
in?
Yeah,
Of
it's
course,
fine.
Even if Josh draws a lot of cards, I mean, if the Matisse field goes uninterrupted, it is so strong.
Is it enough
that,
of Vanquish
you
Soul?
pretty much win the game
Maybe.
on the spot.
I think I see
So
Ball
what is
Drakes in
going
the
to
hand
be
as
the
well.
decision? And it's
Yeah,
gonna
there's
be
another
a
Ball
very
Drake.
important
There's
one.
two Ball Drakes in the hand.
We don't keep going.
Oh, that's one.
Yeah.
What do we have there? Oh, Bestial Ball.
Ball Drake?
Okay, I mean, that is another piece of interaction.
I don't know about
for
using
the
Ball
opponent's
Drake
turn.
now because
Ball
you
Drake
just
has a
turned
pretty
on
good on-field effect, so I can't see it.
Izuna.
But we can't really capitalize on
Negating
that.
Banish
Okay,
Run
so
might
yeah,
work
we get
against
the
VS
Marshall,
K9.
that's
It's
too
not
bad,
bad.
honestly.
It
That
might
makes
work.
sense.
I'm not sure.
Paying 300
Could be
here.
enough.
First damage in the deciding game. Is there another card we can set?
Yeah, I think he's actually got to be very, very cautious on Leah's behalf here. That the issue with letting Joshua draw in a Vanquish Soul K9 strategy, we already know there are K9s involved, is that unlike other tiles of the deck, the Vanquish Souls, as we've already mentioned, they've got Holly Sue that can start to interact.
GWC already.
So what you're doing by giving them more draws over and over and over is you're giving them more ways
Why?
to interact with you. Don't even worry about trying to break the field at that point. There's just cards that you need to be a little bit careful of that will interact to stop that field being built to its max potential.
Yeah, Chessie, right?
To draw two.
We are using a hard-drawn GWC.
True.
Oh yeah, to draw two. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Summons
I
guy.
think it's the
True.
right choice,
True
to be
thing.
honest, because I guess we are going to go into another Link 3, the Art Scriptor, which is another way to interact with the opponent and a very strong way because it doesn't target.
White Rabbit, but now that
even
we've
with
done
Vanquish
the
Soul
White
being able
Rabbit,
to,
it's not
literally
engraved
get back
for.
his
Would
hand,
Vending Painful make tier play
still,
again?
you will banish the monster.
What
on
would you
the
mean
field
tier
of
play
resolution.
with?
So
What?
it's a good way to add some interruptions and still you just let Joshua
That
draw
sounds
only
broken
one
as
card.
fuck though.
Chessie Cat will be banished
Oh,
too.
yeah.
And
Even
do we have
better.
now a good card to banish with that as well? I mean, we do have the Malice in the
You just
mirror,
banished the
right?
Macho
So
because you got a
do we just
Bisteel,
give
right?
on that as another piece of interaction?
I mean,
Sorry, can you
can
repeat
draw
that?
two cards, which is of course great. You play a lot of non-engine, and we know that it's going to revolve around the ability of Leah to just.
Oh, we just banished
to just
Marche, of
interact.
course. We added that back as well, so we can keep the Malice in the mirror, but we're getting two fresh
Might be
cards
web to
anyhow.
Allied.
So maybe
Yeah, just like
more
one card,
to
right?
stop Josh from playing on the following turn.
I guess.
So
Might be
is there more
fine.
cards to set? Because we
It's
still
pretty
haven't set the
ballsy.
Malice in the mirror. Should still be in the hand. And I think we're really debating whether there is value in summoning an
Crypto
aggressive
or
monster.
Allied,
Value in
either are
summoning the
fine.
Crypto.
Oh yeah, Cryptor. I like
think you
Cryptor.
have to
I
summon
like
it, to be
Cryptor.
honest. I mean, one draw for a very, very cool interaction, and the fact that it doesn't target. I mean,
No, but
yeah,
like
you'll
also
take it
Rosing
any day,
doesn't
in my
Rosing
opinion.
get cooked
Is it
by
though? I think
Allied?
against Vanquish Soul specifically.
They're
that
both
deck
pretty
relies
much
on
the
having
same, but
attributes
Allied
and
might
cards
be a
in
bit
hand.
better.
So I feel like against
Fair enough.
that
Yeah,
deck,
fair
just the less cards you can give it.
Whoa.
I feel like
whoa.
Allied also gives you.
Yeah, I think seems to agree with you.
One little draw only.
Seems to agree with you. But we're yes, we are going to go into the extra deck, and that definitely, as you said, should be like Cryptor.
I mean, it makes sense, to be honest. I think the trade is pretty good for Leah.
White
Of course,
binder.
you don't want your opponent to draw a lot of cards being on this Vanquish Soul strategy.
I guess to reset the
a lot of
GWC.
cards, to be honest. So we decided to go
Cryptor.
all in,
This
right?
is a lot of
We
draws.
want to go into the full
But dude.
More
That
draws that
also
happen,
makes sense,
the more
but
Holy
that is
Sues that
kinda
can appear.
risky, to be honest, because Joshua is going to draw a lot, and I think he's pretty happy to be in this situation. to be honest.
Yeah, I feel the draws off of Chessie Cat might have actually made Leah
Big
What is
balls.
that?
change the way that
Yeah.
they're going to play, but for the pure fact that those
What?
draws could
What
then
is
be
that?
interactions or something to
That is the. Oh, that's the MST archetype.
There is
That's a
something else in
Radiant
this deck that you would
Typhoon?
not
Why does
necessarily
it say
expect.
Malice
One of the
Bestial
tools
and
to
not
play
Malice
around
Radiant Typhoon? or
That's a
some
good point.
shit? What do you
Radiant
mean?
Typhoon
Maybe it's
summon a
cited.
Radiant
One of the
Typhoon.
cards, but it's coming in from the side deck.
I
So
have
for
trouble
both
believing
it's
purposes,
cited.
There is a
Yeah.
small Radiant Typhoon.
It's in the
Oh, it's
side.
cited. Okay, wow.
they-
Deck of Leah.
Damn,
Also
alright,
drawn into
please.
the Radiant Typhoon. Chance
What does this do in the side deck? What is this
activated.
for?
MST.
Searching for the other piece of the engine.
You go
MST.
first with it too.
Which quickly
Like
made
its
summoned
weakness
out
is
as
like
well.
going second
So
with it in my
basically
opinion.
the purpose
But
of these
like
packages, if you get hit with Artifact Landseer, these cards without
It's to
banishing,
make
of
sure
course,
Rubini
give
send
you
a Malice
more
name and then use
ways
Haggard to
summon
banish it.
monsters
Oh
onto the
my
field.
god.
Yeah,
Get
it's just
to
three
Elite
bodies,
Freeze
basically.
easier. So
we are in
necessarily
coping
need that here right now, as
territory.
we already are
It's-
well into our Link
should
Freeze.
be
It's better than
YCS
Terrathon.
to
Come on,
coping
bro.
There's a
Reagan.
reason why we're still continuing to go with these here. What
I
are
think
we
the
going to
only
turn
downside
these
is
into?
if your opponent controls spell trap, you can't really take advantage of it.
Yeah, what are you trying to set
This
up
is
here?
real,
That's
this
what
is
we're
real
all
coke.
wondering about.
Yeah, 0 bricks. Yeah, 0 bricks.
Taking another moment, going through that action.
Yeah,
that
so that's
was
why it's
built
to the
so
side. Yeah,
carefully
yeah.
over the last couple of weeks. But what is it going to help us with here right now?
I found this out from a fucking Vanguard player. A Vanguard player was like, check this replay out. And it's just fucking...
Definitely.
It's rough now.
Radiant Typhoon cards dump more mouse.
To go into the
Like,
full
bruh.
field, in my opinion. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to stop the opponent from playing. And Joshua, I mean, with
Oh, we're still
already
going.
a lot of cards in his hand,
SP
it's
little
gonna be hard
guy.
to stop.
Check
So
this out.
that
Yeah.
is a link. Oh,
Oh.
Banish the
Little
binder.
Knight.
So we are going to
Okay.
ban
We drawn Holly
the
through yet?
binder,
I'm
to
waiting.
be honest, here.
Yep.
And to be able to get another draw, try to get some more cards from the deck, because try to think about it. It's already a lot of draws
Yep.
on the side of Leah, and we are
Yes.
trying to see some cards to try to interrupt Joshua. It's all about this.
This is what I love, is the look of no fear. No fear. You're in round number 7. Both of you are undefeated. You are not taking this last game lightly. You are not playing it conservatively. You are going all out, even under a Molchami full loss. You are staring Joshua directly in the face and saying, if you want this win, you're going to have to take it away from me. And this is exactly what I love seeing in duels.
Pure determination here from
SB
Leah.
checks Izuna.
Not willing to
Doesn't check
stop
Holly,
and
sir.
continues to banish cards, and that white binder will not stay banished for very long as it wants to come back here. And yeah, that is going to be another draw with it. So Leah just keeps on pushing, comfortable enough with the deck, and look at that none. I think that card we just drew there. I'm sure Joshua
Josh's
saw
not
that
looking
as
happy?
well. Must have been
All
a
right,
pretty
trust.
good
He's
one.
locked in. Trust.
And now
Don't
I
worry,
see that
he's
we're
locked in.
just going to convert every
you believe he's
single
locked
body
in.
into like a hard scripter would be great. in
We're
my
still
opinion.
going. All
And
right.
Remember,
Making
there's also
allied?
another solution in the extra deck. We can still go into the allied code talker at Ignister, which is a
Allied
very, very good
Ignister?
card, as it is a non-negate. And maybe we are
Honestly,
going
this
to
is how I
see
feel
it
when
in
like
the end.
Ryzeel plays into
It is
Fua and
right
my
there.
draws
We
are
going to
like,
be able to
bruh,
special summon back,
I can't be
the
cross
two
Denos.
nice monsters, which is of course
He's
very
probably
good.
drawn
Now we have another
some
layer of
form
protection,
of breaker,
and that is what
right?
Leah was looking for.
Yeah, and don't think Leah is doing any of this lightly. This has been countless hours of playtesting, leading to the decision.
That
against
sounds
the
like a
Vegas
card by
K9
Vanguard.
matchup. Maybe it is the correct way to play this, to just commit as much as you
But
can.
breaker works
because
versus
even though the
Malice?
Vanguard Soul deck has a lot of pushes.
Good question.
it's
Lightning
not
Storm
like
the back
more
row
than
is okay.
4, really. If you can get
Ultimate
around
Slayer
the
is
4 pushes,
alright,
and I
I
think we are
guess.
trying to set that up here. That might just be the way to success. Bringing back
Super
White
Poly
Lion,
gets checked by
bringing
GW.
back Red Ransom,
Hey,
big field,
it's not
sets
that
another
good.
card, which
If
could
anything,
possibly
you
be
oh god,
Malice in
Izuna.
the mirror,
If
and
anything,
that
you
is
want to
our turn
force
edge
out
here.
all the back rows so
Anything
you don't
from
have to deal with
Josh?
it
Oh, Izuna.
while like comboing.
Okay. And the
Is Josh still
main
in?
phase,
I don't know
Joshua
yet.
saying
Maybe.
that we still want to do that.
But remember, there is still the SP on the field.
Azana.
So we
I
are
mean,
able
you
to
just let that go
get
and
rid
he
of
summons
the
Lupus
XYZ
and then you
because
banish it.
before it just eats the field. You are able
Allied
Josh
negate
still
the
in?
Izuna.
I'm not sure.
the SP and the Lupus.
Oh, just
Reboots
negating
Poly
it with the Allied Code Talker, though.
But yeah, I think you're right,
That's
KBJ.
interesting.
It's like
I mean, we
flush
value
out the
fact
back
that we
row,
don't want
and
Izuna
then
to
it's
just,
a little bit easier to
get
break
on the field, and we
the front
banish
row.
it, which
Yeah.
is, of course,
That's what
something-
I like doing against Malice. I
Okay,
side in
Joshua
back row
still
hit,
not
like
ready to
lightning
go
storm
into
and
his turn,
stuff.
but now we're
'Cause
heading
you
to turn
just don't
number
need to
2,
deal with it.
and that of course also means that the Allied Code Talker resets its negation
It turns off
ability, so
a
we
lot
can
of stuff,
negate another
the
card.
white
So
binder
even though
banish,
Joshua was able to draw
or
so many
reborn.
cards,
Just
maybe
don't
we
deal
will
with
be
it.
able to stop all of them eventually.
Makes it a
And
little
on
bit
top
easier.
of that, by
It's like
doing
how
so
every
and
Tempai player
negating
beats
on
me.
your own
Like, they'll
turn,
red
you are
reboot
able
me.
to get the links tree in the graveyard, which is what you want.
As long as they have some way
If
to
you have,
check
if,
back
if you
here.
have like Ash and stuff, you just don't bother. You just
unless
save it on
you
your turn.
use your Allied Code Talker
Normal
negate on something
summon no
suboptimal.
Roy.
So here, I mean, we take the best, and we finally see the normal summon of Noroi, one of the best normal summons, going first, but going
Impulse.
second. I mean, it is fine, but
Negate,
with
destroy,
Beloved, that is the
impulse.
question. We are going to consider
Mouse in the mirror,
activating,
yeah.
the spell card.
Is that Malice in the mirror? It would
It
make
is,
sense if
yeah,
that is.
it
Yep,
is.
it is. We're just trying to negate the Noroi, and I love this. It's down to the wire here. Leah gave it her everything, and Joshua now has to invent the way to break this Malice field if he wants to stay undefeated in this tournament. Red Ransom ready to come back. Leah lowering, of course, her own life points, now almost at the halfway point there, lowering her own life points to 0. So Joshua, with, of course, having heavy
Josh's
Walker in his
face,
deck,
he's locked in.
might also win a game like that.
Why
No
do you with
surprise,
semi?
so
My
no life
theory
points against
is
that. That can be
very
a
few
bit
people
tricky,
main it
but
for
I
people
think
for
GWC
Konami to
is still
care.
set there, so that could still be a way to get
It's
our
not played
life
enough
points
because it's best of
back
one.
up a little more healthy.
Yeah, exactly that. I really do like the way that Leo approached this one, because when you do figure this, and this is something that you've mentioned previously, by researching the format, knowing the format, knowing the competition.
Do you not say
you
anything?
can
Yeah,
actually
the
take a
charm
very
is
well
maybe he didn't
educated
draw it.
chance, and knowing that a Vanquish style strategy wants to play with more monsters, because exactly as you mentioned, they want those attributes.
Oh my
They want the space
god,
for the
W.
spell,
Oh my god, Fumi's here. Hi,
field
Fumi,
welcome
let's
in.
go.
Never playing Malice.
Shout
Shout out to Malice.
W
Shout out to
Ray.
Malice who's winning this game. Welcome in.
Shout out to
watching the
Malice.
live
because the worst thing Joshua could have possibly drawn in that one would have
Welcome
been
in,
a Holy
Raiders.
Sue, or as we saw the K1
I'm the
Azuna,
I'm the ferret. My buttons aren't working. Hello, I'm down here. Hello. Watching the YCS, watching Joshua Schmidt get absolutely destroyed.
I was about to say there are not that many.
Watching Malice, yeah. How's the
Yeah, we're
stream
watching
going?
Malice.
It's pretty good.
Of course,
It's a long
Joshua
stream.
Schmidt
special summon itself and
is looking
another
happy.
level 5, or
Playing into
you
this
have
board.
something like the Holy Sue, but a Stake Your Soul is also
Josh is
Oh, that's a
getting
cute Tsunami, though.
in Josh's hand.
It is a high
Shout
stakes
out to
duel
Fumi.
here with an undefeated
Go follow
record being
Fumi.
on the line, and therefore only fitting.
If you're not
Oh,
already.
I'm already following. I'm already following.
And it's gonna be very hard for Josh, to be honest.
Something something, 300 points for one replay or 13 todays. You too can have 13 todays through one follow, as that gets you 300 channel
And I think
points to
also
spam
what this is
today
producing is
13
just
times.
creating a more complex game state, because yes, your opponent has more cards to play, but that also
That's
gives them
also
just
30
more
TTS messages if
decisions
you're
to
feeling
make.
ballsy.
I'm not saying Joshua Schmidt is struggling with that, because if somebody can make good decisions in Yu-Gi-Oh, it's probably Joshua Schmidt. But I like the approach as well from Leah, just saying, hey, you have to really make this work, and you just like, because when you just don't commit into it, if they have the right cards and you're just on so little cards,
Oh
it will be
shit,
He
very
let
tough
it-
for you.
Yanatic,
So
thank you for the
took
follow.
Is it
chances
going
into
through?
your own hands,
Is
and I think
we're
we're
not
letting this resolve. Yeah,
killing
it seems
this?
like it.
Alright.
And all of a sudden, you can see on the top right
Get the
of the screen
Mac, yeah.
that there
Is
are
that Lantern in
only-
hand that he revealed?
Only 14 minutes
Yeah,
left,
Lantern.
and
So Lantern
yeah,
doesn't
it's
do
been
anything
a
at
lot
this
of
point.
time on the
There's
game
no
tree,
canine
because
in the
the
grave.
game state is kind of complex, as you just said.
I think if you're the Malice
So,
player, you
yeah,
could try
it's very
and
interesting
banish
to see
the
that,
Mad
both
Love.
duelists are taking a lot of time to just think carefully about their action and how they want to perform against their opponent.
Yeah, exactly. I think
You
this
loved
is
it a
great
lot
for your
tomorrow or
experience, because what you
today?
should be doing when you're watching duels
Oh,
like
well,
this,
banishing
you are
the Mad
seeing
Love.
two
Any
absolutely
blossers?
incredible duelists go slugging it off
Anyone
back and
blossing
forth,
right
back and
now?
forth, seeing all these different interactions, and you're seeing exactly how these can be navigated. So if Joshua is attempting to break a field like this that Leah has expertly put together, it's going to be taking the best of the best in order to do so, and it's just absolutely amazing to see this go on and on and on. And this is exactly what duels should be: a lot of back and forth, a lot of interactions, and it really does become a very good mind game as well by being able
you
to
bounce links with
strategically
Mad
think
Love?
your way
No,
around,
they don't have
trying to
defense.
interact with all of these disruptions.
Yeah, but honestly, still, Leah didn't waste a second on activating a damn TP.
Yeah.
It took her so long, and she made so many decisions to create this field, but that was just for her a no-brainer now.
Yeah, what
to say,
now,
hey,
Jaja?
I don't
Joker
want you
reveal
to have a
Jiaolong or
Vanquish
some
monster on the
shit?
field. Get that
I'm the Joker baby.
Dr. Madlock out
I'm the
of my
Joker.
sight.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Of course, I told you that the fact that you can banish without targeting is very, very strong against the Vanquishal strategy, because you can just get rid of all those bodies. And the fact that, yeah, and now the Mad Love is out.
He's
of the
running out of
equation, and there
options.
are
I don't
not
know.
a
I
lot
think
of
he's kinda
ways to
cooked.
special summon back some Vanquishal bodies. I think the last way is literally the Holy Sue. but
Reginald
The
the
Joker.
Holy Sue and the
And
Vanquishal
Kovac.
card. So it's gonna be very
Yeah.
hard. So yes, there is not the hard script.
I appreciate that.
Reginald.
Oh,
Oh, Joker reveal Jiaolong? No, Joker reveal Sue. Alright, that works.
We still have access
You
to
just
the
allied
try
that.
to extend
You allied
really?
negate that shit.
Holy Sue!
This is actually really big
Sky
because you know
Striker
that
would have
there's a
won
lantern in
this.
hand
I
as well.
don't think Sky
Jokel,
Striker would
Holy
have won
Sue,
this.
Lantern. Very, very
Mouse is
interesting
so
to see
gross.
in
Yeah,
that
they've been
match.
hit in the TCG
We
pretty
were
hard,
worried
and they're
about
still doing
getting
this.
a Vanquish Soul monster onto the field. We stopped that. Dr. Madlove to be on the field so carefully. So
They
now
said
just
the
getting
Cyber
the
stuff
monster on the field
was
for
enough.
free with the Jokel
Well, I
is
mean,
so good.
Do you want that to resolve?
Personally, I think it's the ability to cycle between the three extra deck monsters that
On the
makes
other
Malice
hand,
so
I mean,
freaking
if there is
annoying.
another Vanquishal monster in the hand, and you can
Tengu
just
Plant would have
special
won
summon the
this.
Holy
That's
Sue,
true,
you are
actually. I think
not in a
Worm
great
Flip
position
would
as
have
well.
won
So,
this.
it is a tough situation, and Leah
noted.
is thinking twice about it. Does
Jokel
she want to
goes
interact
through?
with
Whoa.
this Jokel effect?
Oh, Dominus inputs would have been
Whoa.
so nice here, right? Just
Oh,
Dominus
yeah.
inputs to stop this would have been massive, but no.
Isn't that an additional punch?
There is
Push?
no
Because now you're
Dominus
threatening
inputs.
the
Joshua
Jokel?
gets to
Third
resolve.
search?
The
Yeah,
Jokel
you're-
is
Search now, and then if that doesn't go through, you can use Holisu, and if that doesn't go through, you can overlay. But if you just negate the Joker, it gets banished, so you can't Lantern it, and Holisu stays in hands. I feel like that was an automatic negate. Okay, SP on the Holisu. Holisu is a quick effect though. So if you can use Holisu, just use the Holisu, right?
The graveyard, and then Lantern is now online, so you have to play these very, very cautiously.
And we used SP Little Knight in response to the Jockle, making sure.
How many
that
cards
the
in hand does
next
Josh have? He
Vanquish
drew
Soul
like
monster is
3
hitting
or
the
4,
banishment.
right?
Joshua's
There are a
Vanquish Soul deck
couple.
is all
He's
of a
probably
sudden
got
turning into
like
a Menace deck
4,
as well.
maybe
He's
5
gathering all
left.
of his Vanquish Soul monsters
Maybe
here.
less.
But let's see whether
I think it was
Joshua will
4.
allow that, or is there a response to it?
4? Alright, thank you, please.
It's really
Okay.
it's fun to see.
He has
these
field
two
spell.
players
He
just
does have
going
field
into the
spell.
thinking tank over and over again. Just every decision is made so carefully. Time though is getting lower and lower.
Okay, first funny 6-7 joke.
But we are able to search
6
for
or
his
7.
own.
You know, I was gonna say that, and I chose not to. All right.
I would have laughed. Okay, you would have got me to laugh.
So much about every
It's a
single
cheap bluff.
interaction.
I only go for the good
We can
ones.
literally see the brain like burning, literally. And I mean, it's gonna revolve around some small decisions, small interactions.
There's been no effects in the hand or grave, right?
A little bit more.
So adding
He is
like
definitely trying, and I also
Kazuna
love
does
with this
nothing.
match taking so
Yeah,
long.
I don't think
the
so.
message has gone through
that
the
took
van
real
here.
restraint.
All the
My
Joshua
Os
Smith
is
fans
extremely
gathering
clenched.
here,
So
watching
yeah.
this match. Want to see, of course, what this prominent content creator of the Yu-Gi-Oh community is able to do here, and he is right now trying to make it happen here so badly.
Yeah, how much did that
Yeah.
revive
He's
too?
doing absolute everything to stop
The
that.
What?
Yeah, exactly. There's an
The ally code?
It could very well be negated.
Ally
by
code
the
revives
other
as
talk
many
about
as
at the end of the day,
possible,
what we're
I'm
trying
pretty
to
sure.
Yeah,
do
but
is
how
get
many?
that level
Because
5
the
to
attack
the
value
graveyard, and then
matters.
becomes
Oh,
back
it
online.
revived
That
2.
can then start open up a little
Okay,
bit
so
more
that's at
doors for
33.
Joshua. And we know
Jack.
that
Who
allowing
up
that
jacking
Holisu
it?
to be banished, he may still have another trick up his sleeve as well.
True.
Yes.
Oh, we are going to get access to the jack, which is of course very interesting. There.
One in the chat if you're
Getting
jacking
access
it.
To, I mean, we're going
Wait,
to
is it
put
at 33?
another
I forgot the
monster in
base. I
graveyard.
just assumed it was a code talker with 2300.
66 axe Jax. That one you don't see that often. That one was in
Negate the Jack.
release wave of Noroi, of course. Noroi we
Alright.
see basically every game.
Jack
K9
is
deck
off the
playing.
field.
The Jax bow.
Oh, it
not
is
that
23.
much.
Okay.
Still very interesting in that position because we forced the allied code Talker
Drew
negate,
a
and
swarm.
now
We've
we
turned
are
on
free of
Izuna.
it. That's what Josh wanted during the whole turn.
Oh,
there's
oh
busy.
no!
Drew's one once
White
more for
Binder's
Leah,
gonna banish
making
the
sure
Oh god.
the
White Binder
canine,
from the
so
graveyard.
Lantern's
This
still
could be massive because
offline.
the white
Yeah.
binder effect to banish those level 5s from
Oh,
Joshua's
this is
graveyard
good.
will completely shut off Lantern. Very,
Holy
very well
shit.
played here.
Yeah, was just waiting.
You
for
can.
those
Oh
level
yeah, I've been
fives to hit the
revealing it for
graveyard.
AI Meet You
Knowing
for a while.
completely
I've been doing
she
that.
wanted to answer it with White Binder
What do you think
ready
the criticism?
once more
That
to
side
just
deck is too
negate.
strong?
Maybe there's
I'll
an
let
ash over on
KBJ
the side
answer
of
that.
Joshua. Remember
That
that
would be
White
huge.
Side deck
Binder
isn't too
can be
strong.
ash as it
Get
is
good at
also
the
able
game.
to draw cards.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, no monsters. We can't use it. All right, Matcha.
Monsters, you're right.
Oh!
Yeah, absolutely. We were
Arm.
thinking
This is
carry
Pistio
away
activating.
here, but
Whoopsie.
Leah, it has
Matcha.
Matcha anyhow.
Same thing.
But that Druid's Worm, that's
Arm.
what, yeah, like, when you see it, you're like, oh, that Druid's Worm is nice. But Druid's Worm only is a quick effect, of course.
Sorry,
when
I'm
there
driving.
is
Please do
more
Yeah,
not
good
watch
catch,
this
Lily.
tonight.
Good catch.
Joshua was also not even questioning it, right? He's like, when you're in the zone, when you're in the
Yes.
moment, sometimes you're not even, because they're both very high-level players. So you're like, yeah, sure.
We see the bigger picture basically.
Yeah. But like you said already, March Hare is going to do the exact same
Do
job
the
that
same
we're trying to
Problem
achieve
is the
anyway.
floodgates.
We
Yeah,
all
I mean,
know
like
that
if
there is a
Konami's
distributor,
making an effort
so,
to ban the
to be a little
floodgates,
bit aware of
then
on this one.
you know maybe
but
the
we are still going to be, I
you know,
assume,
maybe
targeting those
nature
level
is
5s in the
healing, you know?
graveyard and banish them,
We can
getting them
reevaluate
We
the
only
side
started
deck after all.
complaining
Also,
about
there
the
was
side
no
deck
Ash
because of
Blossom
the
on the White
floodgates, so it's
Binder
not the side
banishment
deck,
effect,
it's the
so it
floodgates.
will be able to do that just now.
Yeah, and that's absolutely huge. I guess that we are going to banish, of course, another Mattis monster.
Mouse is
so
gonna
that we
die
get
to
a little bit
Burger
more
Ban.
follow-up.
That would
And
be
that's what's
really
very strong
funny.
about Mattis strategy.
However,
Please.
Josh does not have
on
Purple
top of
Summon.
that, you have a lot of free spots and also a lot of ways to just.
So unless Spur
start
has
again
another
during the turn
Holisu in
three,
hand,
and that's what it is all about during this turn.
GWC does just save.
Carefully
for sure.
playing is
true.
all good and fun. It's usually the way to go. It can be a little dangerous, but when you're at 6.5 minutes left on the clock, I think
Come
we
on,
have to
Jaja.
get this a little quicker here. If
What?
we're trying to
Izuna?
avoid
Okay.
another loss. Leah is
Oh my
resolving
goodness.
the White Binder. All of the
What
Vanquish
the
Soul
hell?
cards have left the
Torva
grid, or
donated
also the
$31
K9 cards.
reduce?
Okay,
Wow.
Yeah, bro, but inflation is crazy. That was $31 redos Australian. Holy shit, thank you. I'm gonna
This is a
spend
good
that
feature
on
match, Proxy.
which is of course
This is a pretty good feature
nothing.
match.
I don't know what I'm gonna. That's going towards the model fund. That's what that's going towards. Thank you for the $31 redos, Torva. Thank you for funding my new model. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, but the ball drake does check.
So many cards, and on top of that, you are able to just get back during the turn 3.
He's got lupus in hand.
Oh, we have to send the case for K9. What's going on here? Where is the lupus?
The Bestial is live, but Bestial doesn't do anything against K9 cards. It was 20 American dollars, 31 Australian. It's crazy. Chad, I have an ad starting soon and I can't stop it. So if it starts, tab over to Reggie's stream.
Yeah.
Bald Drake. Bald Drake does nothing specifically here because if we overlay with Lupus, it can't be targeted.
Oh, that's true.
Ripper can't be targeted because of Lupus. So this Bald Drake isn't doing anything, but everything afterwards is fair game.
No, Bald can't target. Bald can't target the range 5 because of Lupus granting targeting protection.
Looking very, very good for Leo right now.
I mean, yeah, I think that
Bald Drake, yeah. I did make Ray sign a Bald Drake. Through, I wasn't implying anything specific.
To the Zeus, and I don't see Josh getting the victory there. I mean, it's gonna be so hard. Like, look at the field.
Does he go for Zeus here?
On the field, still a lot of follow-up, and not many cards that you can still activate on the side of Josh.
If he does, it's not bad.
I think that the decision to play during the last turn was the right decision.
He detaches the Lupus and the Lantern. Yeah.
But the thing is, you're saying Zeus could be a possible way into this, and with the Lupus
Oh my god. Lupus is so good. I fucking love Lupus.
You are right in targets.
The issue if he goes for Zeus,
oh,
he's not winning the game. But I don't think he's winning the game in this situation anyway.
How many cards does she have in hand?
Not 6 or 7. I think it's like 3.
Shut the fuck up.
You can just get rid of something. And,
Nash Knight, are we sucking off Jerusalem? I think you suck off Jerusalem. Oh, we're sucking off Ball Drake. Yeah, that's fair as well.
Oh, but like... Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I was thinking Zeus Cooks, but you could also do Nash Knight, yeah.
How much damage can we create here?
Rank up into Masquerade.
It's only 2600 for Leah. Is Joshua pulling this out of the hat here all of a sudden? Using the effect also of the CXYZ Nash Knight. How much damage can this be?
Is Josh still in it?
There's Masquerade. Masquerade pops the GWC. That forces the GWC. This is a lot of... Ghost Bell! Holy!
It would be absolutely amazing. We are going to force the GWC06, but we have the...
I love Ghost Bell. I love Ghost Bell so much.
Lantern holds.
Can you do it? Can you get the victory after an almost
on the
full
Lupus?
Field of Malice? We have the Lantern.
Malice has no more interruptions.
Able to get back access to the Lupus.
He just needs to get big fat dudes.
Live Ghost Bell reaction. You have no idea. Ghost Bell's my
OG.
Oshi.
That we are going to get on the field. That's great.
It
what
felt
a game.
hopeless for a moment, but Joshua now with all
he might be able to go Ripper for force release into Werewolf, but I don't think he kept force release in.
2 minutes and
like,
a bit.
Doesn't make sense.
We need to make this happen, but
No, we're just going battle now. That's unfortunate.
So, what is another rank 5 that we even have? Oh, we're in the battle phase.
Everything is clear.
We are in the battle phase.
Time is a double loss? Yes.
There's no way double loss. Oh, that's true. So Zeus isn't even that crazy.
What like, the following
shit.
step? Yeah, of
There's
course.
Ripper.
I think so, something like that. Yeah.
Maybe
Doubles crash out video. There's Zeus. Okay, it's Zeus.
Hey, untargetable Zeus?
Untargetable Zeus, yeah.
That's good into the Zeus room.
And now we are
Holly Sue could burn.
And that might be
wait, Holly Sue could burn if he has the attributes for Burger.
Only at best use the Heavy Burger once on Leah's turn, so that would not be enough to.
I don't think he does because his last card is the field
we
spell.
Have access to this Xyz on the field.
So this Holly Sue's offline.
Yeah, Masquerade will have life.
Absolutely amazing because we are able to just halve the life points of the opponents.
You're right. It needs to be quick though. X is called target.
Zeus can't be targeted.
Super quick from Leah now.
1 minute left on the clock. Who will win this game?
Did Jerusalem just target Zeus?
I think there's a Lupus underneath, right?
Yeah, there is, correct.
Yeah, yeah. The double loss is kind of bruh.
So
but the idea is you get to play more often, the additional 5 minutes.
So we did target the Holy Seal then.
Zeus to
and to avoid draws.
It does.
No, she's got Field Spell. Field Spell does it.
Giving back the ball, Drake. Leah anyway to extend here. If yes, it needs to be so quick. Malice in underground, but we only have 12
okay, take 9 from
Can
this.
we actually do it?
30 seconds on the clock and 1,000.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Life points on the clock. We are going to get back the white binder on the
No,
clock.
no.
To win the game. Only 300 life points remaining.
No.
We are going to attempt to banish the Chessy Cat. We are checking the graveyard of Joshua Schmidt. Will she be able to win it all, or Joshua will get the game?
Who gave up?
Who has won it there? Who gave up? I can't even tell. I think it is Leah defeating Joshua.
No, he abided by the time rules.
Just before time is over.
Josh
he abided by the. He literally.
Wasn't Chessy about to kill? Hello?
This match, and what a match that was.
It was
He had to concede to avoid the double loss. The double loss is worse for him.
No, wait, no. She banished Chessy. Chessy would have dealt 300 and killed them.
Activating wasn't legal?
The fact that you couldn't target it.
No, it is. It's legal in TCG. You can activate a card that kills you if you have the exact amount of life points to use it.
With so little time remaining.
Really?
You can do that.
I mean, I heard that
in
before.
Action and try to take the right decision. And yeah, you get the victory.
So she could have used Chessy Cat and died.
Just to make sure, Leah must have won, right? Because I'm just wondering in the game state, like, we don't even have life points to activate.
Josh could have actually won. I mean, there's a chance she just didn't do it, and then if she doesn't do it, then it's a double loss.
Like, I'm curious about that. Like, one of them showed big sportsmanship there for sure.
If you pay the exact amount,
you can't do that. But
wasn't necessarily
on simulators you can, just not Master Build, because in the OC you get
that is not really a state to
can't do it on
for
Master
the
Build.
balance deck. So
what an interesting turn of events.
Completely and entirely
I await the Josh.
we definitely will find out. That's
video.
for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait the Josh crash out video of I hate Malice for the 13th time.
The willingness of neither duelist being able to give up. Joshua tried his hardest to win that game 3 outright. It was absolutely amazing to see everything that Leah put forward for him on that field. Then Joshua trying to play for it, everything else like that. It shows
DG9 hand triggers. Agree!
As well,
which ones do you prefer, OCG or TCG?
I feel that if you're a duelist at home, a young duelist at home,
makes
anything
so much
like that,
more
if you're
sense.
watching duels like this, you will be able to learn just general interactions, being able
I don't
to
have
know
a
when to
preference.
hold stuff
I'm
back.
just curious.
And one prime example, when to play through a multi
OCG doesn't make sense.
Have enough cards in your hand to
In
pull
Master
through a
Duel,
card
you
that
cannot
may not
activate
look
to kill
as
yourself.
easily breakable as you might think, but you
But
do not
I've been
give up. You
told
keep
before,
going,
it's never happened to me,
and
but I've been told
eventually you will
before,
be
like
able to get
years
there.
ago. I don't know if they
It's
update
amazing
rules since
watching
then.
this
It's
round
possible.
conclude.
And I mean, one sure thing as
You
per
can.
usual, when you bring Joshua Schmidt onto the game stage,
You can solemn
you
warning
already know
yourself
that
on
you're going to be in
2K
for a
and
treat,
just
and
die.
once again,
Yeah, that's the
were-
example I heard.
He has
back
delivered
in the day.
with a very cool
Yeah,
match.
you can
but
do that.
Of course, we also have
But
to
I
give
don't play
it
enough
to
TCG
Leah,
to
because Leah really
you
made
should've
some
do
In Master
that.
Duel, you
can
can't.
do
in that match.
Like, that's
Really,
already,
you could
like-
tell how experienced she is with Malice. Has been working on this deck for so long together with Yuna, and now maybe for this tournament, it is Leah's turn
Oh,
finally
shit.
instead of Yuna.
Let me watch
because
the replay.
Yuna has been at the World Championship, first after squeeze of the World Championship, so this
yeah,
tournament
do I
may
have
be the
one?
one for
I
Leah
wasn't paying
instead. Will
attention.
be interesting to see.
Okay.
Yeah, Shui has
No more
one.
tiny
But
fucking.
still, like, I am curious to see who's going to be in the winners interview, because I am still not 100% sure.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure as well, because of course, I mean, 300 life
I
points
can be
is
wrong.
I mean,
I
do
think
you
you're
play
wrong, but
TCG?
you could also
That's
be
like the
wrong.
difference.
Talker was gone as well. Like,
Yeah.
It's different in TCG and OCG. That's why you can't do it in Master
But
Duel.
you can bring back, you can set back GWC.
OCG says no, you're not
gives
allowed
you
to
that
kill
right.
yourself.
But how do you
TCG
get
just
another
says
Balance
yes
Master onto the
now,
field then?
you
It's
know?
not that easy, it's not that obvious, that's for sure. But I do feel like Leah was one on in the end winning it. But we will of course get confirmation for you the very latest when we are seeing that winners interview. Our backup feature match already has concluded as this
Josh should have
one
taken
went
the
all way down
gamble.
to the wire, so we
I
will not have a
probably
backup
wouldn't
feature to
have
show for the
either.
moment. But of
If
course,
that's my
we do have a
situation,
winners interview with
I
Leah.
probably
can
wouldn't have
confirm
taken
it
the
was
gamble
Leah,
either.
And Joshua showed great sportsmanship. Not only a great player,
Because there's
but
also a
great
chance that
sportsman, and
I'm
therefore
just
it is Leah
wrong,
with Malice
and the
still
judges
being
would say,
on
no,
day
you
3
can't
days
actually
here at
activate
YCS
Jessica
Bologna.
because you can't pay the
7-0.
cost.
Yeah,
That's the
maybe
score
to
you
like
wanna have
decide
at
a
the
winner
moment.
in
That's
that
the score
moment
of
or something like
Yeah.
that. I don't
That's
know.
a score that definitely brings
It's
you in a good position to
too,
possibly
it's
make
too
it to
unreliable.
top 8. Topping that
I
kind
would
of
have taken that
tournament
double
nowadays
loss,
is even harder than it
but
has
the
ever
issue
been.
is you take the
About
double
not
loss
winning.
out of
Making it
spite.
to the knockout
Like you
stages,
take the
so
double
you
loss
cannot
out of
afford
spite
to
and
lose
you
a
get
whole lot of
screwed
matches
over for it.
in
It's
rounds
not
of
what I'm
Swiss.
doing.
So now almost at the halfway point. we're
Doesn't
having
concede to the
seen
same
out of
thing?
it.
No, conceding
And not
gives you
really
a better
the same one.
tiebreaker.
That's a good start.
Very impressive. Yep.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
KB.
that was a very, very good start. But yeah,
Spite
the
makes
fact
a great
that this duel
YouTube video,
went
that's
for
true,
so
actually.
long and this
Can you scoop
game
me?
is
See the
really
judge is about
win
to
this
announce
game
time.
was
Well, that's pretty much
absolutely
what he
amazing.
did.
It's
He
gonna
did
be
it before
amazing
time.
as well to hear from the
Angry
winner with
burger.
Alberto. Right
If
now.
the timer hits 0
Good
and the
time.
game isn't over, you're getting
Here
the
we
loss.
are.
Maxi?
Honestly,
Ooh, okay.
what a match it was. Yeah, congratulations, because I mean, being on future match stage against Joshua
You play
Schmidt
fucking
is,
Lock and
you know,
Genesis?
it's no
No.
joke. But I think you made an incredible job. What a match it's been. So first of all, how you feel?
Relieved, first off. I
TCG
mean,
is weird,
Joshua
man.
is quite the player, quite the accomplished player. He plays it
TCG,
really
goofy
well
R
and
rules.
doesn't do many mistakes, but I think
I play
I made
Punk a
the
lot
right
in
choices
Genesis, so it
at the
does
right
work like
moments.
that.
Like,
I
if
like
you
killing
get the field
myself.
spell.
I
Yeah,
used
you
to
got the
do
field
that.
spell. This is
I
pretty
used to
good.
do that in
Yeah, I also feel
TCG
like in
with
game
Exorcister. I
three,
used
it
to
was
kill
super
myself
close.
with
I mean, I will show you
Exorcister
some
because it's
clips
funny.
very soon, but I also feel like
That's
at
so
the very
nice,
end of it,
Royal.
I
That's
think
such a
Josh
nice Royal.
recognized, you had more
This
than
is
him,
also a
and,
really nice Royal. I have a
he also brought
Royal
home,
Nobel
so 7-0
restaurant.
record, so I think you must be feeling good, right?
I played Novels before the support, so I don't know what the new support does for them, but I can already tell, like, it does,
I mean, just to go a little bit quickly.
like,
so
I would,
essentially in
this
game
wouldn't be,
one,
like, this already
I think you had
is
a very good hand,
cool
I
enough
would
for me.
say. I think you had a very good hand in game one.
Yeah, I definitely had a really good
Royal
hand,
Diviner? Oh
especially
my
with all the interactions I had. I could push through a lot, and yeah, he didn't have a good hand, and that's what in the end decided it.
Yeah, before you relied on the level 1 to search the field spell, so there's some redundancy now with the chef. That's cool.
Maybe that's the last crash.
Pretty much always one. That's pretty unlosable.
How do you usually feel
I hear
about
you.
the matchup against Vanquish? So how is it
Hey,
for
we're
you
good.
with Malice?
We're good.
It feels pretty dice roll dependent because of the K9 cards. It's really hard to push against those, especially because of your Bestials and
I
your,
have a replay from
your Edicus
Shui.
accounts all
Where
come from
is
the hand
this
and give your
idiot?
opponent the option to use the Zuna. But if you can push through and get the Malice
Yeah, that's
play,
nice they got
you
redundant.
I assume it's
can,
this one.
stop
I don't
your
know if
opponent
he's
from
here.
Zuna or other disruptions there, and that makes it pretty easy then.
This is
And, I
usually
think
what
also,
with these
just wanna
like
show you for game two,
archetypes
essentially started
are
with
missing in my
full
opinion.
Jocko,
Like they'll
and
give
once
you
again,
one
he had the
good
raise,
line,
and I think he had a very, very good line there.
Yeah, game
but
two
they
was pretty
don't
much
like.
when I saw the
If it
Raisin,
gets
I thought, oh my God,
stopped,
second Raisin,
they don't
yeah,
give you
two
another
games,
alternative
one,
way
come
to
on.
achieve that line again.
But yeah, I just let him play, see how far he goes, how far he gets.
Latest in
Chef
this
is
Dragon
really
Sun.
Obviously, I couldn't.
This
with all
Dragon
those
rules.
cards. And then scoop for game 3 because I do
Isn't
want to
Poison
have time,
here?
Yeah, I
No,
mean, I
no,
think
no,
there
Poison
was plenty of time. I think something around 25 minutes. And,
Oh, that
for
sucks.
game three, I
You
wanted to ask you
got freaking,
something because essentially game 3 starts and Joshua
check.
has Fugalos. So
Oh,
Casma.
that's not so bad.
I mean, my plan was
Yeah, he
get
just adds
some
back the
disruptions, maybe
tonic.
just Crypto or just
Which rules were good in
Ransom or something.
Genesis?
Then I got
Yeah.
my chassis draws. And then I saw with the chassis draws that I got
Yeah.
my bonus engine. Shout out
One
to Dave
dispatch,
Becht here
nice.
and to Yuna to bringing it up. Vec found it. Yuna won, nearly won the first open with it. So,
This
I
draw
played
one's
it
so
too.
good. I like this.
And
I like this
engine,
card a
I
lot.
do
This
have
card
the
is a
option
very
to
good
push
card.
So many bodies on the field without playing into Kuvalos.
Like when I first played Novels, if I didn't see this card,
Cards or something,
What,
but
dude?
he has so many cards that do the same. So yeah, the Malice Disrupts are hard to play through because I can remove his Vanquishful engine, and if I keep his Vanquishful engine removed, he cannot kill me against 2 Bestials. And if I can get my turn back, I 100% win the game.
Yeah, I mean, especially
Dark
because
hole.
like you mentioned, we also felt like
Royal Bear
the game
Girl,
changed because
nice.
of the
You guys
draw,
are
the
brothers.
cards that are being drawn with Jessica,
Yeah.
which I think helped you out a little bit in this specific situation. And
Plus,
I think you must
epic.
be satisfied, especially with the end.
Yeah, direct me air, yeah.
Right? I think it's.
Yeah, that was the first.
It's also like you also have like cards that can keep playing.
I thought about
So it's like
the
just having
Edicus
this nib
tower,
is nice
the
too.
Link 5 and the SP,
Yeah, Droll
because I
nib
wanted to
seems
be
very
able to
good
play
here.
the Izuna or the the Vanquish Soul hand trap.
Yeah.
to then still be able to do SP through Nibiru, so I can save my negate, because my Melis monsters always come back.
Striker played Wineground.
But I need to keep my level 5, Link 5 Ignis.
Oh, that's why.
Good I forgot its name, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. It's okay.
It's just a Link 5.
Oh, I didn't realize you
But
can just...
also, I really felt like that from this
No
point on,
way,
it was
the
really
triggers
like,
work like that.
It could have been either way. Because
Oh my god.
Put back Metal Fist Fusion and Metal Fist Fusion.
But,
that's a misplay, but that's a good... Out of all the misplays you could do, that's a good misplay.
It's essentially when you seal it out, because I think Josh really tried to navigate it through this, but it was not enough.
Yeah, at the moment he lets me go X's code, I win the game, but he has to let me I think maybe he could have won it.
Maybe not multi-roll send fusion. I don't know, bro.
Sizzles, yeah, sizzles.
What's his name again?
Which one? Sorry.
Sizzles when the fajitas are sizzling.
Yeah, if he used that, he maybe could have won it, but that's his only chance. And if he lets me summon...
Yeah, when it changes location, basically. It also, like, becomes a different card. Because it becomes from Pendulum Scale. Uh-oh. No, if it's like a monster, it's still a monster card. Like, if it changes its own. But because it's a Pendulum, it's treated as the Pendulum Scale, then becomes a monster. It's treated as a different card than it used to be.
Because 7-0 record, long day, 2 more to go.
Yeah.
So hopefully you can advance.
Wait, this is the worst disaster I've ever seen.
Hopefully we will get the chance to see you again on stream during, you know, the YCS. We will see.
First off, I have to do good and not lose the next two.
So far so good. So we will see. But again, congratulations.
Like, it's like Centurion. Like, if you target a Centurion with SP and they chain a Centurion, they're no longer a continuous trap, they become a monster, and it's like a different
It's a Towers. No, it's not.
Dragon with it in stats. So this
it needs all the attributes, right?
Extra consistency and of course an extra layer to your end feel sometimes helps you with all sort of extensions.
Nice.
But you talked about bringing back
Where are... I'm trying to find you, Art.
That like no other is Guiding Quem. The virtuous this one on normal or special summoning is sending a Fallen of Albus card or one that mentions it from your deck to the graveyard, which is already strong. We talked about sending cards from the deck to the graveyard.
These dragons do be ruling.
Has another effect. It triggers when a card leaves the extra deck, and then you can special.
Yo, is that Radon?
There's no fucking way. I did it twice.
That mentions it. So if you combine it with cards like Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon, activate the
now
effect
I followed
of that.
You.
Send a card from your extra deck to the graveyard. This one can also summon back the Fallen of Albus, and then you can fuse on your opponent's turn with it.
Yeah, it's sometimes funny when you just have the Titanic Lad in the graveyard, bring out the Guiding Quem, and in the end phase it looks very little what you have, but it can lead to a lot of things eventually on your opponent's turn, which is where the branded deck thrives anyways. Like playing on your opponent's turn, that is what that
Zeus send everything but 0.
Also a virtuous, but it is the Blazing Cartesian virtuous is very important to the deck as well, as on the field it has a quick effect in the main phase to fusion summon using monsters on your field.
Oh, okay, that could be true as well.
And that usually will fusion summon into the Grand Guignol, and then Grand Guignol is another connecting piece for all of the combos.
You take 800 effect damage, so you don't pay. It's the opposite of a... I don't know, that's not good wording, but it's not a cost.
For example, the Bestial Saronir as well. So
lose 800 is different as well.
Are trying to connect your different parts of the deck.
But if you're just asking the difference between cost and effect damage, well, lose is not effect damage actually.
It also helps you dodging opponents' interruptions.
Arias has gone to time on feature match? Really? I feel like the other games
bring it out with,
went
for
to
example,
completion.
Fusion deployment from your deck by revealing Grand Guignol.
There was a double loss though.
So you have that on the field, and then you normal summon out an Aluber. Then you can, when your opponent, for example, has Effect Veiler, Infinite Impermanence, just chain the Cartesia, make sure your Aluber
Said
is
that
still
card.
resolving, and you get the fusion summon on
It might
top
be true,
with the
Arth.
Cartesia,
I think
which is just so good.
I need to brush
One
up on
more
that
thing about
ruling.
it, in the end phase, if a
I hate
fusion
Striker.
monster somehow manages to get into the graveyard there.
That's
in
all
your
I gotta
turn
say.
or
I
on
don't
your
like
opponent's
Striker.
turn,
We should kill
which
Striker.
always is going to happen because you're a branded player, and that is the whole concept of the deck. You can just put that card.
You're not
back into
following me?
your
It's
hand
okay.
From the
Don't worry.
graveyard.
Yep, phenomenal card, gives you back some resources, has also seen play in other decks because it's just so generically strong, like in
Maybe
the
I just go
Draco Tail
under.
strategy.
Oh, you know
But
what?
We have talked a lot about
I'm
sending
looking
cards to the
under
graveyard, and
follow
there are
word.
also some other
I
engines
love
that do that.
Ray.
For
I
example,
love
Bestial
Sky
Saronir.
Striker. Ace
Not only
Ray.
a strong interruptions versus some decks, because this card, if your
I just
opponent
realized
has a
you're not
monster on
following
the
through.
field, it is a
Oh
quick
mein
effect.
Gott,
You
ich
can
bin
target
Libre.
one light or dark monster in either player's graveyard banish that.
There is wording that says lose this much LP, which is not effect damage. There's actually a distinction. It's so stupid.
Absolutely massive.
I like Soul Charge is my favorite example because it's one of my favorite cards.
Or a branded card from your deck to the graveyard, and then you can send something like Branded Fusion or maybe other cards.
This hand is crazy. This is like,
which turns out to be branded
yeah, Burr could smell it.
And you may be thinking, why do I
Burr
want
could
to
smell the
send
hand.
a counter trap to my graveyard? What am I going to do with a counter trap in the graveyard? Branded Retribution is
I put the perfume on the cards already.
It has a graveyard effect as well as so many of the branded cards do, and you can banish it from the graveyard to add back one of your branded spell trap cards from the graveyard.
Oh, this is one of my alts. Pig Sal.
To recycle either branded fusion or branded and red or whatever branded spell.
It's like a variation of my other alt, Big Pal.
That is the main application in the deck, I will say. The graveyard effect will be used more often than
Ew, this hand is bad. This hand isn't good, but it still does it.
Good as well, though, because when your opponent activates
there's no search function. It's so stupid.
Meow.
You can
do it
either
anymore.
return one of your fusion
Amphua,
on the field to the extra deck, or two that mention Fallen Balbas from the graveyard back into the extra deck to negate the activation and destroy the card. So Branded does not have a lot of hard negation
10p? Well, I don't care what it is. I'm not buying into that.
Very powerful extra ceiling for your end.
Great game, dude. One of my favorite aspects of this game is like they don't have a mark all as red for all the announcements. There's no button to mark every single.
Of course, it's this shit.
Let's add back.
I see fucking
This is garbage.
Monster from a graveyard. Do you want to have your branded fusion on your
No
board?
Unk.
You have Aluba, the
Do I impulse this? Because it adds Unk. Or do I just impulse Unk?
Of course, also on your opposing turn, you can fusion summon something like
the
a
Unk is not
Chimera,
once per
or
turn.
you can go into your
But you know they don't.
Yeah, I know.
The Ice Blade Dragon. There are plenty of ways to utilize this card to finalize your end field or to just push through a field.
Yeah, honestly, there is
Impulse
so many
Unk?
different
Okay.
cards in the branded universe. So let us know what your favorite card out of all of those.
Can you
branded
impulse
support
Unk?
cards
Yeah,
is
you
in
can.
the
It
comments,
summons a guy.
and maybe we will play against you.
One of the monsters that
this?
makes so you can't negate Unk. Is it this one? It's not
Okay,
this
no,
one.
it's not shield. It's not shield. I think it's Golem. I think it's Golem that does this.
Impulse Unk. Yup.
God, he just decided.
Ooh.
Okay. That's true. He puts him on 4K, and he can't kill you. Unk, what's my summoning condition? Cannot be a normal summoner set. You can only special summon this
Nice
card
deck, Shus.
if you tribute one SP Little Knight. I don't know. Actually, I'll do a funnier one.
9 Chamis, 2 Nexi. Yuck.
One Dotscaper, yes, one Dotscaper, one Dotscaper. I'll take the Dotscaper, yes.
Fraudscaper.
Yeah, thank you.
No, when I get a diamond, I don't want to stay in flat. No.
Oh, there we go. Quips himself to IP. I shouldn't have said anything. Would Link Cross be the yummy goat?
Oh, it's this deck. What do I ash against Luna Light, bro?
I think you ash, no, I don't know, actually.
Sheep? I think it's sheep, right? Silver Wolf?
The thing about sheep
Are you sure?
is Silverhound?
Ash Leo Dancer.
Yeah, sheep is
Sheep
not
is
OPT,
not
because
once
if
per
they
turn.
discard sheep, they can add it back, right, with Goldeo?
I will listen to my
As you
goat.
guys can see, at all of our YCS events all the
Perfume
way across
Dancer?
Europe,
No,
we
she
have
smells.
thousands of duelists who all come together to take part. But
Enrico,
it's even
thank you
more
for the
if
follow,
watching
I
at
appreciate
home
it.
live on Twitch and
Enjoying
YouTube,
me
but not
losing
all of
to
you have the opportunity
furries.
to come to these events. So it's time for us to show you guys around exactly what you guys are missing here at YCS's. So here
Silverhound
he gets
summon
the
on
sheep
main
here.
event is what all of us come to watch, and it's what you guys see on all
I'm
of the
sheeping
feature
it.
matches.
I'm
So
sheeping
every
my shit
duelist
right
that
now.
is here in this room has signed up through the main event, and if they're not just taking part in the main event,
I mean,
can
he has
also
two
sign
ways
up
to get the
at
sheep,
the public
so
event
it's
stage
not like...
for alternate formats to be able to win
What's this card do
prizes
again?
and all
This link
kinds of
summon
other
card cannot be
goodies.
destroyed
Let's
by
have a
card
look at some of those
effects.
prizes. Here at the prize wall is where you can exchange tickets that you
Ash
win as
gonna do
part of the
that?
public
No, I
events
think Ash
to
is
win
actually
some
decent
great
versus
prizes,
Luna.
giant
Like,
cards,
you at least prevent
sleeves,
the
deck
double
boxes,
liker.
all of which you'll see in a different video where we go into detail with Dale on exactly what you guys can get here. So stick around for some of that.
They make 2 towers and kick your ass. Can I get the Draco
This
sack?
is where the magic happens throughout our entire broadcast. On the right, this is the feature
No.
match area. This is where all the matches that you guys see as part of the broadcast take place. Right now, we are pre-recording some
Your
deals
Pocket
for you right
Kaiju?
now. We've got
What is
Dale
it,
and Massey taking
Osu?
part in a Genesis format, which you guys will be able to see as the broadcast goes on throughout
Hemp.
the weekend. And then on the left, that is where our interview, analysis, and casting areas all are.
I think they should give
as part of the
Cyburst
broadcast.
decks to
And we will be
Kaiju.
seeing you guys throughout this weekend from
I
that
actually
very
think that's so
spot.
troll.
So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for
People
joining us.
LARP
Walking
about a
around the
Cyber's
venue with us,
Kaiju
but
because they
don't go
they
anywhere. We've got
like
loads more great
complain
coverage
that
here
their
at YCS Bologna
fucking
coming your way.
transcode's locked. I'm like, fuck you. Maybe you should have weaknesses. Like, maybe you shouldn't have a transcode. I don't know. I feel like creating support just so you can ignore weaknesses in your deck is so fucking... It's one of the worst... Okay.
What can I use? Star Ryziel.
Okay, Star Ryziel. Yeah, you can have a Star Ryziel. He doesn't seem to have Kaleido Chick. Oh, I guess Perfume Dancer.
I believe they don't know the lines. That's okay, because I also don't know the lines.
Drippers.
You know, like what it sucks during Snake Eye format? I think it sucks now, actually. Ah, plus.
Okay, what do you do with that?
Nothing.
He uses normal.
What's up, branded friends? With the release
Hey,
of
what does he-
Collective Stack, the Fall
yeah,
Avengers
sheeping.
All-Foil Edition, everyone, of course, is excited about branded cards. But how to use them is the question. Today, I am going to show you a combo with those branded cards. And it's not only going to be Activate Branded Fusion, but we're trying to be a little bit more complicated. So stay tuned to see what
Okay.
the new cards. For this combo, I have brought Branded and High Spirits,
A second
plus
rabbit.
Albus, and then 3 cards.
Rabbit,
Each of
rabbit,
any card in
rabbit.
the deck, of
Excellent.
course. Your combo is going to vastly differ in many ways as soon as you draw additional pieces to the combo, and that is the
There's
beauty about
probably a
Branded.
line that
The
played
combos
through
always
Ash,
change a little
because
bit
his hands
depending
seem
on
pretty
Bro,
strong.
this is unfair, man. You see Rabbit, you're out. Yeah, cool.
Key thing to do is to activate Branded High Spirits and draw phase already.
I think there was a
Before
line to
cards
at
like
least
Draw
get one
Leopard, which
liker.
definitely
I don't know
has
what
some
he was doing
relevancy
though.
in
Yeah,
the
they
format
could have got
right
like
now.
of
Branded High
that.
Spirits then
Just
is going to put the
He had
Titanic Cat,
a pretty good
the
gas.
Ash Dragon to the graveyard, and as we have Fallen of Albus in hand, we're going to put that into the graveyard.
Navi
as
noticed
well
that must be just
to
so
go
tribute.
for a
One cup to
surge
yummy
with
if a
Branded
weed
High
was
Spirits as
activated
well.
this turn.
And the card we're looking for is Springin's Kit.
That's a good one. Okay.
Heading into our main phase now, we will be able to summon out the Springin's Kit and use the effect of Springin's Kit to get out.
Bro, it is called
so
Trash
desired
Game.
and at the
You just
moment,
make wicked in combo.
semi-limited branded
Well, how good was your
fusions
hand,
in our
KBJ?
hands. And as we're searching it with Springin's
Oh,
Kit, we
White
also have
Rabbit
to
field
put back
spell.
one card from our hand
Oh yeah.
back into
pretty
the
good.
deck. And now we will activate Branded Fusion, sending, as we all know, the fusion materials from the deck to the graveyard. We are going to send, of course, Fallen of Albus, and then next to it we're going to
60
send
cards.
one of the
All
most
around.
powerful bestial cards.
I'm making
the
Albuzz
Bestial
emote.
Rebellion.
Oh my god.
That is
I
our
appreciate the
monster.
emotes. Thank you.
That leads to us summoning
When is the M1 climb?
Albion, the Branded Dragon.
I need to fix my sleep
And
schedule. I'm kidding. I'm gonna fuck it
We
up
can
again.
use Albion, the Branded Dragon effect. Not going into our deck.
I just got
but
pulled into the
our
YCS
graveyard,
Bologna arc,
banishing
so
one copy of Fallen of Albus,
we went
and
to
then
YCS
also,
China
as we do not necessarily
to
need to
Bologna
get
watch
the
party.
Springin's Kit from the field
Need you
to bring
Chinese
out
babies.
our next Dragon Lubellion, the Shining Dragon. This one immediately is going to activate its effect as well. We're going to discard Triple Tactics Thrust, just another generic card that we can discard to
put the Fallen of Albas
I understand why
into
this
the deck
guy's called
again,
Trash
put
Game
the
now.
Rebellion into the extra deck as well to bring out
Will you kiss your homie
kiss your homie
Kabaja
Kabaja
goodnight?
goodnight.
Dragon
Of
into
course.
the extra monster zone. Now, as we have sent the Bestial Rebellion to the graveyard through Brand Infusion, we can summon that out by sending
Roar
Albion
XD
the
nuzzles
Branded
you,
Dragon to the
Uwu, you're so
graveyard,
warm.
Can activate the effect of the Bestial Rebellion on the field.
Eldward.
To activate
Edward.
Where is it? There we have it. Branded Lost. And now, the beauty about, honestly, all kind of branded combos is that in the end phase, you're still adding...
What does Rat go with Eyes of Blue?
As we're going into that,
Rage?
first of all, the effect
Rat Gay
of
50.
Albion the Branded Dragon. And here is where we can now actually decide on what to do.
When I see
Usually,
Ash out
in
like
regular,
I
before the
feel
release
like
of the Fallen and the Virtuous,
you could
we would
probably
set
do
Red
it.
and Red to have further fusion
How
summon
wide
on
of a
the
board
opponent's
can you
turn,
get?
search for
Like,
Red
can
and
you
Lost on the
get 4
opponent's turn,
monsters
mostly
without
seven
using
in the
OSS?
courier. But
Probably
now
nothing,
we
right?
can also go
Probably
for
not.
the Fallen and the Virtuous and set
It's
it
What do I
I think
do
Flambridge
on
too.
this
Threats
way?
like if you keep
providing us
Flambridge
a
on
really
field
good
too.
interruption on the opponent's turn, or summon out another
No, I don't
monster
If I
know.
from
blind the
our graveyard,
law
or even from our opponent's
and I
graveyard,
hit nothing.
if it comes to that. And then we're not done with that. At the beginning of the turn, we also send
Almost someone add Dormouse.
allowing us to
Oh
special
right, I have a
summon
lure.
also
I'm literally
the
stupid.
Guiding Quem from the deck. And with the Guiding Quem, we can
Yeah, you don't
on
even
its
need. Yeah, you
special
check
summon
the
also
seals.
then send
You
the
like, don't even have to call
Actually
by
dumb.
it.
Look.
the Blazing Cartesia, the Virtuous to the graveyard as well.
I'm keeping all of this. Get rid of this.
That is our turn, but the beauty comes from the interaction on the opponent's turn as well. Because now, on the opponent's turn, as soon as they summon a monster, we can use the effect of
Seals.
Mirror
No, he's gonna get fucking goobed.
Oh
He's gonna
no.
get fucking goobed.
That's really bad.
Let me get that
You don't even
replay.
need to call by this. You can just allure.
Yeah,
Banish
but cold buying.
Dormouse.
You ever got your seals cold buyed before? It's the worst feeling in the world. I want this player to go through that.
My friend plays Dragon Maid. He knows the feeling. Oh, in case of Draco?
See,
Okay,
look
fine.
at that. Look at that.
Please knows what he's talking about. Please knows what he's talking about.
In case of Drago, I have.
Wait, you just run it over. What do you mean? You can just run it over. It's 0-0.
If they summon a Drago, you think this Blue Eyes player is smart enough to play Drago?
Just check the fucking list. Check the fucking
They're
list.
not. They're just not smart enough to play Drago. They're smart enough to play 59 cards with Kyberman the Legend.
But we can of course find new ways on how to fusion summon.
What is
on how
foolish
to
I'm happy
Barrier
to one.
Link?
True.
and how to
Dragon
make
Leap
the
players,
best
rise
battlefield
up.
possible. Let me know what your favorite combo.
I mean, sometimes I'll have a Bestial
is
to
down
prevent
in
that,
comments,
but
and
we don't talk
can
about
all
that.
become
We got the
Branded
extra deck
Masters
correct. The
together.
rest of it's bad.
You play Pokemon sometimes? Can you tell us your thoughts on this? Sure.
I need
I'll
to
click
see
on
what
that.
this link is.
Oh my god.
How to pronounce
I see what
certain
I s-
Pokemon's
okay.
names? Chimako is pronounced Chimako.
No, that makes sense. Echo.
Vivillon is pronounced Vivian.
Vivian?
from frickin'
It's
Seventh
French.
Son
That
Earlier.
makes sense.
Arbolia is pronounced Arboliva. Shut up.
Arboliva. Oh, that's fine.
Solgaleo is pronounced
Solgaleo?
Solgaleo.
I thought it was.
Solgaleo.
I thought it was
Yeah, that's
Solgaleo.
fine.
Oh shit.
Sternjourner is pronounced Sternjarnar. No,
I say
thank you.
Solgaleo. Solgaleo.
Garganical is pronounced Garganical. Illumise is pronounced
No, it's Garganackle.
Illumise.
Yeah, it's Garganackle because NACL.
Welcome back to your
Garganackle,
coverage here at
Garganackle,
YCS Bologna
Garganackle. It's the
2025.
same thing.
We have two
Oh,
more
I
feature
didn't
rounds
realize
for
there's
you
a stress on the
before we
first
end
syllable.
today's
You're right.
coverage. So let's
Garganackle.
take a look at our
Garganaka.
round
There you
eight
go.
feature match duelists.
Illumise?
With
This,
Kevin
yeah, this one
Dalbiati versus
I learned the hard
Pietro
way.
Secco.
Illumise.
They're ready
I
to
had
go
to watch
because
the
they've
Oh,
anime.
the
already
feature's
done
starting
this dice
soon.
roll,
I won't
and
queue up.
Pietro is going to be going first. So with that in mind, we're going to hand you guys over to your amazing
There's no. I think it's because it's
take you
like
through
Spanish.
this
You put the
feature
when
match.
there's
Gentlemen,
a
take it away.
Arboliva. When there's in Spanish, there's a vowel. You put the stress on the second last syllable.
YCS at Bologna, and
So like
just like
this
last round,
this is
I'm
natural to
even
me.
more
Arboliva.
excited on this one because we have some very special decks to be going
Yeah,
up
I
against.
believe
I'm
her.
actually super excited about these ones. So, what do we think we could possibly be in store for in round number 8 of YCS Bologna?
We shall find out. There will be something very popular, but there will be something we haven't seen in a while, but that got some very recent support because I think if most of us think of the legendary decks, the 5D's legendary decks that just released.
Yeah, I'm always thinking about the 5D's legendary
We're
decks.
thinking about Meows. We're thinking about the
I am
reprints of the
thinking
sets,
about that shit
but
constantly.
There have been a couple of new cards in
What are
I
we
can't
watching? We're
wake up
watching.
without
we are
thinking
about
about
to see.
Stardust Dragon.
So, without any further spoilering, I feel like players are ready. All of you at home are certainly ready. It is a long day of dueling.
What are we
with 2 more
watching?
rounds to come, and the
Garbage.
first one of those, round number 8.
Why do they stop
starts
announcing
now.
ban list at the YCS?
Are we still on the Master Duel scene?
I don't know. You don't need a ban list at the moment, so.
No more. That's crazy, right? Round 8 already started. But maybe because of Josh's game going so long.
2 more rounds.
Mitsu Ryziel versus Mitsu Synchron? What do you mean, bro?
Let's go!
In the long run, yeah, because of course, if you want to be in the top 8, you have to stay.
Well, Mitsu
at
Ryziel's
X2
going
record.
first, so I don't think we'll see much
That's what they are
synchroning.
going to aim there.
He's
And
more
we see
heavy
here
back
for,
IRL.
starting with,
I met
a
Josh.
very, very good card here,
I didn't
the
really
7
notice that
stack.
actually.
We've seen this card a lot during the past formats.
And also, especially if you have been playing Genesis format recently, that card an absolute staple in so many decks there as well. And we are grabbing that X Ryzen, and there's nothing on resolution. So big.
But that was like 2 years ago. Who knows? Maybe the sedentary lifestyle.
In this game just yet. Sending the aggregator here. Any response to that?
What's heavy back
Neither.
mean? Well, you see, it's
so
when
we
their
are free
back
to
is
do
quite
whatever
heavy.
we like here, but please note that with starting with the Ryziel cards here, there is
It's
no
like
longer
Zoom
I don't
go
actually-
like
the
big back.
Ryziels and the Mitsurugi cards, at least not from the direction that we're
I don't
going
know
in
what it
right now,
means.
so we can't go into King of the Pharaohs.
Is MD down?
accessing those Mitsurugi cards, which are not
no,
only
I'm
in our
still
own
in.
deck, but also now
It's like
speaking about
if you have a
Kevin's
large
deck,
upper body,
there is
basically.
Mitsurugi cards in a Synchron deck, and of course.
Oh my
and
god, are we
that was
really
the deck I
seeing
was
dual drive?
Talking about when I was talking about the legendary decks that just recently released. And
Dual
Why is he
drive
talking about
actually
the legendary decks though?
Dual drive. How badly will that
'cause
stop
we
Pietro
wake up
here?
thinking
Not
about
as
it, you know?
badly as he wishes,
I
as
love
normal
legendary deck.
summon Ice Ryziel comes just
He's
after.
Yeah, there must be something
love
in
legendary
the Italian
deck
air right now because we have seen
per
an
guy.
absolute host of creative deck building this weekend already, and it's only around at number 8. So being able to see another hybrid
Just
Mitsurugi
normal
strategy,
ice.
both of these you probably wouldn't instantly go for. We know that Ryziel have already
Alright,
been
we're
quite
gonna
a
see King of Pharaoh
predecessor
Imps.
of one of these ones, but also seeing Synchron
Pharaoh
as
Imps
well.
is
It's
banned.
No.
very, very amazing
Oh, that's
to
true,
see
it
the
got
different
banned.
strategies
My
of
bad.
how accessing
DD
Synchron is gonna be
Nader.
in comparison to accessing XZs alongside the Mitsurugis.
Well,
No
guess
star,
what?
stars a brick.
Activates the Habakiri.
Habakiri. Can we get a Habakiri in the chat? All caps, please. Can we get a Habakiri? Maybe 4 of them.
There also is
You got it,
that
boss.
crazy good card, that Habakiri. Summoning Saji, tributing Saji, searching
Habakiri.
for prayers. This is what this deck wants to do.
But-
Mitsurugi Ryziel, for a reason, was one of the most popular decks at the European Championship and overall for a while, and it's still a pretty
Hanakiri,
big
that's a good one.
contender.
Yeah, absolutely. And who needs Feral
Habakara. That's also acceptable.
I mean,
Habakara,
yeah, of course,
Marakama,
this Mitsurugi Ryzen deck,
Fasa.
one of the best decks of the previous format, and still very good indeed. And the fact that Mitsurugi is able to get into so many decks, we know that we've talked about the main deck, which is the Yomi Mitsurugi, but still, Mitsurugi Ryziel is very strong going first. We are going to see that in a second because, of course, there is this
Onigiri?
Detonator, which is, of course, a very, very good card.
Hello,
Being
Shinaska,
able
how's it
to
going?
Why are we
multiple
inting
cards
into
on the
Nib?
opponent's
Do
field.
you think
And,
Bro
yeah,
is
it was
playing
such a
Nib in a
threat
Mitsurugi
during the
Synchron?
last tournament.
I
Still
couldn't
is there.
tell you.
I'm very, very
He
curious
might
to see
be.
what
I don't
happened
know,
with
dude.
Mitsurugi Synchron
Oh
deck.
yeah.
You
I
heard
can't wait
Judeo?
to see if
Where he
Kevin
at?
can just get back into the game and try to break the field because the field is going to be very, very hard to break.
You know what though, even if Kevin possibly would not be able to show us his combos here in this game, I can tell you we prepared a little bit of content with him as well because before the event we were
Is he using the
showcasing
synchrons
some
to make
of those
Arclight?
No way.
Is that Ragnar Zero?
Lil
to go
Bro's
with
doing
Kevin. So
duo
we're gonna
tribe and
stay
Habakiri
tuned for
Diva.
that to learn more about that deck later on throughout the stream, but for the moment,
No
we've gone
way.
to
That's
the
really
different
cute.
option
Wait,
to
it's
summon out
adorable.
Ragnar Zero, and Ragnar Zero on its own, not particularly exciting, but when you already have
Go, it's
the
Fasa.
dual drive on the field, manipulating attack and defense points on both
This is
sides
Detonator
of the field, Ragnar
6-7.
Zero all of a sudden becomes a quick effect to destroy opponent's monsters. Any opponent's monster, because they're all at the moment lowered by the duo drive.
And we finally see the Futsu on the field. Futsu, such an incredible card, to be honest. I mean, when it's on
Is
the
there
field,
a reptile engine you can use to make
of
speeder?
it, but if you don't, I mean, you just keep getting some bodies on the field, some monsters on the field.
I guess I'm wondering if you just do
Becoming
level
very,
4
very hard to just,
plus
get back
level
in
1
the game.
non-tuner.
For now, we see Pietro just
It's the Reptilian, I think.
keep doing his combos.
Oh yes, there is. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Summons back the Habakiri. Futsu also comes back.
You don't
but
think
we, of
so?
course,
Okay.
have to search beforehand.
I feel like Please would have like scoured this database at this point.
Prayers? Sure enough, it is. I don't think we're playing the trap card in the main deck, so that would be the only card really we can grab there. But it is a good one to grab too in combination, of course, with the Murakumo already on the field. Usually you now would also have the chance
And you
to
know
go
what would
into
really
rank
help
8
this
with
end
deck as
bullet?
well, possibly
Maxi.
going into a Hope Harbinger. But of course, as we start with X-Rise, that is no
Me when I
longer
want my
an option anymore.
98%
So
win
play
rate
your
board
sets
go
one,
up to 99%
sets
win
two,
rates.
and calls it a day. Turn one over, and what a turn that was here from his side.
Impressive indeed. Actually, this deck is so strong going first. There is no the Mitsurugi Great Purification, of course, because
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, if you wanted the Feral Imps, it's banned, as I've been recently informed,
we
but
have access to this detonator
there is
as
Master
well.
But he's just
as
going.
the Futsu is too much for Kevin, who decides to just scoop
seen
the game
Diabellstar.
on the spot, and I think this is very clever because if
He's
you
probably
know
just
that
going
you
next
cannot
early
go
to
through
hide
the field,
information.
First, you don't give information to your opponent, so
Yeah.
he doesn't know what you play. And second, you don't waste time. So
Yeah, I
that
think
you
Ragnar Zero is
don't
just extra
reach the time
pops.
limit, and we know that
Ragnar
I'm
Zero
sure the
is
draw
Diddy that
one
draws
matters.
one.
when you are getting closer
Okay,
and
so
closer
you can draw into
to the
Maxi.
time limit, I mean, you start making some mistakes, and it can be very difficult.
And specifically here in this situation, when you're playing that kind of a deck, when you're playing Synchrons, which are not on everyone's radar, of course, then having the chance to have your opponent not read your cards in game one already, they get massive information just by reading your cards. Sounds crazy, but actually is true, and therefore just delaying that into the second game where they already have to deal with your cards, I think is just smart here in that case.
Yeah, completely agree. So being able to get the full knowledge of exactly what Pietro is trying to do, so you know what the strategy is, you know the standard line of play that they attempt to go down, you know that even just stopping a duo drive might not be enough to
Reading?
get there.
We don't
so
do
there's lots
that,
of
yeah.
things you can start to consider, and not only are you gathering information about the deck being played, because sometimes you might already know that, but you also get to start to learn that the plays and traits and everything else of the duelist themselves. That is the one thing that it will be always unique to a duel.
The fifth pop, that's
will be
not
the
true
way
at
that
all.
they
It's
interact
not the
with
fifth
themselves,
pop.
the way that they interact
Nor
with
the
their deck,
sixth
the way that they
pop.
decide to go down
Or
to
the
the
seventh
base.
pop.
So you're always gathering information. So as you've quite rightly said, time to take as much information that you can keep to yourself as possible will give you a
Ragnar
better
draws,
edge
yeah,
in the
draws
next round.
one.
And I mean, we all learned a little bit there about the Mitsurugi Rise combo. We have all been quite familiar with that already, though, as that deck has been played plenty and plenty over time. But on the other hand, we may learn a whole lot more now in this upcoming duel.
It's a big
because,
fat pile of
course,
cards. It might be
Kevin,
60.
with his Mitsurugi Synchron deck is here to surprise
All right, I guess
us
he's gonna
all,
go
as
first.
we
We'll
weren't
see
even
him
aware of the
pull
combination of
it
those
off.
two things. So I
I
hope
can't wait
we
for
will be
Junk
able to
Speeder into
see him
5
combo
Omni
off here
negates.
and show us what this deck has to offer. And as both players have shuffled up, it is ready to get the action back and going. Game number 2 starts now.
The Mitsu pop feel usually gets
Let's
you.
go.
Rituals and synchros combined into one. Let's see how that one turns out. Let's
He
learn
scoops
some
if
more
Speeder
about the new
results.
sync
No, I
combos
think you just
altogether
let him
here.
go just to see what they're up to.
Kevin
If that was me, I'd be
goes
like,
off.
huh?
Okay, that is
And then just let him
more
do
so
whatever.
part, of course, of the Mitsurugi part of
Oh, that's
Oh,
that
is
makes
Peter responding?
sense. I forgot the
right?
structure
That is a
deck.
card you
Ghost
you
Bar
actually use
on
Ghost
prep.
Bar.
Cold Bar on
Okay,
Ghost
That's an
Bar.
opener. No Ghost Bell for you, and now that the Ghost
Oh,
Bell
mine
was
too.
used, of
That
course,
makes sense,
no
actually.
further
I like
Ghost
the-
Bell on the
you know,
ground by the Grape anymore.
When's
so
Hopper
we
here
will
taking the
solve it.
axe?
Absolutely a great.
I think
way
it's gonna
to
be
start
alive
and
until
get access to,
fucking
of course, this
March in
Harakiri.
TCG because
So
of the
not
Mitsurugi.
the synchro part yet. It's
reprints.
a great way to try to interact with the opponent and having a way to force
I
interaction.
hate Cold Buy
You know,
so much.
when
I
you
hate Cold
see
Buy
the
specifically when
preparation
it's
of
used
rights,
against me.
You are kind of forced to activate something because you don't want
When
it
I
to,
have it, I think it's
resolve.
alright.
And then your synchro part is literally free. You can do whatever you want and surprise your opponent. So that's what's really cool about the fact that you can just put Mitsurugi.
Oh, come on!
This is the classic
Giga sack.
This is the duelist
First got that fat sack
special. He goes second to a combo deck.
Just went next. He's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, 60. I forgot. 60 card pile opens two anti-hand traps.
Like, get that sacked. I'd be like, I would probably be like, yeah, cool. You go next.
We didn't even get
whatever, bro. He doesn't need to see the combo. He knows it's up and carry.
Okay, but as viewers,
every day of my life, to be honest.
Yeah, that was of course very cool to watch.
Yes, it's at 1.
Yeah, speaking.
It's been at 1.
Cole is at 1. Tactics is at 1.
Very
60 cards just opened though.
From the players to try to play something that people do
Tactics
not
at 1 is recently,
just
yes.
said that before again and again.
It was like called by
at
at 1 with cross out, I think. And then Talents
yeah,
is
there are
like
some best decks, but
like
the entire
6
room
months
knows
ago?
about this deck. While
Talents
here, we
got
see that the
limited
synchro
in
strategy,
the
it's
Malice
not
format.
well known. So you have the
during Malice,
advantage of taking
I think Snake Eyes
the
was
opponent by surprise,
called by
and then
cross-out.
you can just take advantage of that. Maybe
Yeah.
you will use an interaction and not in the best way, and that's probably what led this player.
You see what
to this,
garbage in the next
pretty
goes to
impressive
60.
score with 5 wins already.
Thank you for funding my ferret pellets, I'll be sure to eat some pellets.
He's showing that here at the moment, and I mean, just brainstorming a little bit here. Also, of course, I did the segment.
There was no info in the Mitsu Synchron deck. Do you think he doesn't realize that it's 60 cards?
Commonly used connection between
but like
Synchro, Dex, and Mitsurugi currently in the format.
I guess like siding
When we're thinking
pattern.
about
I don't
Mitsurugi
know.
Yummy, that kind of.
I don't know. I feel like he shouldn't have scooped and just played it out, but just seen what he was up to.
Herald of Arclight, of course, can be synchro summoned in.
I mean, Scooper gets the opener, but like I think it's the, like okay. I'm not saying.
And then when you just synchro it off here,
you won't tilt or anything, but
I think that is
holy shit, that's a
the
big
bridge
deck.
between
But,
the two engines.
He wasn't
Just
winning
makes
that
sense,
game,
right?
but
That is just
the
what you're
scooping
trying
is
to
Just to
fine.
gain
I feel like
info.
he still
Just to gain
could
info.
have waited a little bit, just for a little bit of info, yeah.
He will have to go.
Because he gave no info in game 1, and if someone does that to me, I might be like, okay, there must be on something strange there.
Again, you've only seen Mitsurugi, so maybe it was ended so fast because it was like, okay, it's Mitsurugi.
Because if they're on a standard meta deck, then it doesn't matter what I side, it's going to be
Let's go
effective.
to game 3 so I can start to set up my field. So there could still be a surprise
Go first and win game 3.
that hand.
Just open call by Talents.
That's true. He's going to go first, open PTG and win.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a 60 card deck. It's very clear.
So let's get
60
into that
cards.
important game 3 and see who is going to be coming out as the winner of round
Like,
number 8.
it's
If
not,
it's
I
60
don't
cards,
really
you'd
like
think like Branded would kill him then.
I guess, okay, no brainer, you probably side intro or something. I feel like that's no brainer.
Well, yeah. You see a
Exceeds
Mitsu
or
card, you side
synchros.
control.
It will be rituals for sure, as both of them have them in their deck. But
Lurk the bottom
which
two,
summoning
thank you.
mechanic besides that will be the more successful one here in that particular duel. Pietro, did we again draw the combination of both these engines, or will we have
Whatever,
to
he's
rely
gonna go
on
first and
only
win
one
anyway.
of
It don't
them?
matter.
First card is Sword Rising.
Normal
which is
Thor,
a
Thor
dangerous
effect.
normal summon to conduct, because usually you want to special summon that one out. But when it goes uninterrupted, it still gives you a pretty formidable Ryziel combo.
It went through.
Any drollers? Anyone drolling right now?
Yeah,
Drolling
on this normal summon, and it still
any
leads
foolers?
me
Any
to
drollers?
think
Any anything?
if there is
No?
nothing on the side of Kevin, I mean,
Might be
Pietro will
cooks.
be very happy with that. But for now, we
Sword
are
at
going
one,
to special
no.
summon this very powerful
One rabbit,
X
welcome back.
on the field. And,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sanjay
If he didn't
Guerrero.
want to
So
reveal something
we've
in
seen
hand
that
for
already.
attack,
We've
you're
seen
right.
this
That's
combo
also true.
already, and we
Yeah,
know
that's
that
also true.
it can lead to a very powerful field if we get access to the Mitsurugi part, because I think this deck, its power revolves around
No,
the
actually
ability
true.
to get access to both engines.
I suck you
and
off?
if you are
Not
able
tonight.
to do so, I mean, we might see Synchro win over here.
Yeah, I think definitely the deck is at its peak when it gets both engines into the gameplay, and sometimes it's just a little lackluster.
Do
when
or
no one has access
drive?
to
Any
one of them.
blossers?
Here
Anyone
comes the
blossing?
do or
I'm
drive.
blossing my shit
We
right
have an
now.
answer to it again. Does not seem like it. Not even an Ash Blossom on
High
this.
A.
That's a
So
good
how
emo.
big is our Ryziel package here really?
High.
Do we maybe even play cards like Ryziel Cross in this? Is there possibly also the Star Ryziel? We shall find out. Pietro. Oh yeah.
Do
there
or
is
drive
it.
results, go
Ryziel
next.
Cross gives us more
Top left.
possibly to put up on
No
our
last
field.
turn.
And this is of course
Top
a very
left
good
cross,
version.
yeah,
Being
we
able
love
to
cross.
negate something on resolution was always very strong.
I'll admit to
But I mean,
using cross to
that ice
negate
rise, yo,
like an aggregator that I called
crazily
by
good normal
before.
summon. We had to normal summon the Sword Rise at the beginning of the turn though, so it could only be special summons
Yeah.
here, which is not as good because you have to, of course, send another card from hand for that.
But for now, we are going to special summon back the Sword Ryzel on the field, and now we are going to get access probably to the famous detonator and attach this aggregator from the graveyard. I mean,
Are we gonna see the
it
exact
would
same end board?
probably be the case normally.
Well, he
think
did
that
normal
we're
summon
going to
Sword,
see
but I
that
feel like
very
it still
soon.
gets
Yeah,
every-
indeed,
No, yeah,
it's going to be the case. And for
If he
now,
didn't
we
open
don't see
Habakiri,
any
I don't
Tsurugi
think he'd
card,
get to it.
which is a bit scary for Pietro, to be honest. But still, I think that the detonator is very good into the synchro strategy in general, because you want to get
I see
those
a blue
those,
card. Is it
monsters on the
Habakiri?
field, and to get access to the synchro, you have to synchro summon with two monsters, with especially a tuner. And if you get rid
Kevin
of all
Sanity,
tuners
it's a
using the
Futsu.
detonator, I mean, it is of course very strong.
It
On
is.
the other hand, you have some
Yeah, you didn't
other
have cross
ways
game one,
to
true.
synchro summon from the hand, for example.
That's true.
So we might see that.
One thing though, the Rise Across. If we do not
we go,
have
gang,
a Mitsurugi card in our hand just yet, this could be our draw into it. Is that the
Is it
Habakiri off
Habakiri?
the
Is it
top?
Habakiri?
Imagine.
Oh my god.
Set
Freaking
pause?
Lampy, stop hyping your shot.
Little dispense here. Do we have it?
Hold?
What is
Oh
it
my
going to be? We
God.
could
Just
also
show
still
me.
special summon out the Ice Ryzel. It is
Okay.
okay.
No,
he has
it's
Sword
sword
Ryzel
again.
and
Okay,
Ice Ryzel.
special sword.
True. Maybe we're just going into a Dugaris here, still trying to fish for that Habakiri. That
Dugaris
could be
draw
our
Habakiri.
possibility.
Yeah.
There is
Special
Ryzel
ice.
giving up on the
Send
Saji.
Saji.
So that was
Oh,
not
that's
the
right.
card we
That
wanted
kinda
to draw
sucks.
there,
I
really.
mean, I feel like
because
that's
with Saji now in our graveyard, that means drawing Habakiri all of a sudden is pretty bad, honestly.
Yeah, and the fact
Yeah,
that you
yeah,
are able
Parallax
to go
is
into
dead.
Dugaris is of course very beneficial
is to
because
Oh,
yeah, you
that's
want to go into
correct.
your engine, but also into your free spot. You want
Wait,
to
can't
use
you
the
just
red
go
zone
to
area
Dugaris,
from your
reborn
deck, so
Saji?
there is
Wait, no,
almost
this is
no
just
back
reborn
draw,
Saji,
and
you win
Yeah,
now.
reborn,
to
but
try to get
oh,
access to
okay.
the Habakiri, of
He needs a
course.
fourth
Hello?
reptile
It's
now.
much better here because
Level 4
Habakiri
reptile?
doesn't give you access to Saji anymore, but if you have prayers, you can bring back the
Alright,
Saji,
you go
and that could
Saji,
be
add
our way
Prez,
to
add
glory.
Habakiri.
But first of all,
Oh,
we need to
yes,
discard
yes,
something
okay,
for
yeah,
this
prayers.
Dugaris
Right?
here.
Am I
Which
missing
card in our
something?
hand is the least
No, you're not missing
valuable?
anything.
Turns out to be
It was a
Futsu.
Futsu.
Okay,
I
so we
fucking knew
have
it.
a Mitsurugi card, but it's not one that does anything really.
You
on
guys
its
would just
own.
draw it. I bet he did.
Oh, what?
You know
They-
I
oh,
bet
he already had
did.
Futsu. Okay, okay.
Habakiri.
I think there is Habakiri.
No
yeah.
good
Oh
to
my
go.
God.
Habakiri, both players going by that motto.
Is
And now
that
we
is
see
indeed
Pietro
a
in
cup
this
C
game
talking
also
Pokemon joint. It's
activating that.
the
Now-
fourth brother.
Okay, so we can
Doobie.
special summon out
Holds
Kusanagi.
your hand,
Kusanagi
thank
could
you.
add back
Yeah,
something.
Before marriage, though.
And that could be the Saji, but
Just draw it.
that doesn't
I don't know
really
what
do too
happened.
much on
Maybe
its
he
own
already
still.
had it, but like
we need
I like to
another
believe
piece
he
of
like
our Mitsurugi
traded a
engine.
better
we need
option.
prayers, we need a ritual, something like that is needed to actually make a play out of this.
So we are going to add back the Saji.
Add back
to the
Saji,
hand, and now
okay.
the question is,
Is
what did we
Habakiri not
draw?
doing anything?
We
Did we
have
draw a
the
ritual? Did we draw
spell
Prez?
card.
Did we do anything?
It would be absolutely amazing, of course, for Pietro.
Saji, add
but,
Prez,
now, of course,
Had
as you just
Habakiri, what do you
mentioned,
get the
it's
ritual?
not gonna go
Oh,
wrong.
true.
It does
Yeah.
not.
You're
Look
right.
at that. We were missing a
Draw it,
crucial
bro.
part. You need to draw the right
Oh,
Mitsurugi
yeah.
card sometimes.
F you, bah,
And we have
Habakiri.
drawn multiple of them here, but Saji and also
We're on
Futsu.
Okay,
Diddy
I have a
cross.
feeling-
I
don't
think
really
that's
do too
Impum.
much, as we can clearly tell.
Diddy cross
We're going to
Impum
see
is
some
fine.
synchro.
Please.
Yeah.
Finally, Kevin. Oh, it's Dark Ruler.
Dark
No
Ruler.
more.
Okay.
That is a
strong.
very good card, of course, because
That's
you
pretty
get
good.
rid of the detonator on the spot. So
We
there is
found
still
the guy
going to
who will
cross, of
break
course,
the
Nibin
and
roll.
Udell.
Wait, did you actually
Nice
see the
one.
Nibin
free,
roll, or are
and
you just
can
predicting it?
Maybe show us what your deck can do.
That's lovely, but still, oh, there's Versace.
Normal
We've got
Saji.
Versace as
Yeah.
well. Kevin, come on, finally show us those synchro monsters.
You
please.
impum that? I feel like you impum
So,
that.
with the detonator being negated,
Yeah. I
still,
think
though, it can activate its effect, and there
That's an
is
easy
a
impum.
Mariologic aggregator underneath it, meaning even though the detonator won't resolve, it can still activate.
Alright, do you think he's gonna
and then
strap
negate
Secret
something
Reveal,
face
strap
up on the
Synchron?
field. Not going to negate that Saji, as
Chain
that was already
Raiders.
taken care of with the Infinite Impermanence.
Where are the
Still
Synchrons at?
something that
Are we gonna
have
go
to
Rev
consider for later on.
Synchron?
And there
Ooh,
is
Arrive in Light.
finally what we were waiting for so
Oh,
long.
you
And
do-
now
yeah,
Peter
this does
has to
something,
read it. He's
right?
wondering, where is this one coming from?
It adds a
Stardust
Synchron, I think.
Illumination.
You dump
Dragons
Stardust
are back,
Synchron, you
and
special
they are
summon it by
Synchro
tripping
Dragons, and we
Saji,
are now
and
just
then
Are
you
you
add
feeling okay? I
a
feel
Bellows
Stardust
yeah,
card.
monster
but,
from
like,
our deck to
Yeah, this is full combo. Bellows
this is where it starts to get
gets you the
really,
speeder.
really exciting because the Stardust you're going to want to ideally send if this
It's
is
send Stardust. Can you tribute
so
the Rugi cards to summon Stardust?
Yeah, it tributes any monster. It's an anti-nib combo. combo.
monsters,
You
which you know
tribute
has the
Nib token and
synergy
then
with the
pop off.
Mitsurugis can start to give you a little bit more of additional effects. To special summon it back from the graveyard, it will get banished when it leaves the field, but after that moment, you've already got exactly what you need.
These are old cards.
It will also allow you on summon to grab access to a.
Can we play the 5D streams if he wins? Going fast makes me feel alive. My heart beats in hyperdrive.
In the legendary 5D's deck.
Absolutely correct, and it's always a good sign.
Play
when
Maples,
your opponent has to read your cards, because that means you
I did
in
play
an
Adventure
advantage
Synchron,
of
but
knowledge. You know currently more than your
I just know what the
opponent,
cards do.
and that will always result in you being able to just make better decisions in those particular spots, as your opponent kinda is in the dark.
Tribute Sag.
And we are tributing that Sagi now.
Was that
for
the one that's in
Stardust
defense,
Synchron,
Silly?
as you just explained, Dale.
That's like
for the moment,
Kusanagi,
I think that Kevin is
one
in
of
a
the
pretty
level
good
4
situation,
Mitsurugi.
of course, because he got rid of most of the interruptions
You just
on Piero's side, and it's gonna be very interesting
negate
to see
Stardust?
if he's able to just
Do you?
put such
I feel
a
like you
strong
do.
field that
Actually,
Pietro
maybe,
can
yeah.
do anything. So of course, the Dark World no more.
Yeah,
is
we're crossing
there,
it.
so
This is
he cannot
clever.
end the
Oh,
game.
no, wait. Oh.
It's a good
He's going
cross,
to
right?
negate that.
Oh my god, nice deck. I mean, he normally
Meows,
does
cross out, and
No way, you just
Stardust
Pietro
Trail.
makes it eventually.
Ouch.
How was let's talk about the situation.
That
a
was
little
like
bit
if he
there,
normal Saji, I feel like
thought
that's
for me
a.
personally, it was a no-brainer.
Bird
to
had an
try to
awful
do
hand.
detaching the aggregator, because
Okay,
when they
bro,
then
normal
summon
Saji, what
back
do you think he was
their
gonna do?
Stardust
Why is
Synchron,
Meows in
you
the
can just
deck?
go chain
How
Chainlink to aggregator to negate it, and you would have saved the effect of your Rise Across, which is so important. But the Rise Across negation still did it, so who am I to judge?
Bro
you?
got like the easiest layup.
That's exactly
Got too excited there for the synchro.
I get it.
Yeah, mine though.
But yeah, that was a very interesting moment. Unfortunately for the Synchron player.
That's why he didn't
couldn't
revive
do
with
anything.
Dugari's,
We saw the
guys.
cross out in the hand, by the way.
Dodge
Very
the
interesting
meows.
choice to have the cross out still in going
Meow,
second
meow.
position.
He must have drawn the meows
Maybe,
because he didn't use
trying
it.
to negate something like a drawn log bird, which could be impactful.
Or
but
Mitsurugi cards as well, as you're both playing
True.
Mitsurugi cards.
I don't know how I
similar
feel on that
cards,
one.
so
I actually don't know what
but
happens.
with that game match being
I didn't
pretty
see,
quick. How
the Raizo
about
guy's
some
hand,
more
but-
Yu-Gi-Oh here from round 8? Our backup feature match is still on the way. They're currently in game 3, so now, why don't we check it out and go over? Please
Thank you,
bring
Lampy.
it on. And we
Backup
have
feature
Mattia
is Ryziel
versus
Onomat
Kadis.
versus Yummy.
Ryziel, oh, more Ryziels here. Ryziel Onomat versus Pure
What the fuck is that trap? Is that Featherstorm? Is that Fuelos? Flip Featherstorm?
Such a
That is
powerful
Featherstorm.
card, a trap card
That is
prevents
Fuelos.
your opponent from activating
What
any
the
monster
fuck?
effect.
That
This is the
is
worst
Fuelos.
feature so far.
Very
I think this
promising
one right
for
now.
Mattia
This
right
one
now,
right
because
now.
usually when you activate this card, you're in a very good position. Let's be honest.
That is
true, and
Featherstorm.
we on
I don't
the
know
other
what the
hand
card on
have
the right
Kadis
is. It's a bit too
on
bright.
the pure Yummy deck, a deck that has fallen a
No,
little
actually,
bit out of
the last
favor
feature match
with the
barely
Mitsurugi
had any
variant of the
Yu-Gi-Oh
deck
play. That was
completely taking
wild.
over and getting more attention. But
It-
for this
it
particular
does,
tournament,
yeah.
I've spoken to a couple of people that said, hey, maybe going back to pure Yummy actually is the way to go. And now resolving Pot of Prosperity, we will have the chance.
Wait,
to look
you're
at
right,
the top
Julio. No
6
Infern
cards of our
in
deck,
deck?
which never is
When
a
you
bad
sign out?
thing. Let's see what we can find.
I'm
There's an
kidding.
Obedient School. Of course, the pure Yummy
Obedient
can still
School
play
of
that, and that
Prost
seems
is
like a no-brainer with
crazy.
no monsters on the field.
Will you still pick that? Because if
I mean,
we
the guy
are
has
under
60
the effect
cards.
of Arpis Featherstorm, you want to have some interaction. You want to prevent your opponent from getting the victory on his turn. So I don't know if you pick that, to be honest. Would you not pick something like Gospel or Impermanence or something like that, or Nibiru?
I guess the other point is like, oh, other you make the call to not play
There
Infern.
is a Nibiru token or some
other people aren't
kind of
doing it.
token on the field of Mattia.
I think that if you
Must
think
be a
so
Nibiru
much
token.
about it, it means that you are under the effect of Arpis
Probably.
Featherstorm.
Yeah.
So you take an interruption, in my opinion, for sure. And yeah,
Yeah.
he's going
Ash
to take
Blossom.
the Ash Blossom there, and that's very interesting.
No.
Or
Nibiru.
Okay.
We already have a token on Matthias field, and maybe there will be another one during his next turn. But yeah, this is very interesting. The fact that the Yummy strategy plays so
Obedient School
much
should
hand
not be a card.
interaction, and you have so many
Yeah,
free
you're
spots,
right.
it is very, very good. Because of course, in this situation,
I don't
you can
have any
still
rebuttal
just,
or anything.
pass
You're
your
right.
turn and have a lot of cards being able to interrupt your opponent and
It's
try
under
to-
Featherstorm.
Okay, Cupsy Yummy
Cupsy
time.
Wupsy.
Goes ahead, normal summons that. We can. Okay.
My comfort character, Cupsy.
Makes sense.
I mean, that Exceed monster on the field, I think pretty clearly
Make
for
Typhon.
Mattia, even though you can barely tell, should be Castel as it is the rank 4. Yeah, it is Castel.
Destroy Castel.
Oh, that was Castel. I thought it
was Castel. It was so bright, it didn't look like an XYZ.
But it is no longer on the field. And we
I mean,
can
either does
also
did
take
it,
care
but
of
yeah.
the token here.
But yeah, I kind of wonder why we took Nibiru, because there is a Typhoon now on the field, and the fact that we are not able to just activate the effect of 3,000 attack monster or more. I mean, this is very, very difficult. And I don't know, maybe we should have taken the
Anyone else want to take the lid off of Cupsy and just split them up?
Free, to be honest.
Yeah, we did not even decide to
You
use
can
the
do the
effect.
search
Sword Rise.
Oh, yeah, that is level 3.
Some merit to it.
Wait, is it really level 3?
So we
Oh,
couldn't
yeah,
activate it.
you're right.
I'm used to him being
Taking Nib,
level
it's
2.
Attacked over it. Now Sword Rise Heal, normal summon. Or it could actually be special summoned as well with certainly some Rise
It's
Heals.
level
in the
2.
yard.
Oh, can it modify
And
itself?
it is
3 or
different
lower.
to
Oh.
X-Rise, which I think is just
Putter.
confirming there, but that purge
Okay.
says no searching for you. Oh!
Normal summon
Goblinberg
Goblinberg.
time. It's not the original Goblinberg,
Burger.
but this new version of it is even
Kagito
stronger,
Kage.
and it is able to bring back that newest addition to the Onomat deck, because the latest main set didn't
He
go
probably
with the
has
new
Rise
introduction
Heals
to
engraved.
the deck as well, because that is
For the sword
on the, other end, the new
SSFL.
version of Kagito Target now.
So yeah, you just
because
normal
this
summon
is Onomato
Go, go,
Kage,
go,
and that is a level 4 monster,
Goblinberg.
and that is all you need right now. Accumulating those level 4 monsters, but Mattia, stay careful. You know there's an Ibiru.
Yeah, no,
Just make
sorry,
duo
yeah. That makes
drive.
sense. Like, he has
cannot
cross
activate, of
online.
course, still to his very own Typhon on the
The
field.
Nib's blocking.
Yeah, and I really love those
getting
cards,
blocked
like the
by,
new Onomat cards are
it
very,
doesn't
very
matter
good,
because of the
especially in
cross,
Genesis, by the way, but also in this current format, paired up with the Rizel cards, and now Mattia is kind of thinking about which card he wants to play. It will be the
Rizel
the
duo
drive, and I
drive.
think it kind of makes sense because you are able then to just
From a
search
non-game to
some
another
more Rizel
non-game.
cards and
Yeah,
to
I
go
love
further
Featherstone.
into your combos, but still,
Go,
you
go,
know that
keep
there is
your
need
Go,
of
go,
Cat
go,
his
keep
hand,
yourself
still
safe.
for
Go,
now,
go,
he cannot
go to the
activate it, but
polls.
if you get rid of Typhoon, then it's
This
another
is
story.
so disgusting.
That's true. So now we probably want to deal with the Typhon next, and now we do have a way to deal with Nibiru. So Mattia probably just trying to set up for a game here. How is the best possible
Go
way
to the
now?
gallows.
Going through the deck. They still have so
Go,
much
go,
time.
go,
Like, those
go to
first
the
2 games
polls.
must have been pretty quick,
Don't
as
vote
we've only used
liberal.
25 minutes so far.
Ga,
So
ga,
no
ga,
real
guns.
rush here. They can just casually, carefully play it out. Still, though, with a 6-1 record, quite a bit on the line for them as they are in a prime position.
No way he tried
finish
to
day
nib.
1 off strong.
Nah, he's just like, what did you add?
No.
Nibiru.
He's telling him about the Typhon.
That's pretty cool from him, to be honest.
Yeah, Typhon says you
Oh
can't
my
use
God, they're
Nibiru. You're
actually-
chilling very.
Wait,
He can't nip here. There's not been enough
Yeah,
summons.
he can, but it looks like he's attempting to nib.
And he has just
Go, go,
confirmed
go,
exactly
jerk.
that.
I'm jorking it.
Onomato Kage has
And, like, he
been
has
brought
cross
back from the
negate
effect of
anyway, so
Goblinberg
it's like-
earlier, so now it can use
Yeah,
its own
it just
effect to
doesn't
come
matter.
back
It's like
one more
there's nothing.
time, making
I don't know why we took the nip here. Why not just take
another
Wasi
rank
or some
4
shit?
coming our way just there. Which one is it going to be this time? Maybe Dugaris. I mean, we could, like, if this Nibiru token is big, we could make it even bigger now with a Dugaris, and that could be our way to just go for game without even taking care of the Typhon. That is
Douglas.
Dugaris. We are
Douglas
Oh,
boosts the
big ass
token.
token. I
Let's
don't know how
go.
big the token is,
exactly
but
as
this is...
I am. Battle phase.
It's gonna be
takes over the Typhon,
Wait,
and
that was
that is
kinda
a
funny,
pretty
but-
cool way to end it all here. And Mattia with Onomad
Damn.
Rizil on a 7-1
Just the
record.
token is kinda crazy.
Man, this ain't Genesis, as you guys were saying. But in the main event, still going strong with that deck. I'm feeling poor for the Onomato Kage, because as I just realized, in the artwork, someone is stepping on his tail, right? Why are they doing that?
KBJ win the YCS.
I mean, yeah, but yeah, this game was very
No,
interesting, to be
I
honest.
didn't.
I'm wondering why choose, you know, the Nibiru over the Ash Blossom or something like that, or the Infinite Impermanence, because you would have been able to try to interrupt the opponent.
Okay,
and the
I
fact that
might
you were
go to
going into the
bed,
Typhoon,
but
right
I might
after,
stop
I mean,
because it's really late. It's really late for
It's
me.
kind of difficult for you
Oh,
to
shit.
just
Okay.
interrupt the opponent. So
Yeah.
maybe there was something better
I'll be
to
on
do there.
for day 2 over a
Maybe
little
it
bit.
would not have been enough, but we
Alright,
will never know, to be
goodbye.
honest.
We will never know.
Thanks
What
for,
we will
alright,
never know
I'll rate
is, of
it.
course, though,
As
I'll
always,
send
thank
you-
winner in our main feature match as well.
I'll be
We
in
wanna
chat
hear
for a
from
little
that
bit. I'll
winner
stay
in
up a
our
little
main
bit
feature
longer.
match.
I
So
gotta
let's get
stop
over to the
yapping.
analysis corner with Marcello in our round 8 feature match winner.
It's almost 2 a.m. here. All right, I'm gonna go
Seb,
there.
And of course, I'm here with Pietro, who is the winner of round 8, and what a match it was.
All right.
So first and foremost,
Thanks for
congratulations.
coming.
How
Thanks
do
for
you
having
feel?
me.
I feel,
I'll see you
very
tomorrow,
happy.
I guess.
The
Alright,
match
see ya.
was,
Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks for
quite
having me as
quick,
well.
but
All right.
game
Bye
2 I
bye.
didn't draw Mitsurugi cards, but with the right Zal stuff I
took away the cup C.
have to manage the matchup.
Yeah, the aggression. And my first question is exactly on the deck you decided
Oh
to
my God,
bring.
there's
So
someone,
of
like,
course,
climbing on my
throughout
roof.
this year, we saw Mitsurugi Ryzel a lot. But ever since King of Feralims
Ain't no
has been
way,
forbidden,
yeah, what's
of
up,
course, that
ABJ?
made this combination a bit
40
tougher. So what was the reason why you brought the deck
OMG,
today?
yeah,
The deck
this
less
is like our
stronger
first time
than
meeting.
before,
You streaming
but,
full day? It's
people
pretty much one
think
more round,
that
right?
The deck is just bad.
So
But
I
if
think
you open Mitsurugi stuff,
what's it
you
called? Let me
also
shout out
have,
KBJ.
access
I feel like
to
if you all
Ryzel
are,
stuff. And
I'm just
if
doing
you
it for as a
don't,
formality.
Open Mitsurugi stuff.
Let's fucking go.
With the Ryzel, you can do a little combo.
Alright.
Within you draw 3 cards, then
2 more rounds?
up,
Fuck.
you draw Mitsurugi cards.
The Reggie was louder
So,
from the
I think we can
KBG
go through some
platform.
of the highlights of
Should be
what has
10?
been,
Oh
this,
my
this match,
God.
and starting from game 1,
Yeah, I can do
where
it.
you did open pretty well with the Ryzels plus the Abakiri.
Day 2?
Your
Oh.
opponent tried to slow you down with the
I mean,
Sash
if
Blossom,
KBJ
but,
is streaming, I'll join
I
him
don't know,
or
it's
something.
not really enough, right?
I'm down, yeah.
Yes, the end was very strong. The Ash was correct, but with
It's
the
9?
Mitsurugi stuff,
I feel like
you
it's
have
always
to
been 9,
manage
but
to
like,
do a more large
maybe
combo.
something changed with the number of.
And indeed, since
But
the
the
only
policy
interruption
document
he
is
had was
probably
this Ash,
really
just
explicit about
look
how
at
many
this
rounds depending on
opener,
participants, right?
love
Like,
to see the
they'll add the
Rami
extra.
at 0 spice,
No
if
Che
we
bronze
can say
scam?
that,
Okay, thank
because of
you.
the manipulation.
I can
And,
unscam you, don't worry.
Yeah, this is
I
what you usually try
I'm
to
not
go
gonna leak
for
the
if you're
method, but I can
uninterrupted,
unscam
or,
you.
yeah.
Yes, if I make a Bakiri,
Jesus,
I
there's someone on
always
my
do
roof
Rania
just
0,
jumping or some shit.
Because different from Detonator, Rania 0 is not to chain to
There you go.
something. So also in dead space.
Did that work the next day? Alright, don't worry.
Pop and draw 1, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Maybe you draw into some hand drops, you never
Yes,
know. And if, in a way, this was also decided right away, game 2, as you mentioned, was really, really quick, because your opponent was in this preparation. He has the call by the grave for the Ghost Bell, and to even make things worse, just this talent, right?
The talent after the call.
Don't worry, I'll just replace you
with
with Gemini.
trying to play, but the talent was too much.
Yeah, your end, what was it, since we never saw it?
I drew the Sagi, of course, and prayers, but with talent.
Of course, all of is done. And speaking of Saggi, your friend, I guess, the next highlight is exactly on it. Because game 3 was a bit weirder, because you only have to normal summon the sword. Luckily, there is no interruption from your opponent, but then you have the Saggi, so you cannot do the Mitsu, no?
So,
What the fuck was this round, bro?
I don't have the Sagi, but I do Gares to look.
Oh my god, you got
Mitsurugi
scammed by
cards,
Gold Ship too?
But
Fuck.
instead I get
Alright.
the Sagi, so
Sorry.
I was correct to reborn the.
Yeah, and then the
me
game
close
got a
this,
bit more
actually.
complicated because you had these impermanents which rightfully you used on their own Saggi. Dark Ruler was there. I think you got surprised here because he didn't activate any synchron card
Yes,
before,
exactly.
Nah, on
I
day
didn't
1 makes
know
sense.
what,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
yeah,
If you,
what was
yeah,
going
I
on.
didn't count top cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, those also
But
count
I
towards
mean,
that.
in the end,
True.
although maybe
You're
you
so
might
right.
have gotten a bit unfamiliar with it, gotta feel bad for your opponent as well because as we can
Alright, Gold
see,
Ship
he
got
just
fucking
revealed his
scammed.
hand. It looked
Alright,
promising
there you
for
go.
him because pretty much you only had the aggregator maybe, but yeah, I mean, just a bit of a brief. As you can see, you know, he extend the handshake.
And I have the follow-up on this turn.
Yeah, of course. Either I mean, with the Dark Ruler, you cannot lose anyways in that turn, and it's just a bit rough. I mean, again, what can we say? It was, although as you have mentioned, very short. We had a lot of emotions in this match, and I hope you know it was a good show.
He has
for
Stardust
you. You're
Trail
still
in
a solid
hand.
record.
I saw
One
that,
more for
Kevin.
today. So at least
That
you
only
can
summons
eat,
itself if you
chill, and then
actually
come back
successfully
tomorrow,
summon Stardust
hopefully,
Synchron, right?
You know, for a good day too. But
Exactly.
thank you, Vietro,
Thank
for
you.
being with us. We wish you best of luck for the last round.
well,
and of course, thank you guys. Again, as already mentioned, 8 rounds of Swiss we have been through, but one more remains to see who is gonna advance to Sunday. So don't go anywhere, and
It's been a
we'll
while
be
since
back
I
with
read these
more
cards,
content
actually.
live from
Stardust
Bologna.
Trail. Wait, so you could have summoned Trail, no? You just saw this? Okay. If you guys have like fucking random ass tweets. Wait, yeah, it could summon itself. No, it's just when it's tributed. He had Stardust Trail in hand, and he tributed for cost. I guess it's still not combo. Like you just summon a level 4 non-tuner, and then you're like, now what?
I will help you with a one-card combo.
Part 2? Okay.
For this combo, you need nothing else except for Branded Fusion
Alright,
and 2
I'll check it out.
discards. These might be random cards in the game, could as well be Ojama yellow and black or green.
What
if you
happened?
Like. But we start off with activating Branded Fusion, sending to the graveyard Despian,
Round 4
Tragedy,
Nash.
and Fallen of Albus to summon out.
Alright, can't believe I'm playing a world champ round 4. Okay.
And then we're going to build a
Oh, what's part 2? I'm the GOAT. He beats Nash. He's like, I'm the fucking GOAT.
And Despian,
A world champ has fallen. I'm happy to report it's not me. 1-2-0. What'd I say?
Aluba, the Jester of Despia,
Okay, there was no like.
on Chain Link 1, we're going to resolve Lubellion and
All right, let me.
Albus,
Okay, I can't
fusing
scroll
themselves
through this
together
specific.
to summon out Mirror
you
Jade,
guys
the
have
Ice
this.
Blade Dragon.
You guys
Now
learn
we
some
haven't
branded
numbers on yet,
combos.
So Aluba, the Jester of
Let's see if I can
Despia,
find
is
anything on
going to follow up
my
here,
main page.
and it's going to search us
Oh,
with Branded
we have
Fusion.
Jesse. We have an update on
This card
Jesse.
will need the second
Uh-oh.
discard.
Uh-oh.
So we're going to activate
Not
it,
good.
discard another card from hand, and then we're going to summon out Guiding Quem, the Virtuous. Unsummon this card.
Out
sends a
at
card
Bologna
from the deck
5-3.
to the
Didn't play well
graveyard.
round 5, but I always felt like I
Mentions
played
Fallen
well.
of Albus, so
However, it's
summon
feeling worse and worse to play
Blazing
Draco Tail.
Cartesia, the
Way too much
Virtuous.
cheat on it. Not even just tech cards, but also Vanquish Soul.
At this point,
Sucks
we're
because
going
I
to
enjoy detail, but
activate
debating putting it
the
down for the
Mirror
next
Jade,
2
the
events.
Ice Blade Dragon effect, and do something crazy.
Damn.
We're going to send to the graveyard
No. He's got a
our
target on his
Branded
back.
Dragon and banish our own Aluba. That is going
Sometimes
to
you get
trigger
impermanent
Guiding Quem,
Lucas.
the Virtuous, which then summons out Blazing
I
Cartesia,
told you to
the
stop
Virtuous.
playing that deck. Take the tournament
Now, you might
seriously
think,
already.
okay,
I don't know who this
that's very
is.
interesting. We're going to activate Blazing Cartesia now.
He sounds
And
like
we're going to
someone's
fuse away
mom.
Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon, with Blazing Cartesia, the Virtuous, to summon out
Oh my
Granguignol.
god. Okay.
And then we're going to activate the effect of Granguignol, the Dusk Dragon.
What the fuck is this?
to
Okay.
send another
Now you
card
guys are gonna see
from
my
our extra
feed.
deck
What
to
I
the
be
graveyard,
consuming,
which is
slopping
going
it
to
up.
be Titaniclad, the Ash Dragon.
Onomatopoeia
Naturally,
unfolding.
this is
What
not
an
the
incredible
craziest answer,
unfolding
but of course,
power.
If we exit the main phase 1, we can go to the end phase and then activate a bunch of effects. The first one is going to be
Is
of
this
Albion,
just
the
the-
Branded Dragon, and that is going to set the brand new spell card, the Fallen and the Virtuous, which is
I see.
always considered a branded and Dogmatica card. We're going to set this one, and then also we're going to
Rafflesia for
activate
Plasma
Titaniclad,
Travel.
the Ash Dragon effect to access the beautiful new card Dogmatica Ecclesia, the Virtuous. We can special summon this one out, and this one searches for Dogmatica Fleur-de-Lis, the Knight.
This is just yeah, this is just the automat board.
So
I mean,
this
it's just
card
a reference
already
for
is an
people.
interruption on the opponent's
Holy
turn
okay,
with
this is
special
I don't
summons
know if
and
this is
then
that
negate
helpful
a
at this
monster.
point.
The other card,
I'm
the
just
Fallen
like
and
trying to
Virtuous, has
parsing
two
this
effects. You
is
can
so hard.
either send a card
I
from
know
the
there's
deck to the
arrows,
graveyard
but
to
like
destroy a
this
fixed
starts
card of your
crisscrossing this
opponent
one. I'm
or
just
of
like, bruh.
yourself. Or you could just summon something
Or-
from the graveyard because you have an Ecclesia monster
Okay,
in the
okay.
field. If you use the effect to send something from the extra deck to the graveyard and
Okay,
destroy
we have a
card,
Josh
you can
update.
trigger Guiding Quem, the Virtuous, and summon back your Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon. Let me know what you think. of the combo
He
and
looks like
how
he
much
won
you
round
like
8.
Those new artwork cards, and
Or-
see you for the next branded video.
Round 8 won 2-0 versus Draco Tail. Future round 7 was so close. Round 8 Draco Tail just bricked twice going first, so that one was quick. They clearly wanted you to, I feel like they could have won. I don't know though. Maybe. This is Twitter. Oh, that's true. What is Josh on? Vanquish Soul. He's been farming details. Oh my god, we have a Metakuzu replay. I imagine it's him decking out some... Crystal Rose's board development is strong, and I was able to go into... I think this is library out or something, which is like deck out, by triggering multiple effects. There's also the opponent's plays, but it's definitely worth doing in situations where there's nothing else you can do. Do you respect Wave Turbo? There's actually a Ceremonial Bell, though I think that one's troll. There's another one. Oh my god, this is 2 minutes. This is going at 2 times speed. We're not watching 2 minutes of Metakuzu. There's a Mind Over Air. Have you guys heard of that one? I only heard about that one because the Duel Links ban list banned it. And one of the Duel Links goats was like, fuck, I used my, like... I guess you can, like, redeem when you, like, top a KC Cup. Yeah, they did that. Yeah, that's exactly how I found out about those. No way. Okay, bro, that's a snow, alright? That's like a classic Jesse Cotton move. Holy shit, okay. Alright, bro, okay. Metakuzu, he's done it again. Alright, here's another one. Breakable board without the maxi, to be honest, like actually. Alright, I think this is troll. I think they're like memeing. Yeah, okay, they're memeing. Okay, never mind, they're agreeing with Jeff. Sorry, I thought I was gonna... Okay, they're agreeing with Jeff. Why does Bologna looks different? Yeah, it does look different. New update.
With the release of the Chronicles deck, the Fallen, the Virtuous, all Fall Edition, there's also 2 completely new cards coming into the TCG, and we're going to break them down to you here right now.
The first one I want to mention is the Fallen and the Virtuous. Quite fitting, huh? I am already absolutely in love with this card. Look at this stunning artwork of Ecclesia and the Fallen of Albus, of course. But what's even more cool is the effect. It has 2, in fact. And the first effect is that you can send 1 monster from your X-Ray to the graveyard that mentions Fallen of Albus and then destroy a face-up card on the field. So it's...
I don't see any YCS updates.
This card is a quick play spell, so it works.
Oh shoot, okay, Danilo. Okay, we can look at his Bologna thread.
Of course, use this to gather more resources in your branded deck, or you play this in decks that do not have a lot of extra deck cards in there, so you can just play somewhere Albion the Branded Dragons.
YCS, oh dude, this looks so good.
For example, in Genesis, in your Fire
YCS Bologna thread, 24, 29 people. That's quite a bit. That's like just above the cutoff.
You can use this as basically a quick
Detail 2-0, 2-1, Luna 2-0, Detail 2-1, versus 2-1. I think that's Vanquish Soul. Yummy 2-1, Mitsu 2-1.
Yeah, you're having plenty of plans with the
2-0. Okay, he just 8-0'd his way up.
Very much for the branded.
All right,
Dragon
nice job. Giga chat.
Dogma, and that one is really cool as it is a new fusion monster using Fallen of Albus as fusion material, as that is the first fusion material. But additionally to that, you just need a light or a dark monster and an effect monster. And the fusion materials alone will already give you some information on how that card could have impact, as it is first of all a really good target when you're just normal summoning out Fallen of Albus or special summoning it out to use 2 of your opponent's monsters. But additionally to that, super polymerization could also be used to bring this card out together with the Fallen of Albus, which is very powerful. And then actually it has also multiple effects again. One of them is on its summon you can put back
Oh shit, okay, Ben.
From the graveyard or the banishment.
I think he was 4-0 last time I saw him.
Or extra deck as well.
Actually, I might as well just put it another time and like refresh him. Revisit them.
The Searing Dragon is banished, you can't really
Round 1, 2-0 Draco Tail.
With that though, which is really powerful.
2-1 Draco Tail.
Also
2-1 Malice. Why does anti-spell still exist XD?
Make this card actually unaffected as well. You can make it
2-1 Pure K9.
So hard to deal with
Full house.
As soon as you have the Ecclesia in the graveyard,
like the card full house,
and then it
or
will be
like
really hard to deal with this
the
card, as it
poker
also is
hand,
gaining attack
the
points
Balatro
more
full
than Crazy
house.
Eyes around. And then, as
I
all
imagine
of
it's
the
the
Branded
latter.
Fusion monsters essentially,
2-1 Yummy
in the
Mitsu.
end
Got
phase,
cross-sided
this
on Droll
one is
game
able
3,
to
but
search
hand
for
trap
an
on
Automatica or
Mitsu
Triumph
graveyard
card
search.
in the end phase as well.
Paid
So,
off for once.
plenty of new tools with the 2 new cards that you're getting from this new deck. So make sure to tell us how you are using those
2-1 Malice.
to your best
2-1
advantage.
Malice. 2-1 Draco Tail. Through game mode full board really bad. Managed to OTK through board with Fenrir game 3, so I guess I'm even. Damn. Oh shoot, is this Root from the OCG? Very kind words from Root. Do your best. Oh hell nah. 1 hour ago, Herman got served up the Master Duel special. 1-2 versus Go, second Gem Knight. Boarded into all 9 Charmers. Game 3 cause vibes. But I draw none of them and get Chris yet. Bruh. Oh, okay, we have a Juhu thread. Unalite 2-1, Malice 2-1, 1-2 versus Mitsu Reizio, 2-0 Soulful Yummy, 2-0 Mitsu Yummy, 2-0 Brandon Draco Tail, 2-0 Draco Tail, 2-1 Malice. Damn. These guys are fiends. Yeah. That's the interesting part, because there were people worried about Malice. Like, I don't know, I just heard it from like on Twitter. But like Malice didn't seem that represented. Like, it does seem like a bad like matchup when you're not prepared for, but like I guess it's only top cut where you would want to be like.
Welcome back, everyone, here to the live coverage of YCS.
Let's go. Is it round 9?
2025.
Or,
and
oh, it's like an interview.
Oh,
it's the start of Secret Guy.
Time now to showcase you some
Oh
new
shit! Okay.
combos.
Redemption.
Because
Okay.
In the legendary decks, in the 5D decks, just recently released the.
Oh, of
synchro
course,
cards.
of course,
Got a couple
of
of
course.
add-ons, and,
They need to sell the
you are
legendary
very,
decks.
much
Never mind.
experimenting
I
with
thought they
them,
did
so
it
you
out of the
found some
kindness of their own
combo lines,
hearts.
right?
I forgot.
I found some combo lines. One that goes into speeder and some that don't need speeder to build a board.
All right, I'm very excited.
One
for
mouse
that
makes
because
tacos
that
is
is
gonna be side
brand new,
advantage,
of
true.
course, and we want to see what you have cooked up. So I would say let's go into the combo. Let's go for the top camera and show us what you got here with those new synchro.
Oh my
cards
god,
and
not
show
with full
us,
speed.
What is coming out of that?
I think full speed does everything.
Big combo for you to be honest, but surprise me, please.
All right, it's a 1.5 card combo.
Okay.
With the new full speed warrior.
Okay, so 1.5 basically means you need just any kind of discard for it,
need
right?
a random discard.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. Usually you start the combo by normal summoning the full speed warrior.
Fair.
And on normal summon he adds a card that mentions junk warrior or junk synchron.
All right, okay, let's do that.
You would add the new card Synchro Fellowship.
Ooh. What are we going to do with that?
This card searches one junk synchron and a card that mentions junk warrior or Stardust Dragon.
Okay, I like how they're all connected like that, right? Like you can go this. Okay, what are we searching with it? Go ahead.
Okay, here we are searching the junk synchron. Because we need to search it.
Because it's on the artwork.
Yes. And another new card, the Scrap Synchron.
Ooh.
You could also add.
Who else eating their junk?
Stardust
Yes.
Synchron,
Okay. Finally.
Or the new trap, which I'm not playing, or the Sonic Chick, because this one mentions Junk Warrior and this one mentions Stardust Dragon.
Fair. But for now, we're going with the Scrap Synchron for this combo that you have cooked
And
up here.
to resolve the effect completely, you have to discard one card.
Okay, that's why we have
That's
that. Okay,
the
let's
discard.
let's put it. Okay, it's drawn a Lockbird. Fair enough. We discarded easy. So now we are completely into our synchro combos.
This card can synchro from the hand
if you make a synchro that needs a synchron tuner.
Okay.
So here we are making another new card.
It's funny how you just made that synchro summon. This is so unusual to see. Okay, we're just synchro summoning from the hand. Let's go, let's go.
We are summoning Scrap Warrior.
Nice.
On summon, he searches Junk Synchron or a card that mentions Junk Warrior.
Okay.
You can also dump that card into the graveyard.
All right, all right.
Right now we're searching. Here we search.
I fucking love this synchro. This synchro is so cool.
Supersonic Chick.
Okay.
I like the interaction where you can like revive with Junk Synchron and it prevent whatever is negated by Junk Synchron is allowed to activate and resolve successfully because of this card.
The Synchron deck, but I know that Junk Speeder is just the crazy card, just enables so much, and I think we're going to see it as well.
It's very broken.
Yeah.
Then we're using the second effect.
Yeah, because you get the extra normal summon because you control level 3 synchro.
We banish it from the graveyard.
Loving the
and then we
Mitsurugi
target a
Seiji.
synchro monster and reduce its level by 1 to get an additional summon for Synchron.
Okay. Additional normal summon?
Additional normal summon.
Okay, I see. All right.
Here we normal summon Junk Synchron, and on normal summon we can target a level 2 or lower monster in our graveyard to special summon it.
I mean, all the old players are remembering that because that is a card from back in the day, of course. Lovely to see it still being played.
We target the Scrap Synchron and special summon him in defense. Because he is level 2, we can make a Synchro level 5.
Okay.
What do you do with the Scrap Warrior?
Oh, Synchro level 5, yeah.
Here we are making Speeder.
Junk Speeder, there we go.
Here we go for Chainlink 1 Speeder and Chainlink 2 Supersonic Chick.
Did he use it from hand to make the level 3
monster
synchro?
hit the graveyard.
Yes.
It can special summon itself from the graveyard or from the hand. So you could use this as a discard for
With the on summon effect?
For the Synchro Fellowship, if you have it in your hand.
Yeah.
So
he didn't do anything with it, right?
And so it's both trigger effects, so that actually allows you to chain block the Junk Speeder as well from cards.
Oh, Scrap Warrior, the synchro. It's level 3, okay. My bad.
Not knowing what Junk Speeder does, show us what that Junk
My
Speeder
bad,
does.
sorry, I thought you meant... I know the Synchrons are the tuners and Warriors are the Synchros.
Different levels as possible.
I mean, we have 3 main monster zones still
Did he
available,
search this,
so I think we're going to make use of that.
Warden Rapid, thank you so much for the follow.
Synchron, another Junk Synchron. And the Assault Synchron as well. Nice.
I didn't notice. I didn't know.
The trigger effect. Stardust Synchron on summon searches a spell that mentions Stardust Dragon.
Okay, let's do that as well.
Here we add Stardust.
Oh yeah, he'd search.
Older card from down.
Yeah, that's true.
And here,
isn't it? Let me reread, fellows.
Doesn't nip here.
Isn't it search 2, dump 1 though?
Okay, no Nibiru from my side, so you're free to continue with your combo. And the protect. Okay, it is Herald of the Arclight. Oh, I mean,
nice
a lot
Herald.
of people know this at the moment from the Yummy deck being so relevant in the format, but you are also able to make use of that card. Also, I think you explained that you special summoned with Junk Speeder. From now on, there's a restriction applying with Junk Speeder, though, right?
Not from now on.
Oh.
It's for the whole turn. If you use Speeder's effect, you cannot summon any different cards from your extra deck.
But Synchro Monsters.
But Synchro Monsters. Okay. You cannot even summon Pendle Monsters.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean...
Here we go... We need to synchro climb.
I had to, reverse engineer that line since you started asking.
So we,
but yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah.
Charge Warrior on summon, he draws a card.
Oh yeah, let's just get a free card. Why not?
From the bottom.
Yeah, sure.
Are they just showing off? Well, this guy never got a chance to combo. I think they are. I mean, I don't think they're like also. I mean. Obviously, they're showing off the structure deck cards, right? They're benefiting off this too. But we also didn't get a chance to see his combo, so I think they just took that opportunity as well.
Easy.
Here we summon the Scrap Synchron.
Is Lampy still in? True.
We want this guy in the grave.
Yeah.
And then we activate.
Where's his record?
He tributes himself. Then
but I mean, EU has been doing a lot of these though.
Materials, and then we make a Synchro monster with materials on the field.
Okay.
And those Synchro monsters that are summoned by his effect are unaffected.
Is Jesse still in? Okay, that's a serious question. He's 5'3", so no.
Monster out here now. So there comes the OG Stardust Ring. Goes for Stardust Ring. Okay, I gotta appreciate that. Gotta go ahead. Oh, that's a high level, yeah?
Yes, we are summoning Crimson.
Oh,
nice.
Crimson.
And since he is unaffected, we are using him as Chainlink 2. So Chainlink 1, Assault Synchron. He banishes himself.
Yeah, I mean Jesse mentioned how like he got farmed by Vanquish Soul. Like it's probably not a good idea to play Draco Tail.
Chainlink 2 to search a card that mentions Crimson Dragon.
Okay.
So here we are searching Synchro.
Is this playable? I do like the new synchron support. I think it takes the
Then we are using the synchro
like it makes a lot of one carders possible. Because Stardust Synchron, believe it or not, it's not a one card. It wasn't a one card until now. It's actually kind of embarrassing it wasn't one card until they released the structure deck cards.
Synchro 11.
Synchro. I like how we just go for
Did
all
Milano start
different
Revolution?
Right? It doesn't matter.
I mean, the
Every
common
level we have
consensus
covered-
is
Duration is called part of our combo.
that
Is that an NP
Draco Tail's
scroll?
popular, Vanquish Soul is a response to that.
Board webs basically.
Yeah.
It can hit pen scales, so you
Yeah,
don't
the new
get
junk
pen
monsters are
summon,
pretty good.
even
There's
like
also
tanky or,
over-tuning. That's
yeah,
also
if you
pretty
just
interesting.
Want to use it for tanky, sometimes it's worth it.
Do you think playable or like Revolution
And then
Synchron?
we activate Crimson
There's a
Drain, the second
specific
effect,
reason why
targeting
Revolution
our
Synchron
Duration.
flopped though.
Uh,
Like
it
if you're
takes
just
out,
gonna say like,
summons,
oh,
Dragon
the
Synchro
OCG played it and it
monster
came to
with the same
TCG,
level.
it's Chaos
And
Ruler.
it's
That's the
11
difference.
here. So we are special summoning, shooting Majestic Star Dragon.
Another classic cool one, yeah.
I've seen this end board before. This looks like a Leo
Normally, it would send a monster
037 Wolf
Stardust
Leo.
to the graveyard, but because we control a synchro monster that mentions
Yeah,
Stardust
Majestic.
Dragon,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can
this is pretty
special
good.
summon it instead.
Majestic
I
is
see,
awesome.
I see.
It's here on the top.
What are we getting now?
We are special summoning Stardust Trail. Here you could also special summon Stardust Worm or even another Stardust Synchron, depending on the combo. You can basically.
I think Synchrons will just be Synchrons. Like the new support just made it easier to make junk speeder.
You can just always, like, depending on what you have, just go different routes. I really, really like that because you just have so many monsters, you can just like go any direction you really feel like.
Oh, 37 Wolf goes to my logos. Yeah, I remember you mentioned him. Yeah, Leo. Yeah.
A level 9, so you draw 2 more cards.
Yeah.
Or you could
What's interesting, I think
these away
is it
to make a level 5.
what was the set code with 37?
then you
Dawn
can
of
search a
Majesty
certain
set
ritual
code
monster.
EN037.
Technically, you could also
That is another for some that's a random coincidence. I think it's Dawn of Dane. No.
When you don't have this guy,
what is Dawn of Majesty? Dawn of Majesty. Set code EN037. I think that's a synchro card that came.
And Access Synchron can dump another Stardust
No,
Synchron
is
to
it?
modulate its level
No,
to
it's
9
some magic key
and
card.
make it
There's a set code with 037 that Leo pointed out.
But right here, we want to have.
I watched that
more
guy's
boards,
videos for the new junk
and,
cards.
We are activating the.
Yeah,
second
he has
effect
like a
of
whole
Stardust
squad,
Synchron
like
by
cooking
targeting
with the
a card
deck.
on the field, tributing it, and he special summons himself.
Okay.
This card, when it's in the grave or hand, could special summon itself if a card on the field is tributed.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Sexy Jura is
right
pretty
here,
strong too here.
He gets banished when he uses this effect. We are making.
Damn, it's going.
Psy Frame Lord Omega.
Fair.
And we are not using his effect right now to rip a card from our opponent's hand.
Because I have no cards in hand. No,
Yes.
what's the actual reason?
We pass turn here.
Okay.
And
In the standby phase, what do you put back?
We are
you want that effect.
Oh,
the
oh my god, that's
because this guy
dirty.
banishes
That's
himself
nasty.
when he negates. And when he banishes himself,
You resummon them.
can
Oh,
activate
that's
this
fucking
on the
nasty.
to resummon
This
it.
is so fucking
That's
nasty.
another
Oh my
negate.
god.
Oh, I see. That's huge. I mean, you can still take the card out of the hand. On the
Oh,
opponent's
Duelist
turn, right?
Nexus. It's Duelist Nexus.
it's
Yeah,
a
Duelist
That's
Nexus.
just easy.
EN037. Yeah.
One card essentially with just another
Cosmic
discard,
Quasar
and you start
Dragon.
with 5 cards in your opening hand, so you always will have a discard.
Is that a
If
coincidence?
you play more
One of the
boards,
funniest
we
coincidences
can
I've ever.
rebuild an even
I also
bigger board, but
realized
not breaking
037
it.
is just Leo backwards in numerals.
But you just have to evaluate. if
This
you
looks
want
very
that.
fun. And like, what would you say from the new cards that you showed?
Yeah,
here
Cosmic
is the
Quasar Dragon,
most
that's
important
sick.
One that just released. I saw you summon.
I mean, no one plays this, but that is a really cool coincidence.
I would say in my build, because I'm playing a ritual build,
Okay.
the Scrap Synchron is the most important one.
Fair.
So you can make speeder with a level 4.
Yeah,
but
because
I think this one is the
let me
most
reread
important
Scrap Synchron again
it
because
mentions Stardust
please
Dragon,
mentioned it, but
which means you can
oh, he might explain it
search
actually.
this card with Stardust Synchron, and this one adds a tuner and Sonic Chick,
And Sonic
Junk
Chick as
Synchron
well.
and Sonic Chick. So you can dump the Junk Synchron from your hand, special summon it, and this would be speeder.
Oh yeah. And I mean, all of your ways kind of want to lead
But
to
it's
speeder.
it's a bit weaker board because you don't get
Ooh,
the search,
nice.
get to search the Stardust Illumination for more bodies.
Okay. So that's a pretty big combo already, but you told me that you also have like another combo prepared where you're showing us a combo without Speeder.
Oh, Ghost Rare, okay.
Let's actually, why would you not summon Speeder though? Because as I told you, in my imagination, Speeder is just the card of the deck. Like when you're playing Synchron, you want to play Speeder, but is there a specific reason on why to not go into it?
It's always the better way to go for it.
Okay.
But for example, we've seen it in the meta. If we play K9 with Crystron, we are searching an Earth Machine monster.
Okay.
And there's an Earth Machine monster that can be used as any Synchron tuner. It's called Righty Driver.
Okay.
So you would
make
a Ripper and then make an Infinitrack River Stormer to search the Earth Machine, the Righty Driver.
I see.
And then you could normal summon the Righty Driver and
because of the Infinity Track, of course, you have some.
I think the line is scrap Synchron and then search.
So you cannot activate Speeder's effect.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I think the line for that one is like you go Righty Driver, go scrap Synchron, search. Is it Fellows? Scrap Warrior, I think. And then you add Junk Synchron, dump what's called High Speed Rider or whatever, and then you normal summon Junk Synchron, special summon High Speed Rider, Full Speed Warrior or whatever, Full Speed Warrior searches or something like that. Let me read scrap before I like start tapping.
That's fine.
But I can show the combo with full speed anyways, because it's basically the same.
Yeah, for sure. So that was a pretty cool combo already, but I'm so excited for this deck, so I want to see the
it adds. Okay, so that's the line I'm thinking of.
And let's see whether you have more high rare cards available here, because that is a shiny deck that you have brought here.
Yeah, Righty Driver or whatever.
Yeah, like you're really into it, and I'm all down for it. Let's go.
The level 3 Synchro I think is the best fucking Synchro printed for this deck.
And searching the Synchro Fellowship.
Yes.
Like.
Then we activate
if people pick that up, that it can like allow the activation of effects that Junk Synchron negates, they no ball.
And then again here.
Like I would be very impressed if you picked it up when you read it, you know, when you first read the deck card.
If we use a Righty Driver here, we didn't search the Synchro Fellowship first because we just went into this guy, and this guy searches the Synchro Fellowship instead.
Fair. But now that we already have it,
what's your favorite card in terms of gameplay?
Use the Graveyard effect.
SP Little Knight.
Use the Graveyard effect. Normal summoning the Junk Synchron.
I had to reread the second day. That works too.
Discard instead of the Scrap Synchron.
Okay, so here's where it starts to differ a little bit.
Yes.
I see.
Here we are making our Excel Synchron.
Okay.
I don't know any XL Synchron lines. They're too.
I forgot something.
They're too difficult for me to do in my head. So I'll just look Google them.
Okay, so just before that, we have that in the hand.
Yes. Since we need bodies, we need to dump the Synchron somehow.
I feel like it's like the only egregious thing about SP is IP into SP.
Dump a Synchron for cost to modulate it.
Well, also it's warrior typing has also been involved in some war crimes, but that's about it.
We are making him level 7.
Okay.
And because a tuner hit the graveyard, we're activating Sonic Chick.
True, we know that already. Okay. Getting monsters.
DPE also felt pretty good. It's just some dude who just revives himself.
And
it's just the cards associated with him lock you, so I don't like that.
Our Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon.
Rage is fine. Rage is like so good.
The Scrap Synchron.
He's back again.
And
yeah, we can go into anything. Yeah.
From Synchro Fellowship.
It's just unfortunate that like SP into IP, there's very little other things you want to go into. Like Unicorn got superseded. Maybe you will make the Gorgon Link 3 with IP, but for the most part, SP is like the potential IP targets have been consolidated to be SP. IP and the White Woman. Okay, IP and the White Woman. Okay, fine, fair enough. There's that one works.
I love how we
White Woman into Requiem is also sick.
Into a completely different direction. Let's go.
Right now we're sending the Stardust Synchron.
Excels for cost. Oh.
The effect again.
I didn't even pay attention. I was too busy answering questions.
Boom, goes for a Stardust, but it's only out there for a second always.
It's always just for a second. And here we are making
And also, like, the decision point to make SP, you give up something. Like,
comes
there's definitely times where I decide to make SP. I have like 4,000 damage on board or something, and I'm in a grind game, and I make SP. And sometimes it's not even the correct play, because sometimes you want to keep your board too. I find that decision, it's subtle, but it's interesting.
Synchro. So now here we are going for
12. There was a guy who summoned Gorgon in feature match. I don't know which one it was. It was like round 4? There was a guy who summoned Gorgon.
Oh, also I forgot to search.
Oh, true. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We got that too.
And
yeah, IP is like one of the early links.
To summon the shooting majestic starter string again.
Nice.
What would I say? What do I have to say about IP?
And now we are activating illumination to summon the trail.
I'm not too upset. One of the cool things about IP
and then we are
is that in Cybersex, it's a Cybers endboard piece that you can use, and then like summon a non-Cybers on your opponent's turn. So that's something cool that's not explored as often.
And
like you mentioned, Goddess. It's one way to utilize Goddess. It's one way to utilize SP.
We can target a Stardust monster to modulate its level, to increase or decrease. We're making her level 5. And then we can make Omega again.
Lovely. So the result is somewhat similar, but still you could all do that without even summoning the junk speeder. That's pretty impressive, to be honest.
Yes, and if you are starting with...
Is that Lulu Walilith? No, that's Mr. Sexy Jura. I forgot it. It's Jura the something.
You don't need to tribute the Excel Synchron, so it's...
Low attack and main phase only? Yeah, but I feel like they printed cards to circumvent that. Like,
you don't need. You can tribute the Infinite Track River Stormer.
Fair.
Well...
All right. Kevin, thank you so much for showing us those new combos for the Synchron deck with all the new cards.
I think of Link Karibo, but that also protected Appaloosa. Juraishin. The Chris Undergod. Yes, thank you.
But you have
I'm sorry, Mr. Sexy Jura is ingrained into my mind.
Give it a try, and you have some points to maybe use for your combos that you can play then. Thank you for the interview. Make sure to stay with us because there is more duels coming here live from YCS.
This one's broken as fuck, but it is kind of fun to use. Is fucking Sprite Elf. He's broken as fuck, but I mean, I don't know. What the fuck is this card? Is this a purely? I think it's like a punk free agent. Like the idea of printing that card. Oh, this is Scythe. Artifact Scythe. Oh, this is Artifact Scythe. Uh-oh. No, it's not Artifact Scythe. No, it is Artifact Scythe. I thought this was like a mouse. But no, this is him like kneeling or whatever, sitting down. Yeah. These are fucking knees. Almost threw me off. Yeah, IP is fine. Yeah. Yeah, this card seems alright. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I need more info. Oh, is this Xian? He's kind of bright orange though. Though the red makes me think it's Xian. Nova Master? Is this Nova Master? Elemental Hero Nova Master? I haven't gotten a good look at that, man. Yeah, it is Nova Master. That's fucking Elemental Hero Nova Master. That orange. Badu. Call me the next HZKO, bruh. Let's fucking go. He does have Xian's fit, though. I was thinking Heat. Or fuck. This background looks familiar though. Okay, I give up. What the fuck? Is that a spell circle? Is this Magician Souls? Is Magician Souls? Is Magician Souls? Is Magician Souls? Never mind, I'm the GOAT. I don't give up. I'm the GOAT. I just switch your souls. Uncast Delusion of Grandeur again. What did I tell you guys? I'm the fucking GOAT. No, yeah, that's right. I'm the fucking GOAT. It was the circle that gave it away. Otherwise, I was cooked. I was thinking of some landscape. I was thinking this Phoenix Gear Free? Yeah, I could see it, yeah. Alright. Can I go 3 for 3? Look, that purple's really distinct. What the fuck? Card guard? I don't remember him looking like that though. I don't know. Into the Void? Okay, you guys got me. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Into the Void. Okay, you guys got Into the Void. Ah! Yeah, 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 yeah. Infernity. I understand now. Nice. Okay, okay. Infernity. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah? Alright, alright, alright. I'm ass. Time to retire. Unks does not have it. Oh my god, this can't be some hero card. This is not some hero card. It's like generic cityscape. Oh, is it Kalupo? Fuck you!
Welcome back one more time to your Yu-Gi-Oh! Championship Series Bologna 2025 coverage. We are in our round 9 final feature match for today's coverage. And we've got a great one for you.
They just cut it off.
Antonio Papa, Nesh,
Silent Wolf Kalupo.
Your world champion versus Alberto Zucchetti, and they're ready to kick things off for one more match.
And then it looks like another clone of Nesh. And his phenotype was black hair instead of like.
Gentlemen, we're going to do a high roll. Who would like to go first? Nesh is
there's two wolves on card, yeah.
6. And for Alberto, 8.
You guys see it too, right? Neshito on the right?
Gonna hand you over to your wonderful commentary trio for this final match of today's coverage. Gentlemen, take it away.
Thank you, Ed, and indeed, what a day it has been already. We've been through 8 amazing rounds, a lot of different decks, over 2,400 players gathering here in Bologna. So many different decks, but here, once more, we have an all-Italian face-off.
Well, I thought it was Spiral card? The card has a very similar effect. Like, you, like, I don't know if it, like, reveals top card or, like, a set card. I don't know, I forgot. It has a very weird, like, you have to call a card.
And, well, if on the one side,
it is very similar to Spiral.
Can be reassured that he won the
like gameplay-wise.
I think playing against a world champion, although we're talking about Master Duel, is not an easy feat, and to do so on stream is gonna be tough. But Antonio, Nesh, as we all know him, has to prove that he's just as good in the TCG.
Antonio Papa.
What do you guys think of his chances in this match?
I missed that it was Nesh.
Right now the matchup is very interesting because
all right, I'm gonna do a Gamba. You guys, I forgot we could do Gambas.
From the one spot we have Yami, and
all right.
the other we have Mitsurugi Yami. So we're really going to see
who wins
those two decks, which one
Nesh.
is going to conquer, because obviously both strategies are very, very popular in today's meta breakdown, as we saw in the list.
Alright, you guys have
but
1
I
minute.
really believe that it is one of those matches that the people and us as a casters wants to experience and to see which deck is going to prevail.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, especially because yesterday I had
Holy
the chance
shit.
to interview Antonio, and I mean, he's very humble player. He has been playtesting for the event, doesn't feel the pressure, of course, like being a master.
Someone put 10. Come on, bro. I'm canceling
event,
the fucking
playing,
Gamba.
in real tournament for the
If it's
TCG
just
is
10
completely
versus
different,
10K
but,
versus
for sure. both of our players want to win this one out to advance to day 2, and they want to prove themselves to be the best player for this
Thank
round
you.
9.
Okay, now it's
And,
more even.
I
All
would
right.
say
Thank
that
you.
both of our duelists are ready, so without no further ado, let's jump into round 9.
All right, now you can, whoever was smart about their points, now you can start lowballing, okay? You guys can start lowballing. 2 whole points. Yeah, now it's fine. You can lowball now. I'm not gonna cancel. All right, there's like 5 seconds remaining.
And here
Rip.
they are. Alberto going first. Definitely needs the help, but oof, I already saw a rough draw.
I really like the rituals that players do with their cards before starting the game, the V-shape.
Yeah, you saw the one you made when you were a player, so you have yours as well, huh?
I usually
Yama versus Habakara. Yama. Yeah, Antonio Daddy.
Here we see already a rough start because Alberto tried to bait an interruption but revealed that he hard drawn that minion. And yeah, now he's just gonna try to extend. Antonio, rightfully so, goes for the Ghost Spell on the revive effect. But he does have a second Marshmallow since he normal summoned the first one. Does this resolve?
He has Bell in hand. Was that a purge?
I mean, we have been, I guess, spoiled by seeing a lot of Yummy variants, but this is just a straight up version, so things are gonna be a lot more straightforward.
Looks like purge.
The goal will be. It's also possible that they know what they are up against at this point in the tournament already.
Yeah, this is what I want to discuss. So we saw that Alberto chose to normal summon the Masmao instead of special summoning. So indicating that a potentially threat of Izuna may be there. But I think that in the Mitsurugi Yami strategy is not one of those cards that you really can afford to utilize.
Yeah, and I would say Ghost Spell is also not, you know, in everyone's deck. But here we see an impermanence on the Capsi, which is important.
Yes, Capsi.
You didn't learn from Dual Drive? Because they're not trying to learn.
So
they want to sell you busted
Antonio
cards,
kept
bruh.
his, impermanence for Capsi because it is the only way.
Nah, I'm not surprised. Like, this game has had, like...
Find a way
well, I mean, like, they printed one of the ones where I was like, what the fuck? They printed this? It doesn't make it okay or anything. But, like, that I just realized they don't give a fuck. Was when they printed the 6 Samurai Link 2 that searches Gateway. Infirming the Cupsy, rip. Cummy Yummy, yeah. Cummy Yummy. When they printed a guy that searches Gateway, they just don't give a shit. You know, fuck it, we'll print whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I don't really expect, you know, Konami to learn anything, because they'll just...
will try to set up just the Herald of the Arclight, but no Mitsurugi, so the Herald is just... if just is a right word.
Hawk 2 is also kind of crazy. Yeah, they just printed Hawk 2. Hawk 2.
What we used to see in the first days of Yami, I would say.
Yes, it is quite odd that we play Marcher instead of some Sarov potentially.
But I mean, it makes sense, I guess. It
in a pure
does
version.
represent an additional, You don't really need to recycle the Herald in this version, I guess. And this is not.
He's playing like a Victorian era child.
The synchro is
okay, I'll give you like the meta concept of it. The idea is like this. Okay,
what the last card
you make a link. Okay,
for the Yami,
the meta concept, which will not help you what gameplay it is. Talk about gameplay. Well, it does not describe the gameplay at all. You're basically inserting a coin by paying 100 life points. To summon the Synchros, which are claws that grab the level 1 Yumis, like the level 1 guys.
It's that needed, but especially if you know what you're up against.
So the actual gameplay aspect, it's kind of close to Sprite for level 1s, where like,
way to access the
but
part of the deck.
Very, it's the Snatchy, yeah,
Snatchy
is the Link one.
Weird because he's showing to the camera, so
and like the
must
Link
be
1
something out of this world.
is what like lets you the Synchros themselves let you use any Link 1 as a tuner.
Mignon, I see a ritual.
It's kind of you know like gigantic sprite in a way. Oh, lets you use rank 2s sooner.
No, okay, that is pre-prep.
The way they interact is a little bit different though.
I wouldn't complain too much, but
they still play on your opponent's turn, but it's mostly summoning synchros that like harass your opponent.
I mean,
yeah, Link Rose,
sure,
yeah.
No?
Can't wait for Yummy with Sprite Elf and MD. Oh, that sounds diabolical.
And if
but yeah, I think that at the base level of gameplay, it doesn't describe everything, but it's like when you're developing your combo, it's like level 1 Sprite.
We do have a Bakiri.
But they synchro climbs, you know, you see there's like a level 4 synchro.
I don't know what he was showing, honestly, at this. Yeah, I mean, of course, he's doing it for the show. No, we know that, you know.
But the Link 1 is like allows you to synchro summon on your opponent's turn.
You wanna keep information to yourself.
And it's like not once per chain.
Yeah, for sure there is Mignon. And
or
I believe the
it's once per chain, it's just not once per turn.
And I think, yeah, that is it. Antonio picks
up
his
insane match.
Cards. Maybe it was just the Mignon that he showed as the top.
Would Yummy even play out? Who knows, honestly.
So it's not like it was out of this world, but yeah, I mean, sometimes that's just how it is. I guess it also comes back to bite him a little bit, the decision to try and make your opponent brick, because what we saw was normal summon of
these two Handros did nothing. I know, it was a crazy gameplay. We gotta see the world champ really
came from the end.
Really exercise his
if you have
skill.
Impermanence plus Bell, usually what you want to do is keep Impermanence for Capsi and then chain the Bell to the synchro and try to stop them.
Ryzeal's 4 sprite, Yummy's 1 sprite, Malice 3 sprite. I don't know, Malice is weird.
At least now he gets to go first and adjust his deck. What do we expect to see from the side deck?
Malice is really weird.
Right now, one of those hints that
the way
we can have is that
I don't know.
The Antonio side, we only saw Mitsurugi cards. However, we also
it's
saw
not doing like.
So this is
okay, he didn't start doing Cherubini bullshit. You know what I mean?
Mitsuyami strategy, if we are in Antonio's mind,
until recently,
because otherwise, pure Mitsu doesn't pretty much afford to play hand traps that are like, for example, Earth, because they don't interact
Peak
well
Cyber's
with Impulse. That it is one of the reasons why
it's like to me it doesn't really feel like a Cyber stack.
I mean, I think that
it's closer to like Snake Eyes in terms of like developing. It's just the way it interacts with like it interacts with the banish pile is so unique.
I don't talk about Antonio with the
like once you have one broken Link 3, you access the other remaining 2 broken Link 3s.
So you can assume it's
and the Link lock is so funny. Like it's so laughable. You just make you still make generic links.
I guess when you go
Flash Mage Cyber
if you're maining the Fuva, you just want to get rid of the Fuva, but it's a heavy combo.
We've all like
I wouldn't
we've all like
some
experienced
players side the cards like Kolba if they don't main or talent, or in this case
jump to yeah, it's weird. It's like Snake Eye. To me, it's like Snake Eye.
I think
like once you get to a certain point with Snake Eye, you just fucking print. You just start printing Link material.
It's just time to find out.
Yeah, Format Skipper. Yeah. I clocked the Format Skipper. I was like, you know what? Format Skipper is still like I was like day 2. I was like, you know what? Format Skipper is still legal.
Why this better version of the deck is here?
But I didn't like. I didn't plan. I plan on playing the loners, so I wasn't planning on doing it. I know Gara took advantage of that, and he was like going around, like sharing the replays, and like Gara tried to make me watch a replay. I'm like, bro, I know what your fucking combo is. I'm not going to be impressed. Also, did he just set 5? Oh no, he's just, bro, what the fuck? Okay. Okay, the game didn't even start. Alright. I'm stupid. I'm so dumb.
There's no way to play such a powerful deck and choose to go second. And really want to see how these decks can bridge with each other. I want to see Antonio start with Yamis and go through the full combo into the Mitsurugi strategy.
Snowball? Yeah, it's Snowball for sure.
Design is a little bit better, so
yeah.
Show us a bit of combo, but on the other side, I mean, I'm really curious what hand traps Alberto might have brought in.
I was thinking Goblin Bikers would be like the League 3 spam, but like that one's weird because it's gated by Xyz material. Like once you have like Xyz material as like present, I can actually spam. But none of the actual like Goblin Riders or whatever summon themselves in the absence of League material of Xyz material, which is really weird. So you can get like really like a bunch of normal summon hands that don't do anything.
And normal summoning a hand trap doesn't mean that you have bricked.
I mean, I think it's different now with the new support.
Yeah, I mean, one of these decks that can make the most of it.
It was kind of whack before that.
Yeah, we are gonna use Capsi Yami Way maybe.
Sprite is Speedroid?
So we see a response from Alberto.
Really?
Josh.
Maybe because it's just like you make sevens and stuff like that.
This could be
Secret
big.
sevens. But Terratop is close. Yes, Terratop is like in a vacuum. If you had a whole archetype of Terratops in Takentomborgs.
I mean, doesn't matter all that much if you don't have anyways. So sure. I guess he prefers the monster in the graveyard.
And also plays better around Nibiru.
Fiendly kind of feels like that.
Yeah, I think it's fair, honestly. I don't really see a reason for.
What makes Fiendly? I imagine you use Unchained for like generic.
If Antonio doesn't have other engine.
Oh, actually, I actually don't know.
This is
You educate me on Fiendly. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Because of course now we are gonna revive and then go into like Lollipo if we want. And we can get into the big difference between the decks, which is if Alberto was only able to establish the Herald, the huge difference here is that once you get into your own Herald of Arclight, that gives you a Bakiri, and that's big.
I mean,
that one's special summons too, I think.
In order to access Herald and potentially summon into the extra monster zone, in order for.
Will Unchained Tour guy can play some BAs. Oh, BA! BA actually feels like level 3 flop. BA for sure. Okay, so yeah, now that you're including BAs in the conversation, there we go. Yeah.
And instead, this star M getting.
Yeah, BA. Holy shit.
They can get as the time passes, it goes more right.
BA on its own didn't age as well, but back in the day,
and
like
mentioned, we are.
I didn't say BA because it's really old. Okay, I'll give Fiend Link. I'll give Fiend Link.
Held in the extra motion zone in order to
gravity controller. Okay, that makes sense.
The effect will be activated in order.
You can synchro summon with the fucking gravity controller. Has an extra deck lock. You can't use it as link material during turn to summon, but it doesn't fucking matter. You just use it as synchro material.
This is definitely better.
PK's age better than me. I fucking hate PK because back in the day, you normal summon a PK and you popped it and it exploded. So like this deck sucks dick.
We did have the Rituals, the last card in hand is the second Ash Blossom.
That's how I felt about Raid Raptors too. Normal summon Vanishing Lanius, pop. Okay, nice fuzzy in hand. Your deck exploded. But now they have like
better. I mean, at this stage, you are pretty showcasing to your opponent.
Now they have better ways to.
You potentially don't have any more hand traps.
Grabster. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
There is a whole.
Oh yeah, Grabster, Turbini, sure.
Anything else, and you let your opponent to find an access to Mitsurugi.
Easy on purification. That's also an interesting.
Think you should rank up into
question. Many duelists are maining it for the event, so we can check if he is maining it as well. Makes sense. And there it is on top of the deck. You can see it. Definitely gonna access it.
That's some Genmoosh type shit, bro. I was familiar with Lastrix, Skip Force into fucking Ultimate Falcon Pass. They fucking love that.
At least in the side, for sure.
It is one of those cards that really gives the edge to this deck to perform, providing a negation.
Yeah, I don't think Genmu plays Dingirsu. Never mind.
Spell, trap, or monster effect, and it is one of those plays that.
In Orca?
I think Alberto just concedes.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You're talking about like toss format.
That's kind of surprising. There are still 37 minutes.
Pepperidge Farm and Food Brand? Yeah, it's like a meme.
There is a dinner reservation. And
like Pepperidge Farm remembers. I think it's from like an old commercial.
Yeah, Alberto just picks up his card, which means we're adding into a game free. Wow.
Quite surprised, honestly. I think this is the first time it happened
I feel like
today on stream.
Mitsurugi Yumi has like an advantage, right?
I think it could have waited a little bit
slight
more.
Advantage.
You know?
To be fair, pure Yami, it is one of the reasons that
like going into a board.
It scares me personally to play
like
an event with pure Yami. Is that if you have only engine and you cannot stop your opponent with hand wraps, you're in a very weird spot because it cannot play very, very well against an established field. And this is what potentially Alberto saw, and the thought that it may be a good option just to go to game 3. That
I'm not following.
First
Educate me. You're gonna have to explain it to me.
Now he's gonna be once more in a good position.
Is it because instead of like popping or tributing things?
If the big difference, as we have seen here, is this bridge that you can do for the Herald. Obviously, you know, Murakumo is really good going
I love
second
Duval.
into Yami. And it's
Duval,
going to be, you know, very interesting to see what Alberto brings in. Because going first, we have seen all the way from Solems.
You're gonna watch the full YCS? I think this is round 9, right? I think it ends after this.
I mean, he hasn't.
But day 2, probably.
Like, honestly,
okay.
It's a card that you know.
But I would have to sleep.
Top table, someone was playing it. It's just interesting.
Link using opponent cards.
He has the Solems, which.
Like end board.
I mean.
I thought you meant like developing your combo.
From
I see.
Side. I mean, on Alberto's side,
kind
instead,
of.
I mean, as mentioned, there are the.
They have a lot of like.
So, you know, there's.
That's
more
part of
choice,
their
I would say.
interaction.
But there are also the more choices.
They also have
which,
like.
you can bring in for sure. So it's definitely gonna be like a very
like
close one. I mean, as mentioned, we didn't get to see much Alberto going second. It was just, you know, Dominus Purge being activated. And, well.
But there is an interesting inclusion at the top of the side deck from Antonio as well.
Yeah.
Which we could see, because that is the one copy of Dimension Shifter. And I mean, against pure Yami, it's actually quite annoying. So I think we could see it just being brought in, and it could definitely catch Alberto by surprise. So yeah.
I mean, it is one of those cards that you really want to see, preferably with Mitsurugi, obviously. And pure Yami will definitely struggle against a potential shifter, but it is one of those interactions that not only it is the hand traps and the side deck patterns that play a huge role, but also if both decks go just engine by engine, I think that Mitsurugi can really show its true power and summon Murakumo in order to deal with all the Yamis.
For sure.
And this is why it is a good option also to play pure Yami, because before I talked about why I'm scared about playing, but on the other hand,
Josh advance?
it is one of those decks that
let me double check
really
Josh. Josh didn't win his feature match, but his score right now should be good. He just has to
from the Capsi and have 5 cards that you don't know what
like he still hasn't. He's not out
maybe
for sure.
For example, Ghost Bell, Ash Blossom, Dominus
Let's see how he
Purge,
did
and
in
Impermanence, and all these cards that can really stop, for example, Mitsurugi Yami.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't know. Round 9's not
case,
done yet.
But
that's right.
Without further ado, only one of these two duelists can advance to day 2 with the next to score, still with chances to making it to the top 8. Is it going to be Antonio or Alberto?
Yeah, he was 7-1. He was 6-1 after the feature match. And in round 8, he just beat Draco Tail, so now he's 7-1. So round 9, we'll I guess we'll find out.
We changed our our ritual.
Yeah. All 3 games actually, huh?
Do you have any ritual before?
Alright, what does he have? Why did he share his hand?
I actually
hand?
don't. I think I just no. I think I just draw no. I don't think so. I never thought about it.
There have been
That's my teacher. Who?
No, yeah, it's been ages actually, you know. So.
Oh, no draw, but I see Mulcharmis in the end from Antonio. Let's see if he's on your team of using it after Kagari. It seems like he is.
You got coached by
I think
Nash?
that's Fuva.
Nice. I mean, I'm assuming, but
probably we're gonna see it now, no? Is it double Fuva? That's the question. And here comes Fuvalos from Antonio. Do we have a response?
Bruh.
We do have Ash, but we have a second Fuvalos. Wow.
I mean, this might not be enough.
Yeah, World Champion Diff. Yeah.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah,
what do you guys talk
what
about,
can you do
if you don't mind me asking?
Happens.
Was it like specific
And
deck,
I
or was
think
he
we still have a
reviewing your
troll and lock,
replays?
And I want to see if it's going to be changed in the resolution in order
Okay,
for
this is a yummy way. I think
us
that's
to
this is
provide
add 2,
more,
draw 1. Sorry,
more
discard 1.
plays and establish
This is a school of my body.
bigger field.
I mean, at least let's see. It as you've mentioned, all of Alberto's commitment.
I feel like
has
you
been
could
one
set
card.
up something pretty.
So if he has
nasty
drawn
2
some
draws,
of these, I
maybe
don't know,
3.
Solems, Anti-Spell Fragrance, maybe he doesn't really need to do all that much. He can set them up and try to stop Antonio.
There's like
we control here. And
Yummy has bounces.
Does he have it?
Yeah, you just trade draw with.
I think they have a pop.
With more.
They have like lowering attack, which does kind of come up, and Herald. Herald kind of floods you, insulates your, and you know, it negates.
In the rotation.
They have their spell also bounces too. Book. I confused the synchro with the the spell is the one that bounces, and the synchro Book of Moons.
Maybe not.
Yeah,
if I remember.
And have draw from Cherokee.
Honestly.
So like legit, they don't really have that many negates.
Honestly, not. Ooh,
which is why I kind of say it's separate from Sprite.
And yeah, here we're just gonna set up, get the marshmallow, get the surprise back, and yeah, did we get this? Okay.
Like Sprite in engine has negates, but then access is like generic extra deck options for removal.
Makes a lot of sense, but
it's kind of
only one set, unfortunately, no
It'd be
drop
bad
cards
against
from
the
the
fusion
side
deck.
It's going to be a very simple yummy
I don't know the matchup against Draco
to
Tail.
fight against Antonio.
I don't know if like
7 cards, possibly 6-7 cards. Let's see.
I think at first on the surface it feels like Draco Tail will have an easier time against Yummy.
By the fact that
but
Alberto
Herald of the Arclight is such a
surprise
bitch.
and sent to the graveyard instead of immediately in his hands.
Habakiri is a problem.
Skipping steps. Okay, so big question is if we have anything to play with in the draw phase, because obviously you want to try, but no, wow, we go immediately.
Oh, that's not bad, is it?
Again, this hard drawn one of Mitsurugi Ritual.
Any kind of breaker deals with Yummy?
Right now,
it like
to be
condenses the
probably
board.
The
I think because of surprise.
we can experience why Mitsurugi
Like if you have a
is very,
snatching
very
grave,
strong
surprise
against
can revive it
Yummy.
or something, and then you can still continue like playing.
I mean, at least the good news is we do have a Kruki.
And
we do have surprise, so the Akruki will provide a special summon.
Oh, he's summoning from deck. I see. So
white.
he tribute. Okay, that's not too bad.
And we didn't chain Capsi, which was quite odd.
How to play around certain advanced game states and those little interactions can be complicated, like timing when to change certain things. Oh, that's nice.
Wow. We lost potentially one draw.
Draco Tail wins versus Yummy if Arclight gets banned. Rip. So Arclight is a bitch.
So here we are going
to use nice.
The effect
All right.
of Akruki, I think.
Maybe
just special summon.
Change surprise to Habakiri in order to
all right. It looks like Antonio Papa's in the game.
Yep.
At the beginning, I think Pure Yummy also had trouble dealing with like high defense monsters.
Can just discard the card if
but I think that's before surprise.
To, prevent these Murakumos.
I think the Antonio is quite confident because I think Alberto's cards in end, and I think it looks promising for him
for sure.
It's not like the reason like breakers.
Thinking a lot about this.
Droplet isn't that great, right? Versus Herald. Like you go neck,
what to discard, right?
And you can't discard a bouncer under Herald.
Wow. Okay.
I think it was rocky because it's a trigger.
Oh.
Yes, and called by the grave into the troll and Lockbird. So the sequence
was
that
live bell reaction.
Oh my god, no! That's hyped.
A bigger sequence.
Yeah. And yeah, address then we are gonna
Murakumo negate, okay.
The Murakumo effect. And now we are left with no cards in hand for Alberto, but the draw and lock is active.
Yeah, the Murakumo did a lot though.
Was that Akroki chaining 1, Murakumo chaining 2 negates, chaining 3, stealing the chain draw and Lockbird, chaining 4, call by the grave, and of course chailing 5, ghost bell.
Damn, Antonio Papa is not happy.
And, Alberto
how many cards left in hand? Bottom player has 0 cards. It looks like Nash has 3 to 4. Sorry, 6-7 fans. He does not have 6 or 7. Oh, it's 4. It's 4.
At this point, we are
Bakiri. And okay, we're gonna go for Lollipo.
Yeah, I mean it is one
Lollipo's
of those
banished.
Really
It's banished.
Mitsurugi and also
or I guess it's shuffle. Okay, my bad. The point is, like you can interact with the grave.
Not have an effect, so it's totally understandable.
I still need to read the Yummy cards, but I think I've gotten like a sense of them. I don't know what the field
so
spells
now, I mean,
really
Antonio
do.
knows everything.
If I'm being honest.
He knows that the last card is the surprise.
There's the one field spell that like gives 500 times the number of yummies you have on the field to each yummy,
in his own hand,
which is like insane.
Is decent, but
Banish
of
or summoned by synchro. Okay.
And also we can Habakiri for Kusanagi, take back the field, the ritual spell.
Which is also why I was thinking it might have been a better target for the Lollipo, just because you cannot add from deck. So maybe it was better
that's
to
a
shut
Cupsy.
off the ritual. Because I mean, once you see Futsu, you usually assume that they are also, you know, Kusanagi.
Yeah.
But he has drawn his own copy of a Kruki, which is big here.
We can surprise here in order for us to.
Damn, this would have been an easy game without
sure.
roll.
I like it.
Yeah, the synchro effect.
You know, you
the
can't really say like,
effect.
oh, I would have won if I hadn't been. I'm just saying the draw kept Alberto in the game. Let's see.
So we choose to wait for surprise.
Oh.
Kusanagi will be
wait, that might
tributed through the effect of
so you
Habakiri.
just add back
and
ritual,
now that it's
right?
tribute, can activate the effects to probably add the Mitsurugi ritual
Delete.
into the deck.
Which emote do you want me to delete?
And this is why,
I see woot woot,
as I
but
was
what
saying, maybe
what do you want
the
to
ritual,
delete?
I think was better as a target. Because I mean, what can they do if they have the Futsu? Like
maybe it's more clear.
Sure. You cannot draw. So here you prevent a play, and instead this way Antonio is just able to, I believe, summon from the end because he summoned from deck, no?
Yeah, he summoned from
So
deck.
Yeah, summon from hand, send from
Bakiri,
deck.
probably get rid of...
And fights Futsu again if he wants to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, has access to it.
Of
so
dot?
It's,
Yeah, a
good
bit
addition to the deck.
of...
What do you mean?
maybe
Which dot?
limited
First of all, one of them
foresight
I can't get
for
rid of because it's part of the
in this
channel.
case, let's see how relevant it's going to be. Does a Kruki trigger also for
Habakara.
beast yummies or is it any monster? Let me see. Yeah, any monster.
If it leaves the
Yeah,
field,
yeah.
any monster.
I don't know what his set is. Is that surprise?
But we have already activated the effect.
Oh my goodness.
No,
You
I meant
picked
the one
that?
from Antonio.
R.I.P.
Oh,
Dot
that's right,
Worlds? Damn. R.I.P. Dot World.
I think we are entering battle. I mean, I guess we can go into like at the very minimum, it's not great, but like you could go Snatchy and then
Alright, R.I.P. Dot
Kruki,
World.
and then a
I
Kruki
guess I'll
pops the
go
field spell
off
and you
it.
just put them face down, but then you need to draw into something good.
Yeah, you don't have any follow-up then.
No follow-up.
Oh no, maybe you do because you can just put back the minion, no? And then since it's in the grave, and then you go link one and then minion again, and you can play a little bit.
Yeah, but that requires for you to have the monster.
What can you do?
Yeah, book
No,
it.
but
not much,
you
but
don't
still,
need it.
you know, yeah.
I don't
Maybe not
know. He
using-
might be in a rough spot
I guess
though.
we're maybe not using a Kruki then. Yeah. Fair. Because Antonio's not normal yet.
Alright,
So yeah,
Dot
might
World
as well
is
keep
gone.
the interruption. I like it.
R.I.P. This was a good emo, alright?
Yes.
You've never
It's a
seen
close,
such a
spot
cubicle
for
figure
sure.
turn into a sphere?
After two very quick games, we finally get one where they face off against each other. This Capsi is not as powerful as we know, since Droll is still active. And it's also annoying because if you go here for
If that
Snatchy,
were,
you get
don't
rid
worry.
of the Akruki.
Someone will bring it
Yeah,
back or
but
something.
I think that it's mandatory for Antonio to
Yeah.
change the field well right now.
So he's thinking apparently about it. And
You did
he only
this.
has a couple
I
cards of
did
his
do
own
that,
left, I
but-
believe, in hand.
He has a
Okay,
Capsi.
we got Snatchy.
Another
Okay.
copy of Caps.
Another Capsi?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not great. But I guess it allows you not to use the effect, which is big. Yeah, no, this is actually quite relevant. I mean, we have already entered battle.
Yes, I think that we maybe summon Lollipop and activate a Croaky targeting.
Yeah.
Maybe our opponent a Croaky, because otherwise.
But it's not looking good, perché I mean we do have. Allora, we do have Marshmallow for surprise. We have basically better names available for Alberto.
Was he getting rid of the Crookie, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Secrets have some effect to like tag out.
And yeah, as expected, Alberto is just gonna chain. And as we can see, you can get the Marshmallow to get back surprise, or you can get another synchro. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no reason to not summon.
Yeah, I don't think you get the Link one if you get the synchro though. No? Like it's just better to get the synchro plus a level 1. Yeah, that makes more sense. Oh, I guess they are forcing him to.
Oh, because he's
he already put it on the field. Maybe. Fair enough. So now we resolve. We bring back for the Lollipop, and then our Akruki leaves. So now we have both field spell in the graveyard.
Wait, did Josh say he was gonna play Malice at some point? He felt like he wasn't doing well enough? Which yummy would you eat? Oh, definitely Cupsy.
I mean,
you seen those strawberries? I also really like parfaits. Marshmallow ain't that bad though.
Right?
I think
I'm fond of those like marshmallow pops with like the.
Yeah, no, now he will get it. For now, he didn't have any card. Now he will get the surprise. Yeah.
I think he can set up Herald, yeah. I think he will be good, yeah.
Is Herald tough to deal with in defense?
You just go. Oh no, you already used Cookie. Okay, no, never mind.
Honestly, the shit in defense might be hard to deal with now that I think about it. But what do I know?
I don't know how you can establish a bigger threat. Yeah, and Antonio activates the effect.
Yeah, I think
because
let's catch. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very important to have one more body.
I mean, anyways, you can recycle it and just set it up again next turn, so that's fair. But it's tough to prevent everything though. Because how do you stop Alberto next turn? He has a lot. Like even just dealing with the field is not so easy. And
dang, this is intense.
yeah, this draw is putting in a lot of work actually.
He has enough time.
If it wasn't for the draw,
this is game 3.
Would be miles ahead.
I think it sounds like he has what's called.
No, I don't think there is a card that allows.
No, I'm thinking of again this Gorgon that we have used sometimes. If you can find a sneaky way to use it, but it's gonna need some help. Yeah, and you can see that Antonio was also taking a big think here. He knows that this is the crucial moment. No, we have already attacked, no?
Yeah, I think I've already accessed the battle phase, right? Otherwise, all this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I think.
Yeah, they catched it. I think.
No, they have not.
Or maybe he attempted to enter battle phase, and that's when
we surprised.
Alberto surprised, but
no,
why?
There's no reason. Snatch can be also activated by the battle phase.
We are attacking, so.
Are we sure about that?
Yeah, we're asking for clarification just in case because it really looked.
Which field spell? Is that the one that boosts everything to like 5 billion?
Just summon Herald and you win.
Yeah, now it changes everything.
Yeah, but no, I think that's the. Yeah, I think.
No, I think that's what now they're asking, and I guess
Yeah, I think it's Mignon. Mignon is the one that.
no.
Yeah, this one's like Yummy
As
Monsters
you could see, the judges
gain
just
500
asked
attack
them,
for each
and
light beast on the
Alberto
field.
confirmed
So that
that he
Cubsy's
used the
actually kind of
surprise,
beefy.
At the main phase?
Yeah, he's at 2,700 off to like 3 fucking attacks. Like normally the Yummies are like weenies, but like the field spell, like. Damn, that draw really kept him in the game, but that seems like it wasn't enough either. Anyway.
I don't know. Yeah.
We still don't have an access to Herald because we don't have a discard for Samsara.
Still.
Or the
How much royalties do you get
hamster,
when you use your Lightning Designing Yummy? I wish.
But still, SP with
I'm pretty sure the blunt disqualified me from any royalties.
Lollipop on the field is quite an option for Antonio.
Let's see. So Alberto picks up an important card. 16 minutes remain, and
yeah, but what card you need right now going into this field? Probably a name.
I mean,
but you don't have Mignon anymore.
No, that's the main problem. And even if you see a name you don't have Mignon, I don't really know what you're looking for.
Yeah,
honestly.
without Mignon, the Yummy deck, the pure version, really struggles to deal with threats.
You are forced to activate Surprise to break the synchro in order for when you starting summoning, for example, Cookie right now, when your opponent activates a monster effect.
I think we are just going for Typhon.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, we could actually find a way to trigger Capsy Yummy if we summon it with Surprise in order for us to go into the Mass Mao, the second effect, the enhanced one, and take Mignon from the banishment. Right, it was one option.
Yeah. Yeah, but now it's again looking a bit rough.
Oh, dude, I think like you just flip up Habakiri. Not Habakiri.
He still has Habakiri and Murakumo face down.
Murakumo, and like there's no cards in hand, right? No, Murakumo can't negate. Never mind.
First, he might look into flipping that face
because of Typhon. For Gore.
And I think with the life point that Alberto Connor has, the Habakiri's effect is very crucial, that all the monsters of Alberto loses 800 attack, and I think with a little establishment he can actually push for game right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think without the Mignon being alive from Alberto, honestly, there would have been nothing else that he could have done. And still, honestly, with this feel from Antonio, it's I think it's just a matter of few moves. Yeah.
Dynamondo.
Here it is with the Dynamondo being summoned, trying to put as much pressure as possible onto his opponent.
He could pressure with Surprise, activating, summoning the synchro, and then wait.
Yeah.
The key was to summon Masma with the effect of a synchro in order to get the enhanced effect and get the Mignon back in the hunt.
Wait, now that Typhon's gone, the Murakumo kind of checks, right?
Really coming clutch in a lot of matches this weekend already. Crucial card. Paguska is doing really extra work today, and that is
Link
it.
one,
Unfortunately,
Link one, resummon
Alberto
Yummy.
gave it his best, but it was
I think
Antonio,
Murakumo checked
the
because he had no
world
cards in hand.
champion for the Master Duel title, who was able
Dang,
to
that was
just
really
put
well
up
played.
this comeback together and
well,
advance with a very,
to be honest, I
very
don't know.
respectable 7-2 record today too.
And there was a mini look.
Maybe it was. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it.
That because We have the synchro in the field, we have the Capsi Yam in the field, but we could not activate the effect because
he's playing a bit of solitaire at the end.
We didn't have a card to discard,
Yeah.
so it was a natural negate.
But I guess
No,
he
I
still
really
had
feel
to like
overall,
navigate
I mean,
around his
7-2 is
set.
a solid record. I mean, advancing, you know, with such a field is no joke. But I mean, I think it was a very, very nice. You know, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the match and. Game 2, I'm still a bit, you know, like game 2, for example, maybe there was nothing that, you know, Alberto could have done. And game 3, in the end, I think also Antonio not only played it better, but also had a very good hand just to contrast his opponent. So at the end of the day,
All right, Nesh believers.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Let me pay you guys
Antonio
out.
will prove himself also in the TCG category.
Yeah,
you know?
who knows? But regardless, our match is... I was about to say we could go to the backup future, but never mind, because I've been informed, because it just finished. It's this instant. So, I mean, yeah, really odd timing on our side, but... I mean, this means that this was the last match of the day, the last game of Yu-Gi-Oh! That we have been playing since we tuned in at 9 a.m. CET.
I think I was around for 9 hours.
That will be the time in which we will be live tomorrow
Strongest round
as
card,
well for the remaining rounds of Swiss, 6 in total. And then after those 15 rounds, those top 8 giants, I want to say, that made it for the second
once they
YCS
show
of the
the
European
thanks for
season.
watching or whatever, I'll probably
we had a lot
just
of
call
surprises
I think
in
it's
lead,
over.
so who knows
if we
can top that off.
Yummy surprises.
Yeah,
Do other things.
we had a lot of those.
And I mean, right now it is one of you had the discussion with Zan, right? It is one of those days that I was really curious to see how the community has adapted to the current meta state, because it feels like it shifts day by day, week by week, event by event, and I really want to see how the players have approached this.
Yeah, also, I will be curious to see tomorrow the percentages of players advancing into day 2. So the ratios of, you know, how many players are actually playing Dracotail, Mitsurugi, Yami. And then in the end, the more we advance into the tournament, also having a look at the top tables today, I think there were a lot of different decks. And we also had the chance to see most of them, you know, actually here on stream, a lot of different ones. And it was quite of a fun day of Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot of different matchups, and I also feel like that at the end of the day, you know, those decks were also capable of defeating the best decks of the current format. And,
it was pretty interesting. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, also in terms of you know, hand trap discussion, we also talked about it quite a lot. I mean, I will be curious to see, you know, the percentages of, you know, Jolly-Lock.
It was kind of weird to do it on my own though. I did enjoy it more when KBJ was on. It's fun to bounce off him.
Prepare for these events after weeks, you know, of preparation. So, yeah.
I think that tomorrow we may be able to have a card breakdown also.
Yeah, for sure we will update and try to update you guys on how it changes throughout the day, and then surely how it looks for the top duelist, not only the top 8.
Because we also have...
Last time we were blessed with a lot of diversity, even in those top 8 duelists. I would be shocked if that wasn't the case, because even today only 2 decks were above 10%. And that means that you have a lot of different decks out there, considering we had over 2,400
Bring
players.
Genmu on for tomorrow?
It's
I'll
really,
ask her if she's still around.
At the top tables.
Let me see her schedule. This is pretty late for her.
Really good
if she wakes up
and,
or something like that.
You know, different decks, new duelists trying to make it, and it will be interesting to see, because it's
I'll ask
one
her.
of the most important events.
She can always tell me no.
For sure. And although around 54% of the field is Italian, I'm sure you know that.
Oh shoot, Emra made day 2.
Exactly, is gonna try their best to not have a back-to-back Italian YCS champion, because we remember in Lille Diego, you know, took it, and I think it's actually back-to-back events, because Lorenzo Muselli took the European Championship. So
yeah, he's 8-1, Emre.
He's
goated. What the fuck? Is he
on
on the branded structure?
We'll that will be the case tomorrow, but again, it was a beautiful sight, and in just a few moments, we have to hear it from, I mean, the man himself. hyped to finally see him after witnessing in Paris his victory in the 3v3 competition of Master Duel. We'll be able to hear it from Nash himself on what it feels like to compete in the TCG as well, because I'm sure he didn't have the chance to participate in a lot of tournaments in the last few years, and it's good to see him at least here in Italy competing and doing well.
Oh shoot, yeah, let me check you know, okay, let's just refresh all the
on our
just
side
really
as
quick.
commentators, this is the end of it, but we'll tune
Okay,
in
this has not been updated.
tomorrow with you to have more fun, more Yu-Gi-Oh! There is never enough Yu-Gi-Oh! What is also gonna be really fun for me will be, and we'll give you maybe some small updates. Tomorrow we'll have the first European Genesis
1-2
Invitational.
Matsuyami, 5-3, 5-0 to 5-3.
With the beautiful prizes, but now, as mentioned, we have Jean-Alexis ready with Nash.
Okay, maybe we see what Nash has to
we
say.
are back with the winner of the last round, Antonio.
2-0 Pure Yummy. 9-0 after day one.
Victory! Congratulations, Antonio. After
He's posted on Twitter saying he was not prepared.
Was really hard, to be honest.
He did not feel like he was prepared.
No, my opponent played very well.
TCG got hands.
A couple of spots in which, like, I tried to outplay him.
5-0 to I know that sucks.
So it was an extremely nice game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think the game was fun to spectate. You know,
moments of this game, of course, and especially, I mean,
like there's definitely, I don't know. I feel like there was definitely a point where
that much to say because during the first game, I mean, you showed your hand.
Nash could have fumbled or something like that. Not that I expected him to. I'm just saying if it was me, I probably would have choked.
Abakiri, and the rest was basically dead. I had field spell.
Not a very good hand.
Yeah, no, I think I also had another bell. It's simply that, like, I could not push enough. Like, I actually tried to bait the Herald of the Arclight with the pre-prep.
Nash div, yeah, Nash div, for sure, Nash div.
Instead of actually then resolving the pre-prep if I start with Abakiri and then
Bro, Danilo is fucking 9-0 also.
Yeah, but there was the
Bologna.
Bell actually cooked me there, actually.
Yeah, Bell is...
Yeah, and all of a sudden, literally, you just
he was roasted.
went 0-1 on this game. And then there was the second game. Not much to say as well. Because
Friend dropped early, he
was
was getting hand-div, losing all dice. Rip.
In this game, I actually thought, like, if I start with the cookie,
that shit sucks.
I lose to Bestials, and my line is slightly worse into Ash Blossom and Purge if I start with the cookie. But then I realized, like, but then he's playing pure because I saw the Purge also in the previous game.
Absolutely discarded.
So I did not play around the Bestials, and by normal summoning my second copy of Ash Blossom, I can play better around Ash Blossom, Purge, and I mean, I think that was the correct play to do, and also because I had two. I was I took some time to decide if I actually wanted to do it, because if he forward, it was pretty sad to discard the Ash Blossom and then like not having an Ash Blossom for his tour, but I think I had to do it.
And it went pretty well for you, of course, because there was only the Dominus Purge, and it was just not enough. I mean, the deck, Yami Mitsurugi, once you get both engines, it's so hard to stop.
Yeah, it can push through a lot. It can push through a lot of it. Once you resolve your, like the Abakiri, or once you resolve your Kapsuyami way, the deck can basically play through a lot.
Exactly, and it was the case, absolutely. Like, the Dominus Purge was almost nothing there, and Alberto literally decided that it was enough for him. And then we went into the third game, and the third game was literally a piece of art. So I'm gonna ask you a few questions, but first we will see a very beautiful interaction in the fact that, I mean, that was...
Okay.
Here, the fact that you are playing Fuvalos right there, and you decided to activate the Fuvalos on resolution of the drone. Could you just tell us why this moment particular?
If they start with drone, if they start with like engage into drone, if I let them make Kagari, they have to give me 2 draws. They have to. And I have double Fua, and they have to give me 4 draws. They absolutely have to, because otherwise they don't have any play. Like, they need to make the synchro capture.
All right, I'll keep this. I'll keep this.
So by just
wait, hold on.
you just
It's free
gain
coaching.
an extra draw. For sure, 100%.
So yeah, we talked about that on stream on multiple moments, and actually there were two sides. You know, some people wanted to activate the Fuvalos right away, and some people before the Kagari.
I think if you do it on the token, if they normal summon any Yummy, you get 1 draw.
Yeah, and this is not enough, right? And yeah, even if there was the Ash Blossom, I mean, the Fuvalos did a lot of work there because you start your turn with a lot of cards, and we know that you are playing the Mitsurugi strategy, and indeed, I mean, the Murakumo putting in so much work. Why specifically did you decide to incorporate the Mitsurugi card? Why does it make it a better deck than Yomi for you?
Because Herald is not once per turn.
Oh, that's right.
And I can summon it 3 times in my combo.
Yeah.
Right.
So it makes a lot of sense. So then we had another very beautiful interaction, and we saw the draw and lock bird actually, because yeah, you literally destroyed the entire field, and Murakumo is so strong in that situation, of course. But after that, we saw the draw and lock bird. You had the call by the grave, but on top of that, right after, we see the ghost bell. I mean, the draw and lock bird.
That bell went like absolutely his way during this match.
Yeah, and we saw that in your on your face, literally. How much did it impact you? Like the draw and lock bird, was it really the card that prevented you from going too far or not?
Yeah, I could have went a lot into my engine if it was not for the draw and lock bird, but I played in a way that would establish me enough board presence for me to actually have an end board, regardless of him having draw or no.
And yeah, after that you just kept playing. You kept playing, and we are going to see that on the next clip. But we saw that you enter battle phase, and therefore that you forced the quick play spell, the surprise. But then after that we realized that you went into battle phase after playing a whole lot more. Could you just explain to us what happened?
I never enter into battle phase. Never. It never happened, guys. I promise you. So I summoned Murakumo, I summoned Abakiri.
Okay, Ness. Thank you.
My opponent, Alberto, very sweet person, very sweet guy. He asked, what does zombie vampire do? I told him what zombie vampire. It's not like, you know, something that you shouldn't do. Like, it's not, you know, but like, I told him because I'm nice.
Yeah.
I told him, yeah, fair. And he's like, zombie vampire cannot be targeted except for most special summons from the graveyard. And I had 2 lines there. I could have either go Dynamondo or zombie vampire. And the moment I summoned that, I didn't say battlefield, I didn't say anything. He just booked my monster to prevent a possible Dynamondo or zombie vampire. I was gonna go for Dynamondo, to be honest. Like, there was a Dynamondo 100% there, and he actually prevented me from going into that because there was, he could actually not push through a Dynamondo later on. So yeah, he just booked.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah, because he parks the
kind of
Murakumo in the graveyard.
Yeah, there was a misunderstanding.
And yeah, he saw that there was battle phase, but there was absolutely no battle phase. And as soon as we saw that, I mean, the casting through, even me, I was like, I mean, the game is now over, of course, because you can just get rid of everything on the field, and now you're in top deck. So, very convincing win right there for you. Once again, congratulations, because you end this day still alive. You can still make it to top 8. I mean, barely alive, but you're still alive. So tomorrow you will have
he's 7-2 right now.
Perfectly to be able to just reach the top 8, and I'm sure that you can do it. Are you confident?
I mean, I always come in an event trying to win. Like, yeah, I'm confident.
He's confident, so we are going to see that tomorrow. But before that, for one last time today, we are going to give it back to Ed.
All right.
Thank you very much, John Alexi, and congratulations to Nesh there on that round 9 feature match win. That is it for our coverage here at YCS Bologna. But we still have a whole more day coming tomorrow. We have 5 more rounds of Swiss before we get into our top 8 cut, and we speed towards who is going to be crowned
Next lost to Herman, now he has better score.
Champion for 20.
Oh yeah, that's really bad.
Thank you very much for joining
That's not
us
great,
today.
actually. What the fuck?
Bringing you guys all of our coverage. Thank you very much.
You're
to
right.
My amazing coverage team who've also been smashing.
All right, good luck to Nesh.
Non-stop commentary for all of those feature matches. Make sure you guys tune
I say
in
good
at
luck
9
because
a.m. tomorrow.
not because I don't
Local
think he
time
can't
here
lock in for the
Bologna,
rest of the win
and we
to
can
win
bring you
out,
plenty
but for
more
like the
amazing
tiebreakers.
coverage here at YCS Bologna. Have a good night.
All right. Guess I'll call it time to raid. You know if YCS trickles down? I don't know actually. Okay, let's go. Who is up? Who be uppies? Actually, okay, yeah, let's raid Plushie. She was kind enough to raid us one time. Actually, a couple times. Later, buh. Kariba. I don't have much to add. I'll see what I do tomorrow. I might not, I don't know when. I did like joining the what's it called, the YCS watch party late. So I don't know. Maybe I'll join in Top Cup, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining. This was fun. I miss the homie KBJ already. Bye-bye.